For Bash is weird, and if you have multiple terminals open, can't get thingies open. I'm gonna try this though. So we got tipofthehats.org. Go to twitchtv.tipofthehats.org. Alright. And then do audio only. I'll try to get this balanced.
Dope. Let's be.
Alright, there's the tip of the hat's audio.
One rapper rhymed the same word with a.
So what is Mela here?
Yeah.
Let's get those votes in.
It's like a camera. Like
Yeah,
a film
there's-
camera.
Yeah, it's a like a.
Alright.
Old,
This
like
audio management can be a little
yeah.
tricky.
Oh,
See if
okay, yeah,
Dying
yeah.
Light runs fine.
VCR on
Bill.
your shoulder.
Yeah.
Okay, MPV doesn't impact the game much.
My vote's in. Is your vote in? Audio.
Yeah, I don't really want to have to rebalance the game audio, but I think I will. I'll do this external.
49.
I think it was my overall.
Let me go in
wasn't
Pulse
necessarily
Audio Volume
20.
Control.
It's an
Turn
attitude
Dying
thing.
Light down slightly.
Fantastic.
MC's at.
What we
Come
got?
on and get down. Let's get it started.
I'm always down.
Alright, let's go.
Too heavy.
Also, I'm an offline node in Steam. It seems to make the game run better. It's funny. It's like almost running at 60 without OBS. Alright, let's get going.
Just wanted to talk to you about your freedom for a really long time.
All right. That's hot though. That's hot though.
Alright. Oh shoot.
Ew.
My style is old. My beats are classical.
Ooh.
Check out my flow, it is stronger than the Flash. Call JG Wentworth and get the
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I usually don't vocally say that. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
He was so excited he dropped his own.
I want to
phone
turn
on his
to
phone.
that stuff actually.
But Lang, can I say I appreciate you referencing the decimator.
It said
Something
name a
that-
piece of technical
something that
equipment.
you're gonna win.
Nobody will know what that is at all.
And that's the best raps are ones that no
If
one
I could vote for
understands.
Lang, I would. I'm not sure.
Alright, let's
It
see
says
if this
think
is
of a piece
better.
of technical
Only
equipment,
turns
so
the
I thought
bet
of the one I
slightly
spent
up.
the last 36 hours stressing about getting. That's all I could think
What
of.
is a decimator?
It's,
There we go,
a
that's
thing
better
that
balance.
converts,
In-game
a
music's
frame
gonna
rates,
be a weird thing,
resolutions,
but
an SDI to HDMI.
alright, let's go
And
save
that's how we're
these
getting
people.
our GoPros into the stream.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Good thing you weren't looking. Holy shit!
Boom, boom, boom.
That man has a family.
Is this what dying feels like?
It's a family show.
Rip.
I think our influence kind of. I have to go against Gio. Oh, no.
Don't let this scare you. I'm stronger than a getaway old cat. When I'm up in this pot, call me Mr. Blya. You ever hear the
How do I get
last
in?
of the Lucas embarrassment? I'm a spelled embarrassment. Couldn't stop it.
I'm confused.
Oh my god!
What? How did he do that? How did he do that?
Yo, we're the next
It's
fight.
impressive.
A lyrical genius.
We're up in the ante.
Your rhymes are so whack they call you sharp shot. Master of precision, but the god of plot. I'm like a sports car, you're like a razor scooter. If we hit up the freeway in like Flathouse,
Later, loser.
La Talusa.
I tried to set it up so the voice would pick it up right.
Yeah.
Well,
I was-
you did great.
Yeah. I was thinking of putting the JT Wentworth number, but I was like, there's no way the text-to-speech gets this right.
It does its best.
Yeah.
Where's the survivor at?
Oh, it's not a knock on you. It's a knock on my weird sense of humor. That's a hard one. That's a hard matchup.
This is tough. What we try to do is we make it so that the people who did well in the first round get matched up with the better players in the first round.
That's cool, yeah.
So then they get more money total,
Oh, okay, yeah.
but it's a harder matchup.
Oh boy.
Cool.
And then the third round is the same thing again.
You gotta be kidding me.
Gio pulls it out.
Come on.
54%. Sorry, bud. Because he has a wife and
Where's
two
the
dogs.
survivor at?
That was the difference maker. They're at home voting as
He has,
well.
Okay.
His mouth's to feed.
Yeah.
Now let's check out the
Cool. So Lang, I don't think will be.
He's
I
literally
died.
killing me by being nowhere near me.
I took a tumble.
Makes no sense.
Well, I love you still.
Thank you.
can see that the day changes as we go by.
Yeah.
It's getting a little darker.
So if we do have donations that can be read, we'll have time now.
Well, yeah, I gotta try to
I'm not
write up
sure
my
if
thing.
it's ready
Oh, yeah,
yet.
out there, yeah.
Kill. I don't know where the survivor is. Supposedly he's like right here. What? He's like inside the building.
I really gotta stop choosing such bad words.
Apparently everything got destroyed. Oh, and it's night. Let's go grab this real quick then. So now we gotta go find this guy on the floor and then make it back somehow. Well, actually, I don't make sense that the tip of the hats thing is safe for work. Should I try to get all my arrows back?
This is fun. You guys should get this game, in my opinion.
So many arrows. Alright, now we need to make
The
it
box where we're
outside.
typing, it says insert dopeness
God
here.
damn it.
It's the small things.
I think that guy's just gone. I don't know where he was.
Alright, we got some ticker news going by here. Let's see. Seriously,
Makes no
if
sense.
you did not read the book, do not
Supposedly he's over
bother
here or something,
coming
but there's
to
literally
book club.
nothing.
That's good
Alright,
advice
well.
for life in general.
Yeah.
That glitched.
Hopefully everyone, the viewers, are paying attention to that.
This is a part of Jackbox Party Pack 5, October 17th.
Yes.
You can buy it on that day.
It's a big day.
So make sure you buy
This
it.
is
make sure you
safe house
play it,
is
make sure you
here.
stream it. Have it. Everyone should have a
We'll do
party
that.
on that day, I think.
This,
It's actually really hard to pay attention.
quite
So the problem with
this
Tip of
game
the
is,
Hats
like,
right
very
now is
challenging
Jackbox
to do
Pack,
well.
which is
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of like easy first.
usually, like I was like, ooh, it's pretty fun,
Yeah.
straightforward.
Find the
But
rhythm
to
and
new
the cadence,
Jackbox
you know?
games,
Oh no.
Rhythm and cadence is harder than it seems.
Yeah.
I gotta pay
But on,
attention
like, the
more.
first
I mean,
run,
for some of us.
Yeah.
I was hoping to be like, you know, Quiplash. I just
Wow.
listen to the funny jokes and tap to vote, but gotta pay attention more. Rap thing's weird.
That's from fourth place. That's where the real smack talk comes
That's
from.
what you don't listen to.
Yeah, it might be. I might stay pretty silent as long as it's new games.
One.
I'm feeling good.
I'm
I am
stoked.
feeling
I'm
bad
stoked.
about mine.
This is the final round.
All right.
I'm very excited for this.
We're like, me and Jill is like the headline
try to get-
matchup on the
Yeah,
on the
that's
billboard.
it's the yeah, you're the main event.
Don't even trip, Mike. But starting out, we got.
Oh wait, I'm watching on my tablet with audios from somewhere else, so let me take advantage of that.
Public Commons radar.
Ooh.
You look like you came from a botched ankle transfer. Break the ankles easier than juking an elephant.
I like how
Okay.
you got an ankle transplant. Like,
Yeah.
this
Ankle
guy's
transplant
sucks.
wins.
We need to get some. Let's get him some new ankles.
That common surgery that we all know.
I got you a hat that
Troy,
says words to
it's a
expect.
distress message coming from the fan zone.
Very much regret choosing the word regret.
Yeah.
My verses
Now,
legend
maybe I'll check it
was
out.
tired. You just don't have the youth required.
Oh my God!
He's yeetless.
He did not.
He's yeetless.
Wait, I didn't hear that. The game.
Now it's time for you to
This is such a hard multitask.
From the ashes, perhaps. All right, audience. And guys, if you're not in the audience already, we're going to be playing probably about at least one more different game after this, and so you'll still be able to take part. So
Yeah.
pay attention. We'll get you that code once we get up and
The
running.
next game we play, the audience is actually going to be an extra player in the game, and so they're
What am I
going to
looking
try
at?
to trick us.
All right.
Oh, my heart.
Justin pretty
Oh,
handily.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, now run.
That's probably the
That's
best
weird.
winner animation.
Gotta censor that one.
Yeah. It's a kids show.
Wait, I'm going the wrong way.
Not having this
Ah.
guy on again.
It's so small it's the size of an
Oh wait, they aren't chasing me anymore, really? Okay, that was easy.
That's my text-to-speech guy from my stream.
Oh,
The same voice.
He gets around.
Yeah.
God.
That's cool that they got him for this.
You fail so bad they had to call a nurse. But you're dead already, so it will get worse.
Oh!
You look like you were dressed by a streamer. Your quick shirt makes you look like a wine.
That.
Whiner. You're gonna have to really hot fix that one.
That was a pretty good one.
Oh no!
See if we can level some combat up.
No.
Everyone at Jackbox just turned off the TV.
Like,
Ooh, wrong way.
Embarrassment. We got the idea. We saw it.
yeah. That's thanks for that. That makes me feel better.
I always thought it was W-E-I-N-E-R as well, in fairness.
I thought it was 2 E's.
Language is all about getting your point across.
Yes.
That's all.
Oh,
Nice!
wow.
Dan pulling it out. Those were two good.
Oh no, I need my grapple.
some good bars,
And I'm
you know?
stuck on something.
Levels.
Thank you.
There was levels.
Yeah, there was a lot of layers. Like it's like an onion. It's like an ogre.
This is it. Oh no, sorry, we
this is
got
not
JJ.
I am not confident about
Did
mine.
anyone tell you that you're a right bread?
That's what my prompt was.
Simple as it gets. Dead. You just got a bit
Alright.
and you didn't even know you had won.
It's what? No. Not duo.
I'm not 100% sure you spelled that right.
It auto-correct on my phone.
Can't believe you put that in your.
Oh, autocorrect.
I
Duwadnum.
think you're rating your more wristband.
Duo Gina, I hardly know him.
They look really good. Hope I can cope some tunes.
Cope.
I'm 1 in a million. You're 1 in good. Guess my name and I'll return your time.
Huh?
What?
What?
That's one of our. We have all of our lines that we write are usually embarrassing to you if you have to use them.
Sure. I don't know how to brush my own teeth. Stuff like that.
Hey, millions of Americans don't know how
Struggle
to
with that.
struggle with teeth brushing knowledge.
Oh, I can hear Twitch chat already responding to that.
He's not wrong.
By the way,
That's
tiny
what
bit,
someone
I
said.
just noticed that Jackbox.tv uses the API to vibrate your phone when you need to do a prompt.
Ooh.
Shout out to the web engineers who made that. That's
Yeah.
really smart.
Yeah, it's actually gotten me almost every single time. I
It's
keep
super
forgetting.
effective. It's like, oh, right.
Oh yeah, my tablet's not vibrating.
Alex Swan.
Yeah, man,
that's
my
our
tablet doesn't have a
controller guy.
vibration motor.
Thank you. Fellow Alex, fellow web engineer.
Yeah.
Give shout outs to all the employees. Some of them have been there, what, up to 10 years or
Alright,
more.
what do I need to do
let's
now?
see,
I
let's
wanted
see
to
where
do some
this game-
combat.
Hector Padilla did the art.
Just get out and do some combat.
Sorry, it was a bad time to jump in with that, because I think we've got Tyson Holyfield here.
That's how I picture it too.
Yeah.
We could be tight if your skills weren't so old. Mike, don't even bother. Might as well fold.
Okay.
The train's left the station and you're in a crash.
There we go. So we get close to a level up if we do that.
Action thought.
I think you used like the weird quotes that it like doesn't know how to read.
All right.
Funny.
Easy.
That's sacred. I'm later peanut.
I need to use a health kit.
I'm tasting the rainbow. You just escaped.
Ooh, that.
Oh yeah, I need
That's
the night
pretty good.
vision booster. I'm a dummy.
Got more talent than this kid in my game.
Okay, these are both very good, is the thing about them.
Night's about to be over though.
Did you know
I'm
that you were
sold.
this good at rapping before this?
No?
Like,
Yes?
And vote.
Gio, I still like you.
Uh huh.
Come
Jill
at
does
me.
not like you anymore.
I still
What do you mean?
respect our business relationship.
He's leaving. I think he's gone.
even though
He's gone.
even though you think I'm old.
I just asked for a negative adjective, and I thought, what is Mike?
Old.
Nailed it.
I'll get you a thesaurus for your birthday.
He has the entire information of all of human history in front of him.
Right. He's just a skittle.
Oh.
Funny.
I thought
There
I
we
had a
go.
shot to catch up, but not anymore.
Yeah. Now let's keep it moving.
the last round.
Now let's see who won.
Damn. There's some zombos though.
Oh,
1 million.
You broke a million.
Oh.
That's an achievement if we hadn't already unlocked it.
A melee. I want to shout out Skittles Corporation for.
That's the name of the company.
This game has a theme song. It's pretty good.
Oh yeah. So so what's next? And I'm gonna get some of these. Do you want to make the most of our time here?
Yeah,
that was sick. I love that.
We can go to the wide shot here production
Let's wide shot it.
while we get the next game ready.
Yeah.
Whoa. I think we hit the wrong. Listen, we hit the wrong button.
Oh, I need a passcode on the iPad for some reason.
Wait, I want to know about that bird.
Lang, there's a passcode on the iPad.
I'm so terribly sorry. Can you hand me that? I don't know it. I just have muscle memory. Okay. I couldn't tell you what it is.
Okay.
I'll have to take that off.
Interesting.
You ever just run a show before? I mean,
Yeah, I have.
Let's go.
So the next game we're playing, sorry, let me get this first, and I'll do this as quickly as I can, because Chris Fennell had a donation. He said, get this while Lang is on the couch. That was the donation from support class. If you've been donating during this, I'm sorry, we will get your comments and whatnot. There's just a lot going on, and we got Ben here for an hour.
Evaded.
Chris here, so this
I think
is
it's daytime now.
Chris here, Lang, are you listening?
Yes.
Putting in a donation on behalf of Jasmine, Lang, and myself from support class. It's a privilege to be a part of this good event every year, knowing the good Camp One Step does. And we're pleased we're able to throw a donation in as well. Lang, please forgive me. I connected my Steam ID to this donation, so the TF2 medal is mine!
Oh, no.
Everyone do your best evil maniacal laugh here in unison, he asked.
So we may have made a mistake here.
What's that?
I think the audience got the room code.
Oh yeah, let's redo it. So production, can you stay on the wide shot until we tell you, please? Because we just need to make sure everyone gets in the game first. That's all.
Oh no, the zombo. Yeah, try to listen and do this at the same time. Oh boy.
That is okay. So okay, so we can see it here. We'll put it in Discord, I guess.
That's not the code that I just touched.
Oh.
They're all dead.
Yeah. So to clarify, it cut to the game because I made a confusing UI for our tech director to use.
Is it in Discord, guys, or no?
It's right there.
Yeah, but for them, for the benefit of those guys.
Kill. Yeah, just throw this
Is there
again.
anyone that is not in yet? Or I guess we can see here.
We need 2 more.
Do you have any donations we can read?
Yeah, let's see. We have a couple other. I'm gonna leave
Well, that didn't work out.
One more.
$100 from Uncle Sam. Wow, cool. Didn't have money last year. I wasn't trying to be rude. It's not really Uncle Sam, you know. That's the person's name that they use.
I have an Uncle Sam.
Didn't have money last year, but I got a part-time job over the summer and set this aside for this event. Keep up the good work. We hear a lot of those, and we love that. It's cool.
That means a lot. Like, a lot of people are like, hey, I just got my first job, and like, there's a substantial amount of the income I make.
Yeah.
But I've been saving for months to donate to you, and that is never not very humbling.
You could have got yourself a bunch of stuff, but you're helping out the charity and the kids, and it's fantastic.
It means a whole lot to us, so thank you very much.
Yep. Absolutely.
That's incredible.
50 from the Sergio, 10 Action Jackson saying, where is Ozzy? Ozzy will be here eventually. We want to get going because it's almost 2:45.
We can switch it over now.
Yeah, there's an intro for the segment. Oh, okay. Sure.
Oh, we're going to Overwatch already. That's all they had time for with what's it called? Well, depending on what they do in Overwatch, it may or may not be easier to not pay attention. It's like TF2 pubs where they're just doing stuff and talking. I'm gonna get this level up, man.
You can do better than that. People put great work into that. It's cool. So yeah, so we're all in. You can see the game code on the screen, guys. Viewers, absolutely get into the audience for this. You can join it at any time, so I'd say let's... so what can you tell us? If you can give us a real quick summary, Ben. Or I guess we'll get a summary here as well.
This game, we're trying to create divisive dimensions.
Do not be startled. I am here to guide you as we explore the deepest
Here's our well-animated cat, done by Owen Watson and Jen
complex worlds using only your imagination and your thoughts. A
Bam. Easy level.
one key card will be
Oh boy.
transmitted to a device like this one. Ads before online videos have been banned.
Am I taking damage from?
Are 15-second videos of
I don't even know how I just did that.
skippable. Is life better?
There are infinite possibilities you could write in to complete this scenario.
Cool.
Choose wisely, though, because everybody else will then answer yes or no. And you will earn more points if you split the room. Fitting name, huh?
Get it?
For those of you in the audience,
Oh, okay.
competing as one player.
The
Your
split vote.
answers will be determined
Better.
by a majority vote. Yes, even in a nebulous void, democracy is important. At the end of the game, the person who creates the most divisive dimensions will win. Got it? Good. Now let's begin.
So does the Rod Serling cat have a name?
I actually don't know
What if we
name,
lived in
but
a
there's
world
several
where
names
dolphins
that
could
people
talk
have
and
said it
everything you
is
touched
in
turned
the
to
office,
creme
and I don't want to say
brulee?
the wrong
Someone's
one.
been reading my vision board. Now let's split the room.
Aw, no canon given, huh?
That room.
There's a scenario for all the players, so we'll wait on this. Play the game.
Alright.
Level up.
Jumping in.
Level up everything almost. Survivor rank. This one, we couldn't get anything interesting last time. Score more critical hits. I don't understand, like, score more critical hits with blueprints? Like, how does that work? Like, just when you craft, it's a special craft? I don't think I care about that. Like, maybe elemental shields. We can craft trap bombs, which I probably are actually pretty good, but I just
Very
refuse to use them.
foreboding. I
Trade
submitted
skills
my
we can
answer and it
ignore.
said, you wrote this. There's
Extra
no going back
traps
now.
or elemental shields. Elemental shield just sounds like a big
there's
gimmick,
not as
because
much
using
involved in this game.
shields,
I'll get a
like,
few donations
you
here.
have to
We
get the
have
equipment
$10
out.
from
I guess
Said, you like the lamp? We have
you
an
just
anonymous
switch to it in
$100
equipment
donation.
and then
All the
use it.
campers at
It
Camp
might be
One have a
okay.
great time. We know they do, and we'll be able to see. And we'll have some of them here with us. In fact, former campers. a little later.
Elemental shields or trap bombs or...
$101.90 from Blim. You guys rock. Shout out from
Oh, no.
Switzerland. Hello, Switzerland. Good evening.
This is pretty tricky, because they're all pretty to me.
MS
I
Everton
guess
at
trap bombs, probably.
hotmail.ca says,
But trap
"Haha,
bombs, like,
time
make
to
a bunch of
go get a
noise,
whale."
probably.
I see. That's why
They're
I
going to
wanted
get a lot of
to do
kills.
the first game.
We'll do trap bombs. They're like a core utility.
Canada Hotmail.
Time's running out.
Hotmail. The A
They
is
still use it up there. It's wild.
Yeah.
Out the Yukon.
Yeah. Ooh. Yukon.
Feast your eyes on the unfonuate symbol.
Japanese symbol that...
The Japanese symbol
never mind.
tattooed on the back of your hand translates to this. You're about to spend a year in Japan.
Oh, boy.
You can't afford to remove it. Do you cancel
Baka.
your trip?
Oh yeah, that's a meme. I know Japanese only for memes. No Konnichiwa, Baka, and Nani,
I mean, there's gloves.
and Kawaii. That's all I know.
Weird guy who wears a glove everywhere.
Knockdown, grapple, drop kick better,
I mean,
wide
you have to have
kick,
your hands in your pockets a lot, I
damage,
feel like.
instant
is
escape.
is it bad for us to discuss?
No, it's fun.
Yeah.
Imagine if you had your hands in
Backlash,
your
that's good
pockets
for free
and you were
running,
at, like,
better
a
health
convenience store
regen.
and you were trying to like drop change on the counter while your hands were in your pockets, just really sort of
Wall
getting those
jump.
hips
Dump
up there.
your shorts.
Let me just do a quick inversion here and get this out.
But that
is
could be
fine.
fine because if you're tall, if you're in Japan, on average they are.
If I have it,
shorter
press
in that
button
country
5 on
than
mouse
in-
to look behind, then use middle mouse to use
It does
equipment,
not
which
look
isn't
like a
bad to
split
hit.
room at
You
all.
can
Only
throw things
one
behind.
person would not go.
I wouldn't go.
Or I can get
would,
the
like,
instant
cancel their
escape,
trip.
I would cancel my
or
trip.
drop kick
Probably costs
attack.
a lot of money, but
It's a year-long trip.
I don't ever
On your first
grapple. I
impression,
probably
in a
should.
foreign
We'll
country,
get
it's
instant
negative.
escape.
Come to
Alright.
your senses.
I do get
Next,
grabbed a
Not
lot.
happening.
A radical surgery gives you the ability to see everywhere. Close your eyes and you're there. A side effect is your taste buds are transmitted to
Instantly
this.
kill stunned
Oh,
enemies. That
no.
probably could be
Get the
useful.
procedure.
so wait, so
You
your
get
taste buds are transmitted.
damage boosts.
You can see anything, but it always tastes like hot sauce.
Oh boy.
This is the hardest decision I've ever
Round
had to make.
pound is the two-handed.
I've made
Yeah,
very
okay,
few
we
hard
don't care about that. Probably takedown. Just press
Well, I
E
mean,
behind
I've
an
been sitting
enemy
on
and
the
do
sidelines for a number of years.
violent
You
takedown.
can get the procedure and then not use it unless it's dire.
That's
You can
useless, but
change
this
your diet
makes...
to be like the healthiest
Okay,
diet
those
of
two
all
are
time.
useless.
Like if
And
once you
also
get like,
see everywhere.
eventually
skip
you
this.
get good at it though. Like
I feel
once
like you'd get used to it, wouldn't
Yeah,
you? There's
Yeah.
tolerance build up, right?
you could like win the lottery somehow.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Wyatt had trouble.
Oh,
Yeah.
the audience.
6-1 split.
We haven't had a true split
Performance
yet.
inside. I think I missed
See
one.
what happens
And
here.
now-
Are you in the audience? Can
Performance.
join
Get in.
anytime. The audience plays the game.
Whenever you hold this
A
With
shake
both
weight.
hands, you become a fantastic singer.
That's just true.
Your friends enter you in a TV talent competition. There's a $10,000 cash prize. Do you appear live with your lucky charm?
Oh.
That one's not very embarrassing. Should have picked a better object.
I have so many questions.
So whenever you hold a shake weight,
If it was something like
you have to bring
Now,
it
a
on.
half-eaten
it
banana
implied that
or
you have
something,
to not only
or a
hold it,
used
but
tampon.
use it?
I think it's impossible to hold a shake weight and
Without,
not shake it.
right.
It's
The
pretty hard.
temptation is
It would just be, oh, wait.
right.
Maybe you could get sponsored by Shake Weight.
Yeah, do they do that?
Do they still exist?
Do they still do that? The Shake Weight Corporation?
Shout out
Shake
to-
weight. Warp.
Does Buick make that? The Buick Verano, the Buick
Not-
Shake Weight.
Not that Buick.
Keith Smurbeck.
Keith
Oh,
Smurbeck.
okay. We like
Oh,
him.
that
Friend
Buick.
of the-
That's what I was
friend of the
thinking
show.
too.
Oh wow!
This was a
There it okay.
well done.
Split.
Now the audience went the left side, so that slanted it a bit.
Juicy gem.
Juicy
Nice.
with the best split so far.
I'd get the mollies.
The longer you take
This
to
scenario is
choose, the more
called
bonus points that person gets because you had to think
premeditated
harder
murder.
about it.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, that's a cool design.
That does
Wherever
make
you
sense.
go, you're followed by crows.
Oh god.
Shoot the
Happens.
largest bird, they go away. If you kill any other, they do
Mercilessly
this.
compare you to Sideshow.
Their row is
Merc-
bunched together. Do you take the shot?
If you kill any other, they mercilessly compare you to Sideshow.
I wouldn't take the shot anyway because I don't think I could hit anything with a gun.
This is one of those. Yeah,
hold
the
down the gun.
the developer guy's like out of the joke, so he doesn't
Holy cat.
get the
This
reference.
one is
The
hard, actually.
500.
Thank you for donating while I'm here so that I can appreciate it.
This is a firecracker
Now, like, I
basically
mean,
that then
Again, with
explodes.
this,
It
it's
can be
like,
a
over
toxic
time,
one,
do you think you would
exploding one,
become
or a
friends with the
shrapnel one.
crows, maybe? Or
Probably
like,
shrapnel one.
You'd
Probably
be
draw some
very
enemies, but we'll try it out.
Crows are very intelligent. Like
Yeah.
eventually, you
Yes.
could, it's just like you have a flock of crows.
That just
I try
Oh,
the
wow.
shield thing too.
Uh-oh. On the audience on the right as well. Who was
Oh.
it? Real Geo.
Real Geo.
2-6.
I'll go back down here.
All right though.
Try these things out
And
real
the
quick.
time bonus. That's a cool.
Yeah, see, fight, shield,
Here's
fight,
what I like to
shield.
call, Take me to your dentist. China, a beautiful alien ecosystem that lives in your mouth. Its existence depends on you, and it will be wiped out
Okay.
if you consume this. Do you abstain?
Yeah, once again,
from
shields suck. Never mind. Oh no, I didn't buy that
There's
perk
the
though.
apple juice.
An idiot.
Have you had the apple juice we have in our fridge here, though? Sorry, that's apple cider. Never mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not the same.
I mean,
Yeah.
but like,
What if you just accidentally drink apple juice?
well,
Does that
It's
count
on-
as
it's on-
abstinence?
You ever messed around with
you did your best.
yes,
get
yes,
apple
sir.
juice?
Or
Oh, I
no,
just thought of this. I like.
Yes,
See, I could abstain from apple juice, but not apple cider.
people are. Some people like apple juice,
They
but some
take the
don't.
juice
too.
out.
Not
That's
everyone
how it
likes.
becomes cider.
I like
not
to
everyone
highlight
likes apple
these,
juice,
so,
but when they were
this
sick
might
as
be an
kids,
odd
sometimes some people
VOD.
had apple juice, and it makes them think of it.
I like this game a lot. I have to say that.
Yeah.
This is
It's a thinker.
it's a thinker.
These guys know what they're doing in Chicago. Oh boy.
Everybody else except for Justin is like, maybe I'll help this civilization live. And they're like, nope, genocide.
Well, that was me, so I don't think there's going to be a repeat of the first game.
Let's
Ooh, there's another big donation.
do this
Yeah,
mission.
Thank you.
Nice.
Oh well, this is just yeah, be weird. You like tip of the hats though.
A ghost in
Gotta
your
highlight
house
tip of the
helps you by
hats.
spoiling TV shows
My
and
nightmare.
movies. To make it disappear, you have to carve this into your front door. Can you do it?
You have to carve D. All in D face.
Oh no.
I mean, that's not one of the harder ones to me.
What happened to my shield? It broke, didn't it? Fuck
I think we're
shields.
kind of limited with like how edgy we can get with this, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Just imagine playing this game and
With
the
your
previous
buddies?
game at home,
Yeah.
where you can do whatever you want.
If you were with legal adults who were drinking alcohol legally, it might be a little different.
Yes.
If you're of legal age.
Please
of course.
Jackbox responsibly, everyone.
And also, if you haven't spent the last 4 days setting up a charity show, you might have a little more mental fortitude available to think of
I
things.
think I know who did this one.
Womp womp.
I was thinking of Twitch chat. I imagine the chat was all smiley.
I bet there was a million of them actually.
Even my guy is that.
He is.
Oh yeah.
Can we see the Twitch chat?
It's
anywhere?
time for
Not here.
Not
no.
me. Yeah,
your problem.
I just realized I never even looked.
there is no Twitch
You
chat.
will receive $2,000 in cash every week for the rest of your life, but under one condition. You have to get a permanent face tattoo that
Oh, boy.
says this. over your forehead.
Oh no.
Do you get the
Face Geo.
It's a real quick response from me.
Yo,
Is there a hell no?
How much is it? 2,000 a week.
let's see if we can get the sneak
like
attack.
A little bit over $100,000 a year.
Yeah, for nothing. Or well, not for nothing, but you don't have to do anything once you get the initial tattoo.
You can cover it with a hat.
Yeah, you just wear a lot of hats.
It just has to say Geel. Like it could be that, but like maybe the rest of it, maybe Geel is really small, but it covers your forehead, but the Geel part is really small.
I like that we're still waiting on an answer from Jill.
So it could be like a nice artistic
I don't know if they're
piece,
whacking,
but the
but
word
let's
is
throw
a
this
very
equipment.
small
Yeah,
portion.
yeah.
I get you. I get you.
Well,
I said no, but I meant I could do it.
Or it can be like ultraviolet ink or something, so it only comes under black light. But you still have a forehead tattoo then. That was an alright one.
Next is it's never
They're alright, they're just firecrackers that do damage, huh?
feature any figure from history, but
They don't buy my disguise anymore.
entire heaping plate of this.
These preferred ice cream. So if you guys don't know what flavor it is,
They don't last as long as normal firecrackers. They're okay. You want a firecracker that does damage, I guess.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
did it for you. They
Good
had to-
Canadian boy.
They did it.
Yep.
Any figure from history.
You could literally meet anyone. You just have to eat this weird ice cream.
Yeah, but it's poop flavor.
But yeah, but I mean, you're not eating it for your whole life.
Yeah, just that
One
one.
Ah.
bowl,
Is it
or,
actual
or,
food
or cone, possibly.
No, it's a heaping plate.
Oh, a heaping plate.
Yeah, and the ice cream's on a plate.
And it's melting and running everywhere.
Could use a fork, or how would you?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Jill and Mike would eat poop flavor.
Yeah, there's so many options.
drank water,
I mean,
nothing
Jesus,
happened.
Just eat a little poopy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yo.
hello,
Imagine that.
am I alone?
Imagine the
Jill,
questions you could
me and
answer.
Jill, well, you guys don't have to come with us if you don't want to.
So is this the chat's response?
One mark captures definitive proof of Bigfoot, but in the background, you can be seen doing this. You share the footage with
In the background, you can see
I
me
think
dabbing.
that's cool.
Oh boy, no, we can never
Wilderness
dab.
World with it on. Oh, no.
PC.
This was chat, I think.
No, the
Dabbing.
audience already had theirs, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Went
the audience already
already.
went.
Sorry, audience. That was.
Could you imagine like there's a like Bigfoot is like in the background, like there's a definitive footage of Bigfoot, and you're just behind him doing like this.
Just hitting the dab.
It would seem fine at first, but in like 20 or 30 years, when they're showing this famous footage, it might not age very well.
Yeah.
You know, you might be embarrassed about it when you're 80
Oh,
or
you'd be a
whatever.
meme so fast.
I mean,
Yeah.
you'd just be like, yeah, that was that part of. That was
That's
that
what we did back then. We
Yeah.
dabbed. Fight me.
That was worth it.
Wow.
Well,
we
Lane
haven't
would
had-
never be caught dabbing.
Yeah.
Never.
Never.
How much money to get a dab from Lang? I wonder. We could do an incentive.
At 250,000, Lang will dab.
I'll consider it.
What?
That sounds like it's definitely gonna do it.
Seems like we have a close game, actually.
Oh wow.
Yeah. That went away fast, but it did look close.
Everybody will be presented with a new type of scenario. There will be two options to choose from. Door number one is already provided. You
Oh,
can
hi.
decide what's behind door number two. Remember, you want to make it as hard of a choice as possible. Oh, if you correctly predict a certain player's decision, you'll earn some bonus points. Let's begin.
I like that.
Write an option that you think only some people would choose.
Okay.
Damn. Crying. Wait, how did he not die?
I know who my teammate or it tells you who you're up against, which helps. Or well, like maybe not as much for Ben, but we sort of all know each other. But
A weapon upgrade.
Whoa, he's all claymation now.
guys,
Whoa.
while
I
we're
guess we
here
could use a
entering our
gun.
information and whatnot for the viewers, we want to just give you a reminder here on some of the stuff that's available. We've got our shirt designs right now up on screen. They are, all those there you see are being offered in our Teespring shop. You got
And a
not
requisition
only
pack.
shirts, but also hoodies as well, including some classic designs. So
You need
go
those
and
for
check
something.
It out. The link is there. It's real easy though to find. Just
Probably could've
right
just
on our
used my
website,
gun,
Like
that's
everything else.
okay.
Tipofthehats.org. It's right at the top. Real easy.
Yeah, I'll get one.
Yeah, we're gonna be wearing them all weekend long, and I like them. Mela, Wyatt, you okay?
There's a lot of animations for this little cat guy.
Yep.
To
A
view
new
during
species
that.
of zombie has been created in a lab.
Gunsmith.
Great
Let's
job.
go to Rupert,
As the head
actually.
scientist, you can either code them so they crave telemarketers or this. Which group do you unleash your zombies on?
Oh no.
Telemarketers or
Wait, what?
Or Geel. Okay.
Very specifically.
Wow.
it's not so much a group as one person.
Yeah.
I think
Why
you
did I
would
think
come
Geo?
for a reference.
Real quick.
The audience did too.
God.
Better do it after I liquidate those items.
Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan.
Not
The
Jim from
bat.
The Office.
Yeah, not Jim
Not
Halpert.
Jim from the office.
That's the second time that we've in depth discussed Jack Ryan.
Drop
In what?
these.
4 hours.
Oh, shut up.
Thank you, Amazon.
Katana.
I love
Pretty
marketing.
sick. Just dismantle
Get those
this.
bits, homies.
I'm throwing.
Default Fortnite skins.
Oh man.
Bet you
So,
some people feel strongly about
so
this one.
is it players that play the default Fortnite skin?
Oh yeah, or the skins themselves, I wonder.
The people, the people using the
Because
default.
that's
skin
me.
on,
I've
right?
never. I'd only play the default one because I don't know any better.
4-3 split.
Someone's a mind reader.
Nice. Kurt doing it. The dab.
Let's switch things up.
Okay.
You and 4 other patrons at a buffet restaurant are being held captive. If
no.
you eat everything that's left in an hour, you'll be let go. You can either drink a gallon of gravy or this food.
Oh boy.
Which food do you eat for your life?
Oh my god, the delay is so big.
Oh, I would do this for fun. Are you kidding me?
This is what I did this morning.
yeah.
There's the Taco Bell Cantina down the road.
Yeah.
Have
Oh,
you
really?
visited that?
No.
It's you can get Mountain Dew margaritas.
Where is this again?
Mountain
Like,
Dew
that way?
margarita.
Wow.
Go
look at that.
go northwest on Milwaukee. It's right there.
Well, your pitch for that restaurant was great, but you didn't do so hot in the
Yeah.
round.
Look. The problem was I made something too delicious.
Checks in the mail, I guess, from them.
Oh, why did I put raw potatoes? Sounds terrible.
I don't want to eat admirable.
A gallon is a lot. A gallon is like those big, like the big juice things that we have.
Big
Oh, wow.
juice.
That would take a while.
What do you think of milk?
Yeah, thick
Come on.
is the problem.
Get
Yeah,
a,
that's not fun. Can
A
I-
gallon.
never heard of a gallon of milk?
Yeah. Oh, here's the ice cream flavored
I
poop
almost
again.
put this.
Really? Somebody beat you to it.
Oh God.
I think we know the answer.
I mean, as
based
long as
on
it's
what
less,
we answered
as long as
before.
it's less than a gallon.
It's not. Oh wait, hold on.
Mike, you really want to eat poop?
It's just the gallon of gravy is a lot. Like you're gonna be eating gravy for like. A
Can
full
you
hour.
not? Can you
How
not
did that alert
shame
him of
me
me?
on the
God
poop?
damn it.
At a protest for
Please.
environmental protection.
It is ice
However,
cream.
You are forced to carry a sign that
Just
either
flavored.
says whales suck
Wait a minute.
or this.
I feel
Which
attacked.
sign do you carry?
Keep drooling. Oh, that's
This is a good response.
It is actually. That is good.
These are both equally depressing.
I don't know if people can predict the way I would vote as get a whale, but
I want to counter protest all of you.
there it is. Well, that was the audience.
Good one, audience. I think
That's
the
good.
audience is gonna beat me.
The
Yeah.
audience wins.
Whales try their best and are handsome.
Well,
That's someone's whale, like a whale's mom wrote that
I
one.
don't know who did that one.
Where the heck did he even come from? Ah, exploding arrows.
Not a split.
It's not like I'm not trying to win, you know. Oh, and I
that
guess
would make you
Ron,
a
too.
try hard.
I thought that Geel would hate me or whatever.
Oh!
Wait a minute.
Wadu
I remember this
Wait,
one.
what the heck?
Wadu heck.
Alright.
That's a PUBG reference.
That's what I'm here for.
Shout out
Here
to
for the
Wadu.
Jackbox and the PUBG references.
Yeah. And the 3 line. Audience seems to really be all on the same page, I'm finding.
All right, we're
talking
gonna
to
see
each
who
other.
won this these shenanigans.
Down to this.
I think I came in nearly last.
Who is it? Jim? James? John?
Hello? What's your name?
It's
Juicy. Okay.
He is juicy.
He's very
lit.
juicy.
He is. Wicked.
Yay! I got the most likes.
He got the moral victory.
At least I'm popular.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That is
That
wicked.
is split the room coming in.
I like how then we gotta
Jackbox
deal with
five.
these guys just to get to the thing.
October 17th. Get it.
Twitch chat, thank you for taking part. And did you have a good time? Tell us in chat. Did you like it? Did you love it?
And if you didn't,
Those are the only 2
put
options.
a smiley face after it.
Yeah, the weird one that we put on your door.
Yeah, great. Well, I mean, and we're a little over time, but Ben, like from us here and everyone I'm sure at home as well, we're so happy that you were able to give us some of your time and come, and also to all of the staff and employees at Jackbox as well. Fantastic. It's a
Especially
blast.
shout out to Brooks for like coordinating a lot of this and taking our wild emails and calls and being like, yeah, sure, that sounds fun.
Yep.
So thank you,
Cool.
Brooks.
Yeah, so do you have any shout-outs or anything, Ben, or anything you want to say? Other than
October 17th, Jackbox Party Pack 5.
Yeah, and we'll mention again, guys, don't forget,
God
we have
damn
the
it.
incentives. I believe we're closing them after Ben's leaving now, but we're having more
They just
Jackbox
keep
later. I
spawning
think that's when it
more, so I
closes.
can't do
So with
anything.
there are 3 codes for the current Party Pack 4 and 3 for the not yet released Party Pack 5. So get those donations and bid them. And so I think with that, we do have some Overwatch coming up, but for now, we're going to take a really quick break as we get ready for that, so don't go anywhere. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Bye!
See you soon.
No, I was so off. Now I'm gonna get hit. Yeah, this animation. Holy shit, I almost died because that animation is 5 years long. Alright, that took a lot of effort, but we got to it. Now Overwatch is on. That gets important. I probably could have just used gun to kill those guys, but you know. Like throwing items and not just bow. I can just focus on the game for a bit while there's a break. Time is it? 3:87? Yeah, so they'll probably be back in like 5 minutes. Some camo too. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. This is just a story person.
Now you listen to me and you listen good, son. You think those fighters out there?
Already heard this one. How did he die so easy? Well, rip him. If we can get this. A lot of boys defending it, it looks like. surprised I managed to get away with being distracted for that long. Ooh, baton. This cruel baton. Alright, what would actually be best for fighting these guys? I got burning throwing stars. Those are probably pretty good. Just remember maybe to use those and mollies. Along with my exploding arrows. Or just my gun. The mollies do. The drop's just under here, so there's nothing to actually kill. Oh, the drop is underneath, okay. Oh, no, I'm not doing that event. Somehow you go underneath? I don't get where this thing is, though. So obviously you get under somehow, but... Okay, you just go from here. So we just gotta kill this huge line, no big deal. I like how those just don't count. Use camo. God damn it. Just keeping hearing me distracted so that way... Okay, let's try again. And it'll spawn another one. This is the same one from last time. Technically. Lockpick this now.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back. We are here with more Tip of the Hats, even more. We're going to be jumping into Overwatch in a second. Very exciting stuff there. It almost looked like for a second that a bird turned into Genji, but then Genji got scared by his own bird. Not quite sure. Just going to be hanging out for a second, reminding everybody of the
You were looking at deeper meanings in that video. I didn't see that at all.
The bird came in and then went off screen, and then there was Genji. I was like, oh, is that a new ultimate? They're trying new things out? I don't know. They're really going with a lot of new abilities recently.
Renji.
Sure. But we're just going to hang out and have a couple of...
Sometimes this can be really tricky to find where the opening is.
And in a moment, going to be kicking into some Overwatch Ranked, which I know everyone is extremely... excited for. We have a couple of weird things. We actually do have the Daddy Reinhardt incentive for this block where a little bit weird to explain, but it is basically Saxton Hale from TF2 where there's going to be one big Reinhardt who is pestered by a bunch of little
326.
So if that's like your
Would you like me to explain the lore?
The oh,
Is
there's
there
lore?
Yeah, I made it up.
I made it.
There's Reinhardt, and he's old enough to have he's had a couple of kids. And the Torblets are his children, okay? And they really want some, they're just pestering him for his credit card, essentially. So they're chasing him down with the hammers.
For Fortnite skins.
Yeah, for the V-Bucks, essentially. Like, it's all about the V-Bucks these days. Good reference, Star. Well done.
It's just the truth. It's part of the lore.
It is the truth.
I don't know if you know, but I'm a certified lore master, so I'm...
It's good then that I'm giving you this information so that
No,
you can add it
you're
to
really
your...
just cutting in and trying to make me look bad. I know my lore.
Okay.
I've paid attention
I'll
to
step
the
over your
animated
territory.
shorts.
If
Well,
you...
I don't know the lore. Can we finish the story?
Yeah, eventually. So Reinhardt is a father.
Okay.
And he has many children. He has many little...
Alright, let's go do
Torblets.
this now.
Depending on how many little Torblets we can get into the server, that depends on how many children Reinhardt has in the lore. This is all canon. I've spoken to Mr. Chu. I've forgotten his name. His first name. The guy who wrote the lore. Michael Chu.
Yes.
You've disqualified yourself.
Sorry. Please don't.
They're Torbjorn's kids. Reinhardt's the godfather.
No, he's the actual father.
Oh, well, I'm dead.
Belief for a second, please, and just pretend that they are his children.
That's why they've all inherited little hammers.
Yes, exactly. They've got tiny hammers, and he's got the big hammer. So he's the father, right? You know?
Well, all we can say for sure is that Torbjorn is more okay with his kids dying than his parents being destroyed.
True. My baby is what
He's very into that.
Hey!
Already, Shrub Lord, a $500 donation. We weren't getting any gongs. We had Jackbox Party Pack.
That was very good gong.
Nice. I'm practiced at gonging, and we've missed a lot of donations. What we want to do right now is catch up on a couple of them. We've had a bunch. I have quite a long one here, and I'm gonna perhaps paraphrase.
God damn it!
Epsilon, $500. He says he's donated before to Heels and Reels, another TF2 event, and now it's time for Tip of the Hats. His grandfather, unfortunately, passed due to cancer when he was only 6 years old in the National Hospital. My dad and I still miss him. Even after 13 years since his death.
No! Why is this taking so much effort?
My school years, that's a long time. Hope you're doing okay. Now, it's a very long message, and I don't want to bum everyone out, so I'm going to jump to an even better message by Simply Ted, $500. Boop, buddy boo doo, boop, boop.
Boop, buddy doo.
No, I think boop, da dee, doo, da dee boo.
Can I read it?
I think that's Bastion talk.
Yes. Oh, it's Bastion.
I speak that.
Thanks Simply for that, and seriously, Epsilon, it's a long message, but I appreciate the donation. I hope everything works out for you as well. We also have another one here from
I think because we're in an area where like getting rid of all the zombies is like almost impossible.
Let's keep up the support for One Step King.
Okay, why? No! I died!
Oh, okay.
Trying to save this guy, but he can't even be saved because there's 8 million zombies.
Hey, Nebbit, another $500. Can we get a gong?
I will ring the gong. Do we have to warm this up? I did that one before.
Just do it.
Oh,
that's a good one.
I haven't rung that one yet.
That's a good one. Well done.
You guys need me for gongs later.
We know we would have hit that.
So I definitely hope that more people do donate to the Daddy Reinhardt thing because we spent like, I think we spent a solid 30 minutes balancing it yesterday and we came up with a really solid game mode.
Me and Josh would stay behind until like 1 a.m. last night, finalizing a bunch of custom games. And we ended up playing this Daddy Reinhardt game mode for so long. And it's terrifying when you're
Like, we just sit here and, like,
We've gone through
infinitely more come.
Ridiculous Overwatch things you want to try.
I got $300 for fighting 8 million enemies. That was not worth it.
We don't know yet.
The one I'm most looking forward for is I believe it was scheduled for Sunday where I can't remember the
Oh,
two
wow.
players who they were going to
Look
be.
at this guy.
Clockwork and Siegel were going to relentlessly yell at them and backseat them and try and help them and coach them. Yeah, you two guys. Well, I look forward to that. Maybe you'll learn something. Maybe you'll crack under the pressure. Maybe
I don't
not.
think so. You can't teach the Brenji.
The segment is actually called Analyzing the Analysts, so they're going to have to take part of our jobs. Well, mostly my job.
That should be fun.
Yeah. I like to turn my brain off when I play video games. I don't know about you guys. I don't like to think. I just do.
I always have.
I act.
Well, that's a big issue. I think they might yell at you for that. And the constant thing over your shoulder. Think. Remember. Think.
No.
Not gonna happen. No.
Switching it off. Boop. It's a little switch in the back of my head.
Anyway, we just had Nebbit give $500. He's
Oh, okay, this is like a mission where we fight.
In the Twitch
Or
chat. I believe that's the
load a house.
bird with the face up. Yeah. Thanks again to all of you, Tip of the Hats. It's inspiring to see so many people come together for a worthy cause. We love you.
This is gonna be huge, huh?
That's weird. Shrub Lord, 4 to kids, $500. I love just seeing a gigantic donation, and they don't really have anything to say. Just
you know, take the money.
Yeah.
I had money. Now you have it.
Yeah, it's kind of been passed over. Already at 57,000 today. Yeah,
right?
It just keeps blasting. Every time you look at it, I can't even count that high normally, and people are, adding that amount of money onto a total here. It's
Do you know how to read?
If you guys at home are wondering how to donate, you just go to tipofthehats.org, and at the top bar, there's a little orange line, has pretty much everything you need where you can click to donate money, as well as Team Fortress 2 items from your
handling,
backpack.
huh?
They show up in our system just as if they were valued as real money, so it's really easy to go through and just see if you haven't played TF2 a while and you have a whole bunch of items left over in your backpack. It's really easy to send them over to us. A very simple process. As well as pretty much everything here is raising money for the charity. If you want to subscribe on Twitch, gift subscriptions, go onto the Teespring and get some of the cool shirts that have been designed this year here out in front of the table. And we have a whole bunch of different sweepstakes.
Oh, this is probably going to be their building.
Win some of these prizes,
The mission is probably to get them to this building.
Nintendo on the table? What does it have to do with anything? Well, we're giving away the Nintendo as well as part of one of the sweepstakes, and the grand prize being that golden frying pan in Team Fortress 2. Even if you're like, Team Fortress 2 golden frying pan, I don't care. That thing's worth like $2,000+ plus. Even if you don't play the game, you're probably going to want to get that and then give it to us next year for the next because we could just keep cycling it. I don't know exactly what you want to do with it, but it's yours after that. A couple more donations here. We really do want to catch up because Jackbox Party Pack a little bit intense. People.
I'm just here to sleep. Hi.
You can use anything there.
Really?
That's all there for you.
This is all your
I'm
world.
actually being serious. Can I
That's
pour
so many
my
beds
tea
and
just
there's only
behind
like
me?
Show that it works.
4 kids.
Show the mug.
Show that the mug
We're not
works.
lying.
Okay.
It's a real mug.
I was looking for Rupert.
Wow, from one mug to another. Can we get an applause?
Thank you.
That's still a draw. That's it. That was impressive.
There we go.
That's a dom. I think you might have deserved the bigger gong there, but no. We had a donation from Jenny Hickory, $50. Happy birthday to Miles.
Happy birthday, Miles.
Happy birthday, Miles.
Happy birthday.
Have a good one.
Miles is like a little chihuahua.
And what about these kids or their parents?
Zavabia, $100. First time I've had the opportunity to donate. Keep up the good work, fellas. Thank you very much. AWJ, another $100. Just so many massive donations here. Away for the weekend, but good luck with the event. I love you all. I feel like that was read earlier. Not
Did you read it? Was that when you made the comment? You were like, nobody loves me. That's weird.
No, a lot of people are saying love. A lot of people are throwing love around.
Which you wanted less of in the last segment.
Yeah, I think there's less required in the world. Maybe a little bit less.
So please, less love if you want Sarah to read your donation.
Well, you can love everyone else. Just keep me out of
Who
it.
hurt you?
No, buddy.
Go fetch me some insulin.
Whoa.
Oh, taking a turn.
PG-13.
It's a meme for that.
Oh, this is a... Yo Black gives $100, and it's probably 50 exclamation points. That's it. That's all you need to know.
Cool.
$2 per exclamation point.
Very costly. We've really raised the price this year on
That's
exclamation
an analyst,
points.
right? That's an analyst brain right there.
And he can't go to Yemen. There's no way.
There's a drugstore in town.
Lacurio, $30. Hey, great stream so far. We can go down from here. I'm watching Toth every year, and finally I made a PayPal account so I could donate too. The EU versus NA part was great already. The jump section is my other favorite among all these cool events. I'm so hyped for Sunday. Also, shout out to my open team, bad at positioning. So he's looking forward to jump. What are you guys looking forward to?
I heard that Star's gonna cosplay as Bowsette.
I would do that.
Yeah,
you know, I've arrived here, and I feel like there's a lot of opportunities that I've missed. Like, man,
checked it out.
Dude, I just realized this yesterday. I had the first time they ever invited people to see Overwatch, like closed event, alpha, serious business. They gave
buddy.
No brag. They gave everybody a giant thing that all the Overwatch devs signed, and I came here and I was like, this could be part of the charity so easily. I gave it to a friend. Never gonna see it again.
Way to go.
Wow.
Completely
You
forgot.
let down the kids.
What did that have to do with Bowsette?
That had nothing to do with Bowsette.
You went, whoa!
it
But
was better that way. It had nothing to do with Bowsette.
I will say that it had more to do with Overwatch than your Bowsette
That's
comment.
true. No,
yeah, where did the Bowsette come from?
I saw at the bottom of the incentives, like the Mario Party, number 1 was like Bowser. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, new sweepstakes are actually giving away 1 free date with Bowsette. Anyone can.
No, I think that's an incentive. So it went for the Mario Party.
There's
you
multiple
get
health
to
stores. All right, let's go
actually,
for the
there
fetch
is an
quest.
incentive for Mario Party to decide who's going to play what
Right,
character.
and I think that's probably what he saw.
Waluigi was in the lead because
I've never played Mario Party.
I don't think I actually have either. I think I'm scheduled to play that. Also, it's a new game, came out today, so no one has played this one yet.
Right.
Yeah. It actually, the timing came perfectly because a lot of people were really interested in that. We do a lot of
I might be on that too, and I've...
There's a reputation it has that it just ruins friendships.
Yes. The game is basically comprised of a bunch of mini games.
Okay.
And you're competing against all of your friends. And competition just does ruin
I haven't
friendship.
played Mario Party since there was a Nintendo 64 controller with the analog stick that you had to spin really, really hard and get the little mark in the center of your hand. You could tell who was the best gamer by who was bloody. That's how we did it in my day.
You were the best.
I mean, I think that's how a lot of games are still decided these days, just a little differently. Anyway, let's read some donations.
Yeah.
Nico, $50. I found a poisonous snake in the grass today. You know, congratulations, buddy. Hope he didn't bite you. That's just
That's it?
excellent.
That's the end of the message?
There was also a smile. I didn't read out the smile. I did the smile.
Well, it lets us know that he's okay.
Era, $100 again. I've been watching Tip of the Hat since my freshman year of college a few years ago. Now it's my senior year, and I've been able to watch this amazing event grow into what it has today. This is something I look forward to every year. You guys are amazing, and so is the community. Nice.
Lovely message.
Wow, that person didn't find a snake.
No.
Unfortunately.
How many people do you think have found the snake?
The same specific exact snake? Probably just the one guy. 1 in a million.
Yeah.
I just saw on the ticker that we're just about over halfway towards Daddy Reinhardt.
Really?
Yeah, we're above 5,000 now.
Okay.
We have to get to 10,000. So if you guys want to
Term.
see what we've been talking about, when you donate, pick that.
There's one thing we're unsure of, and that is who will be the Daddy Reinhardt pounding.
Probably have to go to both no matter
scoreboards
what.
into
I'm not really
submission with
sure.
his giant daddy hammer.
Oh boy.
I'd like Muma to do it just because he is a Reinhardt player.
That's true.
Well, I would like Muma to do a lot of things.
Okay, yeah.
Would you not like Seagull to be your daddy?
Personally, I was voting for Siegel to be my daddy.
I saw Seagull look to the side then. He's like, what are they saying? Daddy?
He's putting his headset on.
Yeah, Seagull's here. I forgot about that.
No.
Oh, you broke the set.
You knocked the
Did
bird
I
over.
knock the bird
Yeah,
over?
half the set.
Did I just kick
It's
it
all yours
so
anyway.
hard?
I did already give it to you.
Where is
so
it?
It's on the other side.
In the front.
Oh,
Look at
well,
this guy.
Yep, I can't fix that.
Thank you.
Ah,
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you, Michael.
Wow, excellent.
Did you know his full name is Michael?
That's
Really?
incredible.
Yeah. That's a fun fact for you.
I thought it was
It's
Getaway.
not very fun, but
Thank you for fixing
There we
the
go.
set.
thank you, Mike. Oh,
thought that was a nice touch in the intro vid, how the little birdie, toth birdie, ended up being Bastion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a cool skin.
It
Blizzard,
would.
if you're listening.
Blizzard, there you go.
That Genji was basically as scared as the fabled Brenji.
I'm scared of nothing. There's nothing I'm scared of. I'll play anyone, any man, woman, or child, or bird.
Or bird.
I'll battle them.
Worried about you.
Yeah, you should be.
He was warming
look
up.
at this. He's warming up.
Oh, this is some classic.
So this is
Seagull.
how the pros do it.
Dude, he just got like a quad kill.
Oh my god.
He hopped right into training.
Oh.
Kill.
He can see them all.
Show those bots who's boss.
Careful with those arrows, Seagull. It might be a cave in.
Oh no.
Oh hey, we have a message here for Harsha. This is from a fellow named Josh. Says, tell Harsha, my dad, I said hello.
Oh, okay.
Ah, yes, Josh from my Discord. Josh.
What?
Oh, maybe you can be the daddy. Daffodil, $30. Excellent work by production. Smile. Production not getting enough credit.
Kill.
Also,
Assassin's Creed.
Absolutely love the transition animations. They're always incredible
Yo,
every year.
this man has not missed a headshot. I know they're only bots.
Oh my god.
But he hasn't missed a headshot. He's not even looking at half these shots.
Dragging into the abyss.
When is he going to get recruited onto an Overwatch?
Uh-oh.
team? I just-
Why is
Someone pay
instant escape a different button?
Fish tacos.
Yeah, big fan.
$30.
Go on.
For the kids, consider this bread obtained. He found the snake too.
Cool.
See, I told you.
A lot of people looking
What
for
is
the
this?
snake.
What are you
now.
talking about, this snake?
You gotta pay attention
I'm
to the story.
really not paying
Someone found a
attention.
snake earlier.
Oh,
and then
yeah?
they gave a smiley face.
We have one from Kibby Bite, $100, donating in honor of my math teacher who battled pancreatic cancer for years.
No! Oh my god, that's the worst. He just runs up and kills me. I'm just not in the
Thank you
position.
very much for that.
I was so focused on
Hopefully
shooting the
still,
enemies.
Sharing the human experience of teaching people
I couldn't
math.
fathom just having to
Keep
fight
that going.
everything else
Universal
too.
Yes, the universal
Yeah.
language, here and beyond.
And beyond.
It seems to always come back to math.
I actually am a big fan of math.
Well, you wouldn't think that.
Well, maybe, yeah. I was thinking this the other day. I was like, I'm going to do some maths again. It sounds like a weird thing to say, but like, I felt like as I've gotten older and the more time I've spent out of education, I've definitely gotten dumber.
Yes.
Like, my
Yeah.
brain has
If
dulled.
I just stand
to
still, there's
unreal
8
levels.
million other things
Like,
shooting
I
at
feel
me.
like I need to just like bust out some algebra every now and then.
I remember when I first learned long division, I went around to the kids in my neighborhood and showed them I could do it. The ones that were like younger than me, and I was like, you don't even know about this yet. Look how far down my math goes, and I'm showing the work, baby.
Kids these days don't know.
Yeah.
The sad thing is, I feel like I've had a similar experience.
Really?
Yeah.
The sadder thing is the kids were impressed. Like, it wasn't like, who's this nerd? It was like, they were like, wow, you're up there in your 4th grade schooling, buddy.
Now
You're
it's like,
doing
check
it.
out my skins in Fortnite. Back then, you were like, look at my long division.
Yeah.
There's nothing bad about mathematics.
Nothing.
Let's be real. The world is run on mathematics. Let's bore our entire audience real quick by talking about math.
Well, I was very entertained and excited until
Okay.
you had to bring my vibe down.
Sure, my bad. Might be, guys.
I'm sure a lot of the 4th graders were interested as well.
They
In our
were.
chat.
You got any donations there?
Finn,
Okay.
with 2 N's, $100. Love you guys, all caps. He's straight to the point. He knows what he wants. Titan, $10. Love the stream, guys. And again, it doesn't have to be a big $100 donation to make a difference here. We're slowly climbing with math, addition, going together, additive property of all of these donations, up to almost $60,000 already. Creepy Kenny,
Oh my.
$18.61.
Guessing this music is from,
Probably, you're a creepy dude. My first charity event
What's
ever.
it called?
I hope this will do. I'll come back next year to contribute more.
It's from the
It's
game.
a good one.
Thank you.
It's just gonna keep on creeping, no matter what.
And
tell
we
me.
should say that we are here raising money for Camp One Step and Children's Oncology Services. You know, 100% of all donations go to Camp One Step, and what they do is they allow children to sort of recapture their childhood experiences, to have a
What
bit
is
of fun in
down
their
here?
lives. And as gamers, we're all about fun. You can tell we're sitting here.
Yeah, we showed a video a bit earlier in the stream this morning about how it really is a family
Oh, who
experience.
dis?
That kids
Yeah.
are able to go there, just have fun. It's a community where they're able to, you know,
Oh, this is a
really just
magician,
be
huh?
kids, have fun, have a great time. And during my first tip of the hats, maybe first or second one, it really hit me that, you know, I could have, you know, the money that I was donating, and I don't even know what I would do with it. Buy some cheeseburgers, as was suggested earlier, ping pong rubber, very expensive, by the way.
Really?
Or,
How much will that cost?
oh yeah.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
That's surprising.
Yeah, $70
Harsh
each
was
side.
deep into ping pong, weren't you? At
Yeah.
some point? Yeah. Can you concur with this?
We need to go 1v1. What I was gonna say though is that money, you know you're like helping a child and giving them a summer they'll never forget.
Yeah.
Where I could
Okay,
say,
I've already
"Oh,
crafted
where
that."
money's going. I don't remember, but it really, you know, it'll stick with them and, you know, help build their character
In the meantime, you should shut
for the
off
rest of their
music
lives
that
going
draws
forward.
attention.
Mellow, $31. God bless. God bless. One, also $34.43. Love all you guys, what you're doing. Good luck with the stream.
What is this
Shindoku
quest?
Gaming, $30. Dad just beat cancer recently, so this is from my entire
the
family.
music?
I love all
Oh,
you guys
okay.
do here. Keep it going.
You
Find
hear a lot
night
of stories about
herbs.
that. You know,
Okay.
how cancer's touched all different lives in different ways. And it's, you know, it's inescapable. It's sort of the part of the human condition, but it's great to hear a story like that. You know, congratulations to you.
Oh,
and
get
Dad.
insulin.
Yeah, actually, just this year, my mother had something removed that she didn't even realize was cancerous until after it was removed. So it's kind of this weird, like, after the fact thing, but it hits you like, wow, I guess, you know, one day it just gets pulled out and you're like, I guess it's part of my life now, too. Anonymous here, another $100. I'm not in as good a financial situation as I would like to be, but I still feel I should match my donation from last year. Let's help those kids kick cancer's behind with a smile on their face. Also, here's some love for Ben.
Oh. I'm not Ben.
Oh.
Who's Ben?
Who is-
Might just be a random guy called Ben. I think I was trying
Oh
to
yeah,
take credit
I
where
was like,
where it wasn't
maybe
due.
there's a typo and he missed the R.
He missed the R. They were
maybe-
going quick.
Or I think
Maybe
it's more
Ben-
likely that there's somebody. That's a lot of money.
Somebody
someone
that
just
they
donated.
know is a Ben. Yeah, Noms 387. See if I could find that. See if we can get that up on here.
Hopefully going towards Daddy Reinhardt, an
Yeah.
incentive.
Which is
and a very
nearing
fun-
6,000.
Yeah.
So we're getting there. I think we have about an hour and a half on that. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know the exact time we're cutting that off, but certainly before 6 o'clock, we're going to try to get that in. So when you donate, again, it's no additional cost. You just go down in the list. You'll see which incentive you can pick, and go ahead and pick Daddy Reinhardt if you want to.
I am really hoping that we get to see it, just because it's like a
Oh,
game
what's going
mode that I
on?
didn't think could be that entertaining, but after I watched everybody play it, it was
I
really
really
fun.
hope it happens too. It was actually ridiculous. It's so silly.
It's the next competitive game mode.
It should be. It
yeah.
should be. That's how we're going to decide tiebreakers in the Overwatch League.
You know, you say that,
Instead of the knife round in, in CS.
you say that, but it's basically Evolve again, except with
Yeah.
Daddy Reinhardt. So that didn't go too well.
No.
Well, I have an easy way to deal with these guys.
I
Did it
really
not?
liked Evolve.
A lot of
I
people
never
did.
played it.
It was good.
Wasn't it very simple?
Hide and seek with guns.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
But there's something to be said about one giant man with a hammer being chased by 6 smaller men
Smaller
with
men
the
with
hammers,
hammers.
which is very entertaining, more
Very
so than
funny
you would
and
think.
very scary if you want.
Here's a nice thought for you to try and figure this one out in your head. Blizzard keeps releasing animated shorts for the characters. Imagine an animated Torbjorn short, not what it's about, just how his body would move. And think, is it even possible to animate him in
my
a
word.
realistic fashion?
No, you're completely correct about this. I often have conversations with Sideshow about Torbjorn's body proportions because they are crazy. Like, if you look at this guy's body, like, it's weirdly square, and he's a squat man, but he's jacked.
The
He's
muscles,
so
Yeah, yeah.
huge.
I mean, you know, that happens. Shorter people tend to
But
get
he's
really jacked.
massive, dude. Like, the guy is ripped, man. It's crazy. Like, if you actually stare at Torbjorn and imagine him without muscles, he just looks so weird.
Yeah.
He would look very weird.
I don't
He'd
think
have
we're
very
getting that
long
animated
legs
short.
and no torso. So, like, nobody can see me right now. I
It's
don't think,
interesting because,
All
well,
right.
first of all, they can't see you, but I think Bren might have the exact opposite physique of
but
Torbjorn.
I think I do. Yeah, I really do.
You couldn't look anything less like Torbjorn.
This is the best Torbjorn skin.
That's
as
partly
well.
because all the gamers here are like 6 feet tall.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not 6 feet tall, in case you didn't notice. And whenever I walk around, I'm just looking like this, walking around talking to people. My neck hurts.
We have $5 here from Shadow Misstep. Happy to help for an excellent cause. Sideshow, I'm making memes to anger you specifically.
I'm trash.
I understand that reference.
Yeah, I,
I
do
don't.
too, actually.
She made a D&D alignment chart for all of the Overwatch League talent, and Sideshow spent an hour dissecting it about why it was wrong.
Yes.
So there you go. There's the lore behind that one. I know you're a big fan of Lore Star.
Have you guys noticed that Seagull's warming up his Torbjorn?
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Do we have Seagull on the mic? Can you hear us? Can we hear him?
Can you hear me?
Yeah!
Hey!
Seagull has landed.
Fortress. Did you know about this?
Seagull has landed, yes.
Hi, Seagull.
I mean, I heard Bran talking about Torb's physique, so, you know, I had to investigate for myself.
What I've seen, yes.
That is the slickest Corbion skin. By
Understood.
far.
I'll stay until someone arrives.
Seagull, what do you think of
Look, in the
McCree's
meantime, I need
gun on
insulin.
the swimsuit
I'm at the
skin, the
drugstore
Desert
now that it's
Seagull?
been picked clean.
No response, Harsha.
No, he's deep in thought. This is very serious, very important. I think at this point we're.
Oh my god,
we're
it's
just
actually
gonna-
using it the
we're
sword.
ready for you to jump into a game, and we can continue.
Thought we were gonna use the computer.
With what we're doing, and
Rupert,
give
this is
Seagull
Crane.
a hard time as
Look,
he
no
plays
luck here.
ranked. I'm sure we'll all have criticism for why he's doing it wrong.
Yeah, so...
If I don't see Torbjorn gameplay
There
to
is a
match
receipt
Dong
here
Schlong,
for
I'm gonna be
insulin sold to
disappointed.
someone named
That's all I know.
That's going to be a tough call, Bran. Those are some long shoes to fill.
He was owning.
Long
Didn't look
shoes?
there first.
Yeah.
Not big, just specifically long shoes.
Very narrow.
So, look, pretty much, we're going to be inviting Custa from Valiant here. We're going to go hop in some ranked. Custa is a former teammate of mine from Dallas Fuel. We know each other. We go back. And he's Australian to add yet another brilliant accent to the mix.
You always need the accent.
Yeah, I got fun stories.
Oh
about
no!
Australians.
Why did you?
Probably not
That you
safe for
figured
work.
Oh, he's dead.
Don't care to share.
I can't make it up
also
there.
Like Custa, also can't share it, but it's there in my head.
Just holding that over him, aren't you?
No, don't
Yeah.
stop.
Yes.
Wow,
We
I'm
have
surprised he
one
didn't
from
die.
Blue Fox Cat here, $30.
That was so
A big
hard.
Heart to you guys for what you and One Step Camp are doing. Can I get a shout out and rain love to any folk part of the rainforest community? We're mainly based in EU, so who knows if there are any actually awake. Getting all these TF2 badges since 2013 and can't wait for many more streams, sending more kids to camp. I hope I didn't butcher that completely. It threw me for a loop for a moment. But I believe there's a whole bunch of people who play TF2 in a rainforest in the EU. And they are communicating through our charity stream because they don't have the technology.
Dude, they can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Just keep donating that money. You know?
Keep it up. We're
Always grateful.
quite on our track, almost at 60,000.
We're almost there. Yeah.
Almost.
It's only day one.
This is about when we get to these numbers, close to these thresholds, where you usually see, you know, that little bit of a race. Who's it gonna be to put us over 60,000, and then somebody usually swoops
I got
in.
the
like,
big gong ready.
puts
It
the
looks
rest
like
of the
there's an
change.
onion on this thing.
I saw you getting it ready.
Or garlic.
It's like a clove of garlic.
Yeah.
So prepared.
We'll all smell
Alert.
it when we hit 60,000, that's for sure.
How close
So,
are we right now?
Victory.
Okay.
We are at 59,892.
Holy crap.
So
I know,
we're almost
right?
there.
As we were saying earlier, the first tip of the hats only made around $30,000.
34 and
Yeah.
change, I think. Right.
So it's blowing right through on
Isn't
day
that
one here.
Kurt's house?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
It was,
Yeah.
right?
I think a bunch of the OG members here were in Kurt's house, and then a few of us were also online, and then it just became this thing.
Grew every year.
Yeah.
It did.
Keep
That's
getting
true.
bigger.
It's
Wait
actually
first.
really crazy to think about in terms of the scale
There
of
we
the
go.
production of this size.
How did we get
the money
him?
that's being raised, the amount that goes into it. I mean,
Nope,
you
that's
guys at
the
home,
exit.
you only really see the couch, but you don't understand. There's a bunch of complex machinery behind us. People working at every station.
There's plants?
Yeah.
We didn't have plants at the first tip of the hats.
That's
there
the
was
new
not enough
addition.
room
That's it.
for plants. And we've got them now.
227.
Very,
All
very
right. Well,
fancy,
we'll
very
dismantle this
fancy.
one then.
What's your opinion on photosynthesis?
You know, I think we should all be doing it.
great.
We want to help the environment a little bit better. All the people saying, "Oh, the environment's important." Well, I don't see them photosynthesizing.
That's
so
true.
it
I don't
starts
either,
with
yeah.
you, each and every one of us.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Ranks music.
we're in a match. Can't quite see.
So Seagull, what's the game strategy? Okay, we're going with the Hanzo.
No,
We're
no,
going Hanzo.
No.
This is getting a pretty serious game here. We got.
Are we gonna? What's Kusta? Is he gonna be a Zarya or is he going support here?
We'll see what Custa ends up playing. But
If
we
he,
got,
if he looks in Mercy,
we
I
got some high-level gamers.
I can't see who's on their team.
All
Is that
right, wow.
OGE
Yeah, OG. You're playing against your old teammate, Siegel.
I know. I'm actually worried.
And Zachary.
You know you
Well,
can't lose. This is for the
No,
kids.
we can't.
Yeah. Oh, 60,000. We hit it. Didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Hey, gong
Here
it up.
comes a big garlic gong.
Get it warm it up. Warm it up. Warm it up.
Warm it up.
Wow.
Okay, I want to set the record straight because I think my character was under attack. The Jackbox party guy said I missed my first swing earlier, and I did not. I was warming it up. He doesn't know the proper technique,
That's
and I don't
true.
want to be held accountable for missing. Come on, look how big it is.
We were about to fire you as well. I'm glad you cleared that up.
Yeah.
We were about to rip you away from that speed. You
There's
were
a couple,
never allowed to touch
there's
that
a couple
gong
of things
again.
here I was going to be allowed to be hosting, but I knew you wouldn't trust me after I missed a gong.
You know, we're also pretty close to the incentive for the speech jammer during Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. That's when we have the guys on the couch and people on the couch. They try to or navigate the bomb, and if you hit the wrong thing, the bomb explodes, and it gets 1,000
Oh, okay, I was like,
times
what is that
harder
noise?
if
It's
the
another
speech
video
jammer's on,
game.
and I feel like it's on right now for me, but it's not.
I'm having a hard time getting
It's
through that.
not.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a preview
You might
for
think
you
it
guys.
is, but it's not. That's my secret. It's always on.
This is some
The gates
prime-
I don't know how I get into this
prime
apartment.
gameplay now.
Absolutely.
We gotta attack the moon.
Yeah, what is the lore behind Horizon Colony?
What's always bothered me about Lunar Colony is when you look up at the moon from Dorado, there's so much stuff on the moon. And then when you're on Lunar Colony and you look out at the moon, it's so empty. What's going on?
There must be a scientific reason for it.
Where
I can't
are you?
explain it because I'm not intelligent. I've already explained I've been getting dumber as time has gone on, but
Maybe
Maybe
this is the
everything else
way?
is behind the lunar colony.
I mean,
base.
it's possible you could be a remote location. I don't really know, but I want the moon lore explored.
If I'm being honest, I don't think science was the biggest thing that they considered when making Overwatch lore.
Okay.
are you sure? You're telling me there's no chance of a talking monkey?
Are you telling me the giant hamster ball going around is not real life? Because I'm pretty sure it's someone's pet in chat right now.
Exactly.
Also, I'm hearing that Custa is in Discord if you wanted to get him on there, Siegel.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
We
Oh,
can.
wow.
Sorry.
Welcome,
I-
Costa.
hello.
Hello, Custom.
How's it going in Are you in Australia?
No, I'm in LA.
Do you want to go to Australia?
I was just in Australia actually, which was really nice. Nice to go back to the family. But
Are
oh
you
shit,
sad
I'm
to
talking
be
again.
back?
I don't understand how to get into
Yeah,
this
it's-
apartment.
you know, you always miss Australia. Australia's fucking amazing. So you know, but
I
it's
am
good to be
kind
in
of
LA. West Coast service.
multitasking,
Feels good, man.
but
True that. True that.
See, I play on the East Coast server, so I don't.
What are the East Coast servers like?
Those are
They're
dark
terrible,
places.
man. They're
Awful.
not good.
And
Don't talk about it.
there was a clear shift when Overwatch League began and everyone went to West Coast that the East
Yeah.
Coast server quality plummeted.
Yeah.
It was a catastrophe.
And it's now ruled by ghosts.
Dark times and sadness. and yeah.
We got some ults online now. I want to see a successful
We do
push
have
here.
ults. Horizon is probably one
I'm
of the most
expecting
difficult
big
to
things.
take in solo queue. Look, we're just gonna throw at the dragon. This is gonna get at least 2 kills. I
this
hope
is
we're
not
excited.
Here we
intuitive
go.
to get into.
Doesn't get 2 kills.
What do you think the win condition is here, Bren?
The win condition is you get a kill.
Yeah,
you play
I'm
him.
trying.
I'm
Not
trying,
working
Bren.
very
I'm
well.
trying, Bren.
Yeah, that monkey is a difficult one. Nice big cutback.
Beautiful. You love to say it.
Beautiful tracking. There's an OG reference for all you
Oh my
OG
God,
NFTs.
that's
Yeah, get out of there.
Oh, that was an
perfect.
amazing hole. There's nowhere to go.
I don't know what I grappled onto that.
Wow.
Put it just over the edge so you can't escape.
No. Oh, I woke him up as well.
That's okay. They use beat.
We actually have another $100 donation here from Diamond Colossus. I love you all. Specifically calls out Siegel, Costa are awesome. Love you, Bren, Sideshow, and Stir. We're all in there.
Cool.
Fully.
I feel left out. You
Not
feel left
hostile
out?
blood side.
Sorry.
Well,
Hey, I
It's
think
all
you're
for the
really
kids.
cool.
Thank you, both, sir.
Thank you.
All right, Tiff.
Thanks.
taking care of each
Well,
other.
right.
Well, you're a bit more than all right.
Wow.
Ah, makes sense.
Simply Ted followed up his brilliant
Oh.
donation from earlier. This one says boop.
Oh. Is that a somber reference?
I think that's more Bastion talk.
It could be. It could be a lot of.
Yeah, it could go a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're in space now, boys.
Alright,
Two
Space,
kills.
no one
dragon.
can hear you alt.
Yeah, I got you pocketed. You win these.
We win these. We win these.
Are we going from this way?
That's high level gameplay.
I already
Siegel
checked
pops
this,
down.
didn't I?
Oh, there we
There's
go.
the dragon when no one can hear it.
Okay.
In space.
Give
no
him
one
the
can hear your
business,
dragon.
Sieg. Do people ever call
I
it
actually like to
beak?
Google this.
Yes, all the time.
Or gull.
We got two. We
Yo,
got
you're
two.
actually
get
doing
it.
it, dude.
Look at this.
Oh, the dragon.
We win these, Custa.
Hell yeah.
Winnable. I do not have a res for you though, so we probably lose these.
No, we don't. I need you to pistol them.
Well,
There we go.
We're unkillable now. It's fine.
Notice that Seagull refuses to swap Tracer to get back to the fight.
Yeah, I was like, where's
Absolutely.
the
He
hammer?
knows his
all in
team's
there?
got it. That's why.
Why sacrifice the 60% on the ult?
Exactly. When
I
your
mean,
team-
honestly,
Yeah,
when
run
you're
her
4
and
kills
mom?
and 2 dragons, you know?
He's just showing confidence in his team. That's a lot of red bodies on the point, though.
I thought it might have
Winnable.
more to do with his hate of Tracer.
We have
Could be.
another 100 big ones here from Airy, friend of the stream. Good luck this weekend, friends.
Thank
Just
you.
a nice
Thanks, friend.
encouragement. And Devin H, $100. Always look forward to Tip of the Hats every year. Such a great event. I'll throw an extra
Damn.
$50 if Seagull and Muma wear NYXL skins for the first game. I have some bad news
Yeah.
for you on that.
Some unfortunate news.
We don't have an
73,
NYXL
huh?
Yeah, we just don't have them.
Sorry.
I actually did have one. I bought one because I was supposed to eat one.
So
What happened with
Right,
that?
I remember.
oh yeah.
It's
You
toxic.
brought it up.
Yeah, I did bring it up. It's sitting in my wardrobe at home.
Another
I'm actually
saber,
planning
huh?
some content where I dress up in a chef's uniform and put on a French accent and eat it.
Damn.
What's the
I'm
strategy
excited.
to cook it?
That's the hard part, right? Because it's technically poisonous.
Yes.
Right.
So, I mean,
Yeah, but a deal's a deal.
it's a deal. I've
Should've
ate
thought about that
polyester
when you made the
before.
bet.
I have ate polyester before.
You've
I
built up the
refine.
immunity. Yeah.
So I feel like I can do it again. I just need to be careful. I was thinking about blending it up, honestly. That's an easy way to do it.
Just drink the threads.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe just like chew it up, boil it. You know, try and rinse the poison out of it a little bit before I eat it.
Well, you know, everybody usually get more
Me.
popular after you pass. So,
Yeah. It's not a fact.
Hope they're all dead.
I mean,
Oh,
how poisonous could it be?
Cheers, pal. I'll keep that in mind.
Thank you for the encouragement.
I mean, on the bright side, what's the worst that could happen? You get more popular?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I'm all about the popularity.
We've
Forget
got
health.
$100 from Sideshow.
Really?
He says, Bren, I'm better than you.
Okay.
No, it says,
Oh.
swing for me, daddy.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Probably
Oh.
because he wants the Daddy
Daddy
Reinhardt.
Reinhardt, yeah.
Oh.
Where are we on that?
That was
Do we
a lot
have
of ultimates.
I haven't seen the tracker.
I don't
We win
Daddy
these.
Reinhardt. Do we have
Revive.
Actually winnable.
Winnable.
How do we get out?
Absolutely winnable. I need you to kill about
There
six.
we
Got
go.
the dragon too.
Good dragon.
Nice
Oh!
angle.
Oh!
Here's the approach.
He's doing
He's so
it.
tanky.
He is very tanky.
Yeah.
Very, actually, infinitely tanky.
I'm
There
gonna
you go,
need
don't fall
a
down.
lot of help.
I think you win these, Custa.
Alright, pistols out.
This
We
diva
lost.
though.
So, are you guys concerned at all about the ethics regarding making animals sentient or more sentient than they
You know-
were before?
I have more that I could contribute to this conversation than is necessary. I have constantly.
I was like,
wondered
is
this
that
You've
what?
thought
Do I
about
have
this
Discord
long,
open
long
I
somehow? The
actually
answer is
have.
no.
How much so, though?
quite a bit.
Yeah. The ethics behind it, because it's
well-
clearly. I don't think it's ethical.
Well,
Clearly not. No.
I play a lot of Dungeons and Dragons. I'm kind of a nerd.
Uh-huh.
So you're
So,
basically an expert.
Yeah, I was reaching a point where I was like,
Okay, well, he died.
if dragons can speak, then dragons are sentient, and which laws should dragons abide by, and you know how much should you treat them like humans? So I've been there.
Well, dragons are like
Done that.
dumb intelligent, right?
Well, there's traditionally they're very intelligent creatures. Winston is like not that smart. Dragons
He's
very
smart.
No,
He designed the tracer thing. Defies time and space
No.
and beyond.
He's pretty
Yeah,
smart.
he did.
he's kind of
pretty
just
smart.
he's kind of just a ripoff. It's the original scientist Winston, the human one. He just ripped off all
No,
his
but
stuff.
he took the name and then did bigger things.
Okay, Hammond is so much smarter than him. Why does Winston get the credit?
Wait. So,
No.
what is bigger, making the tracer, the
Yeah.
time technology,
Well, that's
or
a pick.
We got a
making
pick.
animals speak?
That's not good because he helped a criminal.
Winnable.
Tracer's not a criminal.
Tracer is a criminal.
There we go, we got
I
him.
have
Oh,
a
we
lot of
burned him though, but he
documentation on this
lived.
as
So that's
well.
pretty good.
Don't worry about it.
I'm invested in
Take
his
on,
brain
I need a
game.
lot of
Same.
Team A.
Oh man.
I come back for you, don't worry.
It's okay, it's okay. We win these.
500.
Just take them
Alright.
out. Just take them out.
I don't worry, I got you.
Oh, thank you.
I'm going back for him though.
End of this match getting very serious. Seagull coming in. Bow's drawn.
Yo,
7 misses
you
in a
got
split
this.
second. Only Hanzo can do this. Dragon goes out, touches no one. Monkey dies. Monkey going down.
Technically
96
touched.
fire for that. Those are points, which he'll cash in later at the skee ball machine. Couple shots
You
down
had
to
a
Doomfist.
future in casting stuff.
I'm really good at this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I've been invited back.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Letter number. Did you guys cap or no?
No,
No,
they
right?
did not.
That
Convenient.
was unfortunate. I
Sure,
think
why
if
not?
we weren't talking over them, they would have capped it.
Yeah, I
we
think that
killed
would
the
be
mom and then.
They also can't communicate with their team, I think. So.
Oh no no no!
Yeah, but this is ranked. No one does that.
Yeah.
I believe this was the first donation from TMA, who
Yes.
every year is a very large donator. No message, just $500. I feel like it's the calm before a storm here. I'm a little worried. We also have Coffee Burger, which
Yeah.
I'd try it.
Yeah, I'd eat it.
Yeah, why not? A big thanks to my grandson, Cameron.
Thank
Dude,
you, Cameron.
how cool would it be if you're like, your grandfather was named Coffee Burger?
Would that be cool?
Well, it could be your last name then.
What is it?
Cameron
That
Coffee
it-
Burger.
that
How can
actually
it tell
gets
me?
Very
Coffee burger.
excited.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Does
TC.
Custom not believe in the Symmetra Seagull Symmetra?
Alright,
no, let's
that goes back to the father.
Win rate
Let's
right now.
investigate.
I thought it's about to
the
be
win rate,
night.
right? We see
I've
Symmetra
never
here
seen the
in
seagull
third place
Symmetra there.
at 6 hours. I hope it's actually high. 69%.
All right.
Over
There you
32
go.
games.
No, I
Oh,
was
wow,
ranked.
oh, wow.
I was
Okay.
ranked 21 Symmetra last season.
Really?
Are you
Wow.
willing
Throwing
to
it out.
disrupt that win percentage?
Pre-change or post?
No, it's push change.
Is that on your
Oh,
resume?
I didn't play it. Yeah. That's how I got my
That's pretty sweet.
current job.
That's pretty
government.
sweet. I've seen enough of Seagull's Symmetra gameplay.
This is
to
my
put
favorite pick.
Immense trust in it.
I'm not actually in on this joke. There's a donation here from a name I will never be able to
All right.
pronounce, so I'll try.
Help Rupert.
Our head is
I was gonna do main story then, just like
Gab?
nah.
Our hardest Farkin
I
job.
think
Trying to
nailed
listen to Tip of
Ask
the Hat.
Siegel about his win condition. What's the win condition here?
His win
What's the
on
win
Symmetra?
conditions?
Is it
Yeah.
Nano Sim? It's got to be the play, right?
The Nano Sim is definitely the win condition here.
Underestimated.
I like these turret placements. This is high level.
He clearly
notes.
knows
You gotta
what he's doing.
spread them out. And the big thing you're worried about here is, you know, there's always the ever looming the goat, you know?
Oh, yeah.
That
The
seems
goat in
like
the room.
free ultimate
Luckily,
charge.
you know, we haven't seen any goats lately. It's been a pretty fantastic
Get you
rank
on.
game. They've actually so
Big
weak.
anti.
We set up the turrets.
I'll take care of it.
We begins the charge.
Zap the monkey. Say it. Monkey. Diva.
We're good.
He
We're
would
full
literally
charge.
just be coming to the stream.
True, yeah.
I'm trying to help. Monkey. Monkey right side. Monkey.
Help!
Where? I got you. You're good.
I got it.
Yeah. You're ready for the Overwatch League now, Star.
Well, you see what was really pro there is Siegel heard through the monkey and heard the actual important comm. And that's how you know he's a pro.
Where's the
Filters
song?
out.
Forget this guy.
Look, you know, it's all about the filtering out everything that's not important.
And
That's
that's
it.
me.
Play
He
enough
did it
ranks,
really
you get
well.
good at it. Dude, your Symmetra is
And they're just sitting right
Look at
here.
that tracking. It's beautiful.
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 Whatever.
Nice!
This kid has a quest.
Beautiful.
Can we get a resurrect? Can you switch to Mercy, please, Custom?
Hey, look, it's not a big deal as long as.
I like that name.
Okay, never mind.
It must go to Nano.
He has his wall.
Oh, so do
I don't know if it's worth.
What's your secret?
We're just gonna do it from
Do
spawn.
it.
Hope for the best.
Yeah.
Hope for the best.
Can you
Does that extend all the way across the map?
He's
And
like,
it deals
Yeah.
Really a
instant hit,
secret.
one-hit kill damage if it hits you.
I
Oh,
don't
look
think
at that! A
that's-
turret
I
kill
don't know
from
about
the
that.
spawn.
I need
just got it.
I need Symmetra back up.
I'm here. You're good. You're good.
I'm gonna sleep. You ready?
When I went
Pow.
down there,
Sorry, I
What?
woke him up.
and I heard a scary
Did
sound,
you use the Nano,
and I
Custom?
kind of dropped my
Oh,
ball.
Oh,
yeah, I
no.
saved it. but-
Okay, what you should do is not use it
He's
on
gonna
the
have.
Genji.
He's gonna have nano blade. I think. You gotta be careful.
Symmetra.
Tall order.
Using on the sim every
I'll give
time.
it a shot.
All right, tell me when you want it.
they're in the basement.
Okay, they're all going up top left right now.
I call when the Nano
Oh,
comes
I'm
out.
excited.
That's
for
easy.
that.
Yeah, let's let Fred call
Let
it.
Fred
I
do
get
it.
to
Oh,
call
no.
it. Okay.
You look so excited, like a child on Christmas.
This is the closest
This is
Ren will
my
ever get to
nano.
top 500.
Nano him!
Oh.
No,
Oh, he's gone! Oh, no, he's back!
Never again. Never
I'm
again.
sorry, I threw.
I saw the intent, you know. It
I
wasn't,
saw it, I saw
wasn't
it.
bad,
Oh, I'm so
but it
sorry.
didn't work out.
Custa clearly knows shot calling, though. He listened even though it was a wrong decision.
Yeah, you listen to your calls.
It's all
even
about
if they're
playing
idiots.
as a team.
Very important.
I think that's inspiring.
Got him.
Nice.
Wow. Genji got no balance.
Not all the blocks.
Oh, I got slapped. I'm so dead.
Ooh. Big bomb. Actually, it was the one one kill.
Yo,
Oh,
But,
no.
Oh, this
so
Sombra.
lucky.
No fun for you.
Monkey, 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 monkey. We have $100 from Doot. Been watching since 2015. And happy to see Toth back again this year. I'm amazed at how far this event has come, and it's something I've looked forward to. Also, hi, Stir. Hey, dude, what's going on? I'd like to say Basically Sweet Genius is one of my favorite videos on YouTube, hands down. Sick.
Here you go, Kadeem. All blocks accounted for.
I made that.
You
Look
did
at
that.
In context clues.
Yellow Cave 200
I don't
there
mean to
popping
be
up on the
flexing
stream.
yourself.
Will you keep my
I
secret?
genuinely am just
That you
stretching.
work for the...
Tribe.
Our secret's
Shout out
safe,
to all the
Kadeem.
kids. Here is my lunch
I'm gonna
money.
talk to Rupert about those noises in the basement.
It's important to eat. I feel like we should say. It's important to eat food.
Epic quests.
Ooh,
Depends
nice.
on who you ask.
Mikey's asleep in our back, Seagull, if you want to zap him. Oh,
I
never mind.
got focus.
Get you like.
Isla's okay. She's sleeping now.
Monkey on
Monkey's
Costa. Help him.
Hester, you gotta win those.
Yeah, I forgot about it. You know? I was like, where was my Symmetra back up?
It was just, you know, it was coming. It was just like 10 seconds out.
Well,
10 seconds is but a while.
10 seconds, roughly the
I'm just gonna
response.
blame Brent again. Just keep blaming Brent every time something goes wrong.
This rally.
The fade away.
I'm not gonna lie, this rally armor on Sim is nasty.
It is.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't like seeing that. To be
So,
honest.
Brent, do you want another chance at this? Or
Yeah,
do you
yeah,
wanna
yeah.
just
Give me the
give up
cards.
the
I'm
opportunity?
excited. So question, do you think he has EMP right now?
It's a Sombra. They always have it. Just say yes.
I think so, yeah.
He should have it.
What?
Signs are pointing to yes.
I don't think he has it.
It's
I
been
think he's got Nano Blade as well.
So you
I'm
gun
Come
stuff.
before I'm rotating. I'm fucking on the other side.
That's fine. I can drop TP there too, if you need to actually TP out. Oh my goodness.
Nano him! Nano him! Oh!
Not good.
he's out.
There's too many.
If only he was. You gotta
DBS Max
listen
and
to
then we
Brent
know
here.
her.
Give me the
Heck.
basement key.
Oh,
They
yeah.
have so many buttons. I don't
What?
think this is.
Oh, this is
Wait,
that
you
was an
just-
auspicious start.
Like, I'll never
Yeah,
do it.
that's
Okay, I'll do
unfortunate.
it.
Wow,
That's
I've
it.
never seen you win a game. Are you even good?
I used to be good.
Very rude.
Washed up is what
Just
they say.
watch.
Sometimes I like to bring Twitch chat to the
Very
real life.
Siegel, what do you think about Symmetra now? You think it's
Yeah.
balanced? Do you think plus
So-
or minus? Would you go either way?
I think she, in solo queue, is really good right now. I don't know how she is on a pro level or anything, but on all the 2CP maps, on defense in general, she's really strong.
So when do you think the next Symmetra rework is going to be?
So in other words, when I pick Symmetra in my ranked games, my team should stop yelling at me. Just let
Yeah.
it happen.
Just let it happen.
Just
Tell him
Won't be
Seagull gave you
spooked. It's a big
Seagull said I
basement.
could play this.
Do you know Seagull? Well, he told me I could. Yeah, that's what I thought.
He believes in me.
Probably got to get over
Oh,
that, huh?
Uma's online. He's awoken from his slumber.
Or turn this off.
Uma,
Who does?
are you out there, Muma?
Oh, Muma.
Hey.
Big
Oh,
boy.
hello,
Hello,
Muma.
Muma.
Fuck, hello.
Is that the main tank of Houston Outlaws?
Howdy.
The Howdy. Oh, I see what you
Yeehaw.
did there.
I'm
Great, he
gonna
gets some
turn
rank
off the
points.
power because we
That
can just
gameplay.
yeet over it,
Oh, thank
but
you.
It was
We
winnable
tried.
until Brent threw, you know. So.
No, don't think I through, guys.
It's kind of the Brent specialty.
If Custer was fast enough on the trigger, we would have had a
What?
nano
I'm
boost.
pretty sure I can
Okay.
just yeet over it.
Seagull
I'm
would've
pretty sure I
won
don't
this
have to turn it off.
Wouldn't be the
Ah,
sound barrier.
so
I'm
now
sure.
he's just throwing me under the bus. I don't appreciate this.
It's okay.
That's what we do here at Tip
Let it
Stats.
happen.
I think we can have a fourth player. Let's get Brennan. You know, let's see.
I'm down to play.
Yeah, that's what
Seagull,
we're
you got an ult? Oh, that's against the team.
That's-
Terms and conditions.
Are you kidding me?
Whoa.
And that's
Oh.
how you lose your
Instantly
job.
die to that.
We have
Okay.
$200 from a yellow cape. Let's get that Daddy Reinhardt. This man
Really?
wants to see
Spawn
Daddy
here since it's a
Reinhardt.
safe point?
100% German power. We're actually at $7,200
Easy.
out of a
Just can't
$10,000
make the mistake that you have any
incentive. So we
choice in how you
need
play the mission.
to end this run in style.
I think we have another hour too. So keep them coming, guys. When you donate, it's no additional cost to you. Just go ahead and pick out that Rhine incentive, the Daddy Reinhardt, and you might see a Daddy Reinhardt
Can you
fight off
explain what it
his
is?
little Torblitz.
I think it's
Yeah.
better if you don't.
Again.
like because don't you want to see Daddy Reinhardt, but once it's explained, like, oh, I get it. Okay, I can mentally pick. No, I want to see
You want
Daddy
people
Reinhardt.
just to donate to it, and they're like, I don't know what this could be.
Yeah,
You
it's
know?
like a
Don't underestimate it.
prize.
Yeah, it could be like a
Oh, she's
one of
locked
the-
up
Mystery
too.
incentive.
Can we stop shortening the name? It's Daddy Reinhardt and his little Torblitz.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
important to
What
watch
did
the
I
little
say?
toilets, yeah.
Just Daddy Reinhardt?
I
Yeah.
apologize.
And his little
gotta get that.
Torblitz.
Also, very important to remember, again, especially if you've been playing Overwatch for 2-3 years now, and you've kind of forgotten that
Bye.
other games used to exist, maybe, and you have a Team Fortress 2 backpack full of unusuals and scrap and paint and all those miscellaneous things you're never gonna look at it ever again. That could be a couple people. Well, you can donate your items to Tip of the Hats. They pretty much translate into real world money value instantly for the stream. So it all counts and adds up. Very easy to do. If you go to the tipofhats.org and you click on donate items, there should be some.
It's like a
you should find links
world
at
building
the top
mission.
right corner of that
Not supposed to be
website,
hard. It's
and
just
you can hand those
even
in,
though
and
it
actually
killed
helps
me.
us out a ton. There's been a couple of donations I've noticed already that just say like $72 emptying out my backpack of just. Had no idea how much stuff was in there and how much it actually could mean to
64
the ones that
loader
count.
ability.
So that is huge.
Yeah, check your backpack, even if you don't, like Sir says.
Yeah,
even
the
if you
problem
don't
with
use it
this
anymore,
game
if you
is
haven't
you
been
just
on in a
go-
while, just take a
don't
look,
go
see if
through
you have,
weapons
and
that
if you don't-
fast.
You're not using it, we
Like-
can use it to help kids.
The 10 seconds of how annoying Steam Guard is will be made up in how much fun a kid has at a summer camp. Just weigh those things. Like, do I
There you
really
go.
want to skip out on this because of Steam Guard?
Just think about it this way: you have imaginary pixels versus summer camp.
Yeah.
Whoa! That could have been from a backpack for all we know. Very specific, exact amount, but we'll say he just cleaned his backpack out. Congratulations. Let's get a little gong.
Hey. Do you need to warm up the little gong too?
I think
No.
you just. I think
you
just
go
just
for it. If you go too hard, it doesn't really do much.
Falls
Really?
over.
You have to do a medium.
Can I,
Because
can
you
I
do-
get
Oh,
a reverberation of the little gong?
Like you
Can
want
warm
the
it
little.
up? Yeah, can you try? I want to see what happens when you warm it up.
I gotta do
It
quest for
bounces.
her.
you're
It's
right.
too easy to hit
You're
it.
right.
I'm afraid
If you
I
go,
have to, sweetie.
that's, yeah, you
Whoa.
don't
You don't
want
want
that.
that.
Okay,
Don't
even
be
though,
really
okay, you
silly.
don't
What if the
want.
troll gets them?
That's smaller.
troll?
Just leave it alone.
Nevin,
is
the
what you don't
$500. Give me that Daddy Ryan. He still wants it.
Yes.
He's still hungry for some
Boomer.
Daddy Ryan.
Who do you think
Oh,
would be the
that's no
best
good.
Daddy Reinhardt?
Maybe I'd better chase him away.
Daddy Ryan.
And we can't have trolls in the parking lot, can we?
No, sir.
If you want to say me, that's okay.
Okay, now I gotta kill him.
I've seen
This is
Brent's
Bloodsuck.
The
Genji, so I
angel
imagine
sword
it's very
blueprint.
possible
Hell
he
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
For sure all we
Yeah,
gotta do
no
is
wrong.
explosive arrow
Mainly
and gun him,
heroes.
so
Yeah.
all we have to do,
The
I'm
way
gonna
Genji
die.
Pretty
does
good
play.
Daddy Ryan, if I do say so myself.
Renji's blades are pretty insane. I'm sure his hammer is just as good.
Yeah. Thank you,
Wow.
Mama. Thank you.
Middle night. Or
Vic,
morning.
Donates $38. You guys are my heroes. Thank you for everything you do. Here's to 1 billion more years of toss.
Whoa!
1
a
billion.
billion.
That's my personal goal.
When humans have passed this physical form,
They'll
Tip of the
go
Hats is still gone.
Beyond.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Physical
go
form.
beyond.
Virtual
Plus
reality.
Ultra.
That's an anime reference.
That's
Oh,
anime.
I got
We're
moved in.
appealing
Good
to
luck.
that
Gotta get rid of one
Yeah,
of the
if you like anime
giants.
and you haven't donated, now is your time.
So Siegel is currently playing his most famous hero,
God,
Diva.
this fog.
Yeah, it's I'm doing really well. Definitely did not. Looks like I just started the game. Really weird. Definitely didn't die or anything.
No.
So who are these
Fresh
people
round.
that
This is
queued
fine.
into a game with 3 Overwatch pros queued together? And
Oh,
with
it's just one of
DPS?
those guys. It's not that hard.
Who did that?
They didn't, did they?
There's a McCree. There's a Brigida who's a DPS
yeah, that
tank that
counts.
heals. So
Well, I guess Diva's the DPS too, so at least Siegel got his role.
That's true. Oh, you're playing against OGE
He's
again.
playing against my housemate, Architect.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, ILY.
Oh.
There you go. Who's
did you just blow up that guy's alias spot, or is that no?
I think he streams on it.
Revealing people's smirk.
It's like, ah,
Hopefully not.
Wow. Animus, $122. Smile.
Smile.
Winnable!
Winnable.
There's the
Ooh.
nano. Gonna keep him alive.
Winnable.
Winnable. Monkey, winnable.
Oh, clear my butt.
Hey, I don't,
Perhaps not winnable.
I don't think Bren called for that one, Tessa.
Oh, fuck.
I think he's learned from the last two not to trust Brent with the nano calls.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be one of these.
Still in the wraps. Don't leak it.
I won't tell him.
No!
Believe me anyway.
It's not TF2. God damn it. I thought I could jump shoot.
They are.
Help!
A little
I'm
bit.
trying to
Well,
help
that
him.
sucks.
Oh, yeah. It's
Mikey's
impossible.
on!
Be fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna
get
chase
out of
all the
there,
way to
gang.
spawn.
Reset. Coach Brent coming in. You need some help, apparently.
You know, we have that segment where we coach
Oh,
you.
good.
Brent, you could coach us.
I could. We could. You are gonna lose so much SR. It's not even fun.
Okay, how is he going to use this ult right now? Where do you want him to use it?
Where do I need to put this Diva Bomb?
Wait, hold it. Hold.
Holding.
Hold.
Holding.
Hold.
I'm seeing a throw.
Go! Oh, baby, it's none.
That looked good too. He had
Yeah,
the
it did look really good.
Going.
Let's try this again.
You both agreed on it too.
Yeah.
That's what's sad.
Well, no, I feel like my call was a little bit too late. A second earlier, that would have been a quad kill.
The combined minds of Bren and Siegel.
I'll tell you what, Sieg, you've got full control over when you use your bombs.
Is your coaching really going to be just relinquishing control? Like, I think you know best. Good luck.
Yeah. I'll let you do
maybe you want this one?
Yeah.
Tell me when you want it.
When Bryn wants it.
I
Oh
can't
my God.
see what you're playing as right now.
Oh no.
Wait. Use it now! Yes!
We're going
I
in.
kind of called that.
If they win this fight,
Oh,
it's
it's
all Brent.
impossible to kill that Brigitte.
Nothing is impossible.
That hero does not die, actually.
Okay, it's impossible.
That's a good hero.
This guy's deck is crazy. There's a half-star.
That guy just got booped.
Why how he get? That's the annoying part of fighting this guy. He just permanently accurately tracks you. Oh boy, that's not what I meant to do.
You gotta win these, Gusta.
Yo, the win.
And this just hits you no matter what. And you just have to take damage.
Oh boy, this is so winnable.
It's winnable.
Muma is known for his primal rages, though.
Nobody's on the point.
We're coming back. Muma.
Really?
So winnable.
Like, why can he hit you from 8 miles away?
Break this
Bubble's
bubble.
about to fade.
Break this bubble.
Here we go.
Monkey one. Look at that. Even X.
Wow.
Okay, come on
It's coming
now.
back down. Careful.
I'm almost
Oh,
back.
so good, dude.
Tracer X.
Tracer. There you
Look
go.
at this recovery.
Genji.
Looks like I'm weak
Oh
again.
no.
What? No, Brigida, no, don't give up.
Uh-oh. This bomb's got to be big.
Yeah, he holds the bomb for the
I
final
need
fight here.
you.
That's pro.
Absolutely.
What do I do? I'm too
I
scared.
really don't know. I'm sorry, as your coach, I tried to know.
That was
Your
my
team's
healer.
going on. It's like Saving Private Ryan.
No, I can make it
Oh,
up.
too early.
Oh.
And stunned by the
my
Tracer.
goodness.
A little unnecessary.
Boomer's ready, though. He's somewhere.
There comes Boomer.
He's in a full...
Boomer, you gotta win these.
Maybe.
How does he hit that?
Let's see.
Like, the AI is clearly cheating.
That's
Just
unfortunate.
I've never
always doing
Let's push that with a-
projectile
Yeah,
aimbot
but
on
in their
you.
defense, they're letting Brent
It's kind of
use
just
their
stupid.
ult.
It's not
Yeah.
fun to fight against, so I guess it makes him hard.
I might have the label as
No, I can't.
But is it
God,
truly a label?
canceling
Oh,
has
it's
to be a way to
truly
cancel arrows. Otherwise, you just accidentally blow yourself up like all the time.
In an alternative universe, I could have been a pro. I was once ranked. I was a rank 71 Lucio in season 1. I was like better than some contenders players.
That's impressive, yeah.
Do you mean in season 1, like 71, because the ranks weren't
Yeah,
masters
it wasn't
yet?
even masters or
Oh, so you mean like the number? Like
Yeah,
the
Not
number.
top
Oh,
500,
no.
not 71. No, I see that people were going to take it that way.
71.
I don't want you to get that credit.
Thank you, staff.
He took it away very quickly.
Look out for you, yeah.
The pro players are like, yo, wow.
Wow, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad, yeah.
I think they were most
Jump, jump,
surprised.
jump.
Oh my god, Brigida heal.
We've got $100 from Nick. I've been watching Toth for years. Now I'm trying to donate every year. They're all super cool. And Heister,
Hey.
how's it going? $387 from Anonymous. Doesn't want to say anything. Toot. $100. I sold an Australian wrench just so the money can go to a better place.
Nice kill.
And it absolutely
Thank
will.
you very much for that.
One guy might think you're cool for having an Australian wrench on a server, but, you know, that kid's going to have memories for a life.
Just like, let me. 3,
He'll never
2,
forget
1.
the wrench.
Nice. Their wits is about to go next. There you he is.
Oh no.
Assist
I feel like those are doing like 0
Being
damage.
sent.
Nice, nice.
I'm purple. Oh, I don't have bomb yet.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
You're all
97.
weak. That's so unlucky.
Oh, no, I'm
You'd
so
win
dead.
a fight
Help
if
me.
you just said monkey a few more times. It's killing me to watch.
Those are Overwatch League comms, yeah.
Oh, I'm
You have
killing
a rally. This
Look,
might-
just
this
give me rally armor.
Winnable,
We're gonna
winnable,
1v6.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay, well, I died. Holy shit, maybe this is hard. We're just gonna reset to 0 survivor experience.
Baby diva too, because you know you can just do work with the pistol.
You got a 2-4.
I have the right gun or something to blow off his armor, but I guess I can go back to his stash and see if I can do that.
No, 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 no.
You got a nano?
This-
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't move her.
Use it now.
Don't move
Here
her.
we go. The random bomb.
We're going.
Whoa! So
Monkey
many
asleep behind the
ultimates.
statue. With it top left.
Ammo.
That Daddy Torb reaching 7,800.
No,
Still
no,
a
no.
ways to go.
Daddy Ryan.
Daddy Ryan. Did I say Daddy
Ooh.
Torbjorn?
I got the widow.
It's just my own fantasy.
He
imagination.
Shotgunning
Anna's
who?
one. Anna's one.
Anna's one.
I believe that had to be met by
Valuables.
an hour.
On
from
a
now,
Nice.
not
You need to make some
prior.
weapon slots
Look at
open.
that rally hammer.
Diva,
I have rally armor.
Katana
That's it,
and a
bang.
saber. Probably just use the premium saber.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Give us a.
Don't need the sickle anymore.
I don't know who your other 3 teammates are.
Don't even. That's still okay.
Hey,
Beast Halo is a tank
Hey,
player.
you know,
Hey.
you're trying to
Just
hide.
I don't know who they are.
PMA,
They're bad.
dude. PMA,
Alright.
come on.
Adopt
Oh,
some
put it
PMA
in.
in your life.
Just
Find
seems
the
like
stash
these guys
now.
are doing a lot
On
of
the
work.
widow.
Could
That's
use a
because
little more help
you're
from your
watching
team.
these guys. Watch
Well,
the other guys. Where's
know.
their charity stream?
Other,
They need it.
maybe the shotgun too.
Wow.
Monkey.
Oh, he's gonna boot me back.
Oh, that's unlucky. Oh,
Oh,
hello.
Oh,
We're good.
okay.
We're good.
High ground acquired.
Alright.
Oh, there's another.
No, not
Only
again.
things I can think
What?
of. Maybe like the shrapnel or something.
We're good. We're good. We're good.
Craft
Just getting
that.
bounced around for 20 years.
Hit it, Custa.
Oh yeah, jump, dude.
You gonna see monkey?
Hell
Boom.
yeah.
Like
Oh,
grenades?
sorry, Brad, I didn't
Grenades
mean
do the
to
trick?
disrespect
That's
you there,
okay.
but you know, your choices suck.
I'm killing monkey.
All right.
There we go. Freezing grenade. That's what I think I need.
I don't think this bomb's gonna get value, but
I don't
want
think
to
so
see you
either.
use
But
it
he has
anyway.
to use it.
Do I?
You do. You have to use
Mollies
it,
aren't
dude.
gonna do any good.
Bubble break, bubble break. Nice, 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 nice.
It's not gonna do anything. I tried.
Oh,
You
no!
got
Oh,
OG.
takes down the Winston.
Alright, this
Unlucky.
is clearly gonna be
As
it.
we see OG give
OGE
him the
down.
question mark.
Winnable. The store is still happening though.
Somber keeps it alive.
That's unfortunate.
Definitely are some rough games.
Yeah.
That's kind of stupid.
I know
I
we're
hate
not
how you
going to
can't
have at
grapple
some
in
point
safe
some-
zones.
Some quick play shenanigans. I don't know exactly.
Depends how much SI you really want to lose before we jump into that.
Yeah.
I see Sideshow. Sideshow's like the mastermind behind this. He's just walked in to the room.
That's a monkey.
He does
That
have
is a
the.
He's
the brain.
screaming monkey right now while he's doing this too.
Ooh, wow. Nice
Ooh.
play, OG. You're not listening, but it was nice.
I'm all proud of you.
Yeah.
Alright, let's head back with some guns. What happens?
Yeah, so one more match game we're looking at right here, so you guys can jump into that, and we're going to be on the couch here for a second. A couple more donations. We have Meow the Dong, $30. Third time donating to this amazing cause. I can't
Okay, or just get hit and die.
Lucky enough to be still fighting on. To a cause for those who are fighting this cause. Everybody for your donations. Loading. Loading. Technology isn't keeping up with how well we're doing. That's the problem.
I can believe it, dude. Have you seen the money that's coming in? It's just
Rolling rate 63,000 plus.
What's the daddy?
Oh! Ronnie from Womp just donated. That's my boy.
I don't know him,
$50.
but-
You
oh, yeah.
should know him.
Okay.
Of wompcomic.com.
Randy.
Thank you, Ronnie. What is the daddy Reinhardt?
Daddy Ryan Torbjorn Daddy said.
What is that? I thought that was a seagull, but I didn't know for sure.
Oh no, now I'm dead
I was like,
because I'm
what
gonna
is
take,
that? It keeps
yeah, all my health and damage just from laying down.
Thought it was just you.
It's done on like 3D modern games. Just Hit stun's always obnoxious if it's not like a fighting game.
10,000, so very
Classic
close.
knockback in 2D platforms
Bird in here.
into a bottomless pit. Like, this game, it just serves as a way to take more damage.
Yeah, keep
The
this
red
one
one.
in here, please. Bring red too.
They're one and the same. He attracts Waka Willis, $25. I know that boy. No message though. The world needs more hats, says Rock with $38. Agreeable. Agreeable. Still surprised Overwatch. They even done one of their trailers. They had the different weapons being held by different skins. A really sneaky thing that a lot of people saw. When they were first promoting, it was during the last summer event. One of their trailers, they had mismatched weapons held by characters. And everyone for what? For Overwatch. Really? Yeah, and everyone was like, "Oh, dude, they're gonna allow you to mix and match the weapons." Never happened.
That would be strange. That'd be strange.
I think imagine Genji with a Mei blaster.
That's not what I'm talking about. Are you following?
No.
Okay.
I left the conversation.
Oh, did you mean just the skins?
Yeah, the skins. It was the Scuba Sombra came out, and she was holding a different gun. So people were like,
I get it. I get it.
Now you all get it. Okay, I know too much. I'm not impressed with myself.
There we go. Meat shot. Now we're dead.
In such a short amount of time. Just love what you guys do every year and bring lots of enjoyment to our weekends for a good cause. That's another $100.
Kids are a lot more work than I realized.
Our Overwatch League boy Time, who just donated $100.
Heck yeah.
I want to find
Former
these.
TF2 player.
Also, while we're sitting here on the couch, just waiting for some Overwatch action, we're going to take a look at some.
So the
fan
freeze
art
grenades
that
actually
was
were a
done
big
by the
help.
community. There's me. I'm pristine.
You are.
It's incredible.
Ooh,
Down there
it
at the
is.
bottom right, you can see a couple of kids. You know,
That's fan art.
That's pretty
awesome.
good.
Yeah.
That's actually really good.
Hanging out, looking at some. It's a little bit small for me from where I am. I think that's a bird. I think they're all having a little bird talk.
Yeah.
For the kids.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
So he's not there anymore, huh?
I'm always
They
amazed
move?
at the talent that just everyone seems to have, other than myself, who could just put together these awesome drawings, and that looks like official stuff from.
Dead.
Well, the official stuff from us is also just
super nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we get at the tweet that somebody photoshopped me as Illidan Storm Range from?
No! Oh no!
Very
That
relevant.
boomers are so fucking stupid.
You know, Blizzard, Overwatch.
Bombers, whatever. I literally pressed F, was in tackle, so there's like a period of 3 seconds where it didn't matter what happened, what goes through my brain, nothing I can do. Thankfully it teleported me to the safe zone where he was, I guess.
That it doesn't have to be money, but it's just the nice sense of togetherness that we're able to build year after year that keeps us coming back.
Thought it did.
And that's something that was really
That's
important
pretty
to me
fucking stupid
for
though.
Tip of the Hat, so I think
I don't see it until after I press F, but I'm just dead. There's
with all you Overwatch boys
3
over
seconds to
there
just
talking about
contemplate.
your Diva bombs and your monkeys. Yeah, naturally we started in TF2, and a lot of people still hold that dear, but we all came from TF2, and to me, Tip of the Hats has always been more of friends. It's just it's built on friends coming together, and even though the friends have spread out and done their own things, been successful in their own ways, like we have Siegel, who's been to the Overwatch League, and Bren, you're doing casting now. It's like everyone has spread out, but we all come back together and share what we love together.
You know, it's funny because I remember back when we first did the live event, Brandon. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, I do remember.
Not you, Brandon.
I remember. I remember that one.
This was before Overwatch had come out, and this was still majorly a TF2 event, and we were all kind of abuzz with Overwatch and what was going to go on with Overwatch. And I remember, Siegel, you had said, I'm just going to stream, and if I make it, I make it. If I don't, I don't. And the rest is history. Yeah, I mean, just your sort of outlook on the game and how you approach your stream and that kind of thing. You can see why people were attracted to it. But going back to what Stir said, that sort of community that we have here sort of echoes what the camp does, right? Because the camp is about, you saw it in that intro vid that we ran during the first, hour 1 and hour 2. One of the kids mentioned connections. It's about building those connections, and we've done that here at this event. But that's what Camp One Step does, right? It allows these children who are going through this difficult time to build connections, to build these everlasting memories, and just really to be a kid, to have fun like we're doing here, and and just
Picking a
get it. It's great.
saber.
That's what I really love, the crossover of just, it's about community, and when you get people together under the right circumstances, you can do incredible things. Again, taking this charity event all the way from a bedroom to a nice studio like this and getting all the people involved and really just trying to expand and share what we all love together for a great cause.
I see a rank game being played.
I do actually see a ranked game.
There is a rank game.
I see the rank
Hey,
game, dude.
during
We're
the setup
deep
phase,
in it,
it's
dude.
fine.
We're not in the
Now
setup
we all
phase. They're
see it.
playing, fam. They're going ham. It's a war zone out there.
Looks like they've already lost point A.
It was a very one-sided war zone for now. Where's turn around?
They're trying their best. Actually, I remember when Overwatch first came out, like beta level, I was saying Symmetra was like a must pick on Volskaya, which was crazy at the time, but I don't think Lucio had been announced yet. So it was the Symmetra teleporter and how quickly you'd have to get here to attack.
Wasn't Lucio stock?
He was
that
not.
no
There actually
hero
was an
limits?
announcement for him at Gamescom early on, yeah.
I vaguely remember that. I remember when they introduced Genji,
You ready to
Diva,
go?
May.
Yeah.
I'm full charge.
went
Police
vastly
rifle.
down.
Here we go.
I already got rifle ammo.
But yeah, I think I do remember.
Yeah, Lucio wasn't
burn him, we
with
can
the
burn him through it.
original announcement.
Right.
So I was
can't
always
burn him
saying
through
like
it.
Symmetra was a must pick with the
Got
teleporter.
guns,
There was
doesn't
no
he?
character to move everyone quickly, and then Lucio became the must pick.
Ammo
And
police
since
rifle.
then, it's history.
It actually sniped him.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
These are seeming like my kind of games.
It's been a rough series of games
Winnable.
for sure. It's definitely winnable.
These are the kinds of games that make you change into a variety.
Yeah, desert
streamer.
police rifle. Already own all these.
Very harsh.
Oh, well, let's see what he can do with my
Teleports
guns now.
the
That
turret,
required
Brings
guns.
it to the point.
Yo,
I
it's
don't know
fluffy.
why this was winnable. It didn't look like it.
It
But
was
that's Volskaya, man. That's Volskaya.
it's the classic 2CP experience.
It's yours. On the house.
One of the
We'll do very
underrated
nicely.
things about that big
Thanks.
wall that Symmetra can put up is that you block all the healing.
And good luck, Crane.
I've got that
Yeah.
donation
What?
finally loaded from Taimu.
That's it?
$100 just says, hi, Brandon.
Angel sword blueprint.
Oh, I even
Whatever
said hi,
that is.
Timo, without knowing it. Simon, it's funny.
Oh yeah, we already have the
Yeah,
thing
you
for
guys are
silence. You can craft a silenced pistol.
Cheeto, $100. Some V-Bucks for the kids. Hope it helps. Also,
I guess,
Heister.
yeah, we need to craft that. We didn't need anything else.
I'll let
I am
Trans.
trying.
Angel sword.
I have a
is a
question.
thingy.
Why do they call trans
Okay.
Frank in my ranking?
Tranquility.
Oh,
Tranquility,
five
because he
health.
says experience tranquility.
Yeah, the name of the ability is Tranquility.
Well,
Oh no, it's
No, it's
Transcendence.
It's my stash.
The ability is called transcent.
yeah. So
But he
But-
says
but he
It
experience
just gives you guns.
tranquility.
He doesn't actually let
This
you.
is a, I
That's
made
just
this.
Like, yeah, he
why,
said
though,
a
you know,
silenced
like-
He also
gun would be
looks like
good,
he's
but
in
we
a
have to
trance
craft
when
one.
he's doing it, so everyone just sort of shortens this.
That-
Oh, he's trance.
That was kind of lame.
Trance.
Well, it is
trancing,
called
trank.
Transcendence. That's
Yes.
it's been established.
because I'm
multiple
always they're
times.
always saying I know what
I
they
guess let's
mean
just
when
go
they
to the
say
nearest
Frank,
safe
but I'm
house, which is this one, and get our stash.
They are the ones who are wrong.
Make sure that this pistol is
Kids
the
are
one
wrong.
to add the
I-
thingy to.
there's
I
that-
think it is.
There's that one moment where you're not quite sure if they're talking about tranking a dinosaur, or you have to be very
What
clear to the
Overwatch
point.
are you playing? That's what I want to know.
Give it a year.
He's just leaving the next year.
You're gonna come back to this and be like, he was so right.
Oh, huge wall block behind you.
Nice.
Yo,
We got
Femi, you
this.
ready for this bad boy? Oh, yeah, go!
Oh, hackers.
Teleport that bad boy. We
He goes
have
straight to the back line.
Maybe
$101
keep the shotgun on?
donation
I don't
from
know.
Freddie, who says, here's
my
a
God.
shiny tip of the hat's
Alright,
hat
I want
to
these.
support a shiny Toth event. I assume he donated from his backpack. A nice unusual, being converted
actually
that
huge.
way.
We just grab
Oh,
that.
he's
I
nade.
got the purple.
Any follow up?
Oh, no.
Still, oh my gosh.
That was a
Thanks, Freddie
humongous
TF2.
nade.
Big grab too. With the shortened.
Yeah.
Where's the thingy?
I think I've just been shouting over donations because of the Rango thing. Sorry, Star.
You know, sometimes it's at least good that you can still, you're not at that level yet where you can't look and realize that your ego's as big as it is. Like, you
I
still
do.
know.
It's a house.
You'll forget one
Huge,
day.
dude. I've been trying. Super hard.
Safe zone is confusing. Don't you go inside
Randy
somewhere
Wheeler,
and that's
$100.
the...
Not donating any TF2 items this year because I like my unusuals. Instead, I'll give some money. Also, Heister, hey man, you gotta give them up. I think I actually still
there it
have
is.
an unusual that I held because I gave them all away one year and I was like, I want to keep just this one special to me that I have to find a way to log into my phone from here and get that out of here.
So is unusual the highest rarity?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, they have particle effects on them and things like that. So
unusual is just
all different particle effects. They're actually kind of cool, but it's cooler to give to charity.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Dude, these Hammond skins are nuts.
There it is, Ronnie from Womp, $50. Who's the cutie in the black and white shirt? I bet he'll always kill them all. That's inappropriate. Very inappropriate. But
Hey, that's you.
that's my general advice for Overwatch. If you want to win the game, you need to kill them all. Yeah, and I'm not seeing kill them all from Seagull. It's like kill 3. You got to kill 5 to win a fight.
Sometimes
You
you
agree?
How's the guns, huh?
about killing people. It's rare.
Right, it's a...
They call it a Charlie
Game of
Niner
control
in the
points.
industry.
Charlie 9.
It does happen, yeah.
I don't think there's anything else to store.
So we don't have...
Straight back to the tablet.
We have no DPS on the attacking team.
Don't
right
need it,
now.
Guess
We're going
maybe
with that goat.
these, but I don't think I have any others.
Alright, we got the nano bow now. Everything's
Manage the weapons. Okay, so that is the proper pistol. I think I'll keep the shotgun on me. That does fat enough damage.
He's dead.
Maybe.
I'm actually have a
Try and
main.
keep
I
the
got
rifle.
frozen.
It's up to me.
Unlucky.
Anonymous. Listen to this one, $250.
Oh, okay, this is
Kids
75
need a
accuracy,
camp
sure.
Like a torblet needs a daddy.
Too true.
We're still trying to reach that. Let me double check here. How close we are to getting those torbs a daddy.
Let's get some
8,500 out
crafting
of
on them,
10,000,
so we
still lagging
can
a little bit
silence
behind
my
on the
pistol. We
torb
got
daddy.
requisition packs.
We're close.
This is already still up here.
What'd you say?
Oh,
What was
she's
the number?
dead.
8,500 out of 10,000.
8,500.
There we go.
1,500.
Trust me, this
Poggers.
game mode is really good.
Yeah.
Get rid of some weapons if we can.
If you really want Seagull to be your Reinhardt daddy, donate to that one.
As opposed to just your regular daddy.
I think we have about 30 minutes left on that too, guys. So when you donate, you know, no extra cost. Just pick the Reinhardt and Daddy Torblets. Daddy Torblets. Daddy Reinhardt.
Honestly,
and his Torblets.
you'll be doing Siegel a favor because he's just going to keep losing rank points. So we got to get him to be the daddy as good as possible.
That's the other incentive. That's it.
We only
Keep the
need like
rank
4 weapons at most.
Badge
Probably pimp
healer.
out
I don't even
this
use
saber.
this Australian rocket launcher. The kids can keep it to get the proper healing they need.
and
again,
maybe this
that Australian
katana
rocket
too.
launcher,
They're basically the same
being worth
weapon.
apparently $62 in this donation. So
Hatchet
again,
does
just
more
random
damage.
TF2 items that you might not remember that you had sitting in your backpack for a long time now. Maybe don't even play too much
Basically
anymore.
still the same
Can just
thing.
go to
I have this to
charity,
throw
easily
enemies, but I
convert
haven't been
into,
doing that. This thing I modified and does a lot of damage, and I can modify the things.
Where?
To
Geo and his magic.
Yeah, that's a magic
converted
man.
I think we'll just sell it.
Somehow.
The magic that we call technology.
Oh, no.
That's the one.
Probably just sell that too.
I was enamored with this.
Actually, it'd be better to upgrade than that katana. We'll just get rid of the katana.
For my very eyes.
Alright.
Yeah.
It's falling apart.
Classic 2 CP.
Yeah, that's unlucky, guys.
Yeah,
They
so
won.
I need an extraction. Get you, McCree's low.
We got
2
you.
weapons.
There you go.
Let's buff them. We'll probably just go ahead and use the saber, premium saber.
Oh, I don't know if Ford was
What
the
do you got
play.
on this? We have the impact.
I have nano. Who wants it? Go, member.
Go, go, go.
Bren didn't tell you to use it.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I think impact's
Jesus, like,
working
nice.
out pretty good because it
They have a transcode?
just baps them.
Uh-oh.
We can focus tanks on fire now.
You got it. Easy, guys.
What are my best upgrades? Toxic,
He slows my
electricity,
old
and
cast.
burning.
Oh. I didn't know you could.
What about fire is then you can't walk into them.
Whoa.
Boop those
You have
boys.
impact
Just like,
burning.
don't touch. Oh, never mind.
I was trying to get it
I
hyped
have
for
medium
slam.
impact? Yeah.
What happened to your ult? The Brigitte stun?
I think
you?
we'll do that
The
again.
May was freezing me, I think, at the same time as I was casting it.
So you lost it?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
I forgot it has
That's
a small
unfortunate.
cast time.
Upgrade.
My favorite is when Brigitte just like stuns you and you're about to put out a huge ult.
Got the
and
Titan for more durability.
Pulse bomb is what tickles.
Basically just want more handling.
You know, you see the pulse bomb
And
leave,
maybe damage.
and it disappears.
You know what gets me? The mail.
Vanish.
Because you're about to
mail's
drop
a
the
big one,
mail
dude.
and then
Yeah.
it's gone.
That's a big one.
And a lot of times with the latency, you're like, but it was on my screen.
I think it was a good change, though. Contrary to popular belief.
I don't think that's contrary to popular belief.
Yeah, I cried about it for a year.
A lot of the casual
Oh, I-
players that get really annoyed at it, but I think it was a great change.
Well, I'm a casual player, so I get annoyed at it.
Well,
That's
Maze
me.
is a little bit
Damage?
longer than most people's.
Yeah.
She'll
Yeah.
throw it and it's gone, and
Nice, Muma.
He's asleep.
Thanks a lot, friend.
Add the
I'm just looking
gladiator.
at the kill feed, you know. I'm a professional
Salsa
caster.
Sultan, $100. We love you, Seagull. Let's see some Daddy
Champion?
Ryan
That's
action.
a rare one. Adds one each,
Turned
sure.
on.
This is unfortunate
I'm being bullied.
for Seagull.
I'm being so bullied.
Nice. Oh no.
Oh,
Permanent crowd control.
Yeah,
is
so
what
there's
we
better
want.
damage, durability, handling.
Oh, humongous, dude.
I probably shouldn't drop that in a trance.
Oh!
We'll
Thought he
go
got
ahead and upgrade this other thing. So we'll give it maybe
Good
the
enough.
crazy upgrade. We'll give it whatever we can. Ultra
Just don't give it up.
poison.
Not much.
We're all just
Finish
quietly
this
in
cap.
front.
Sneaky edge.
I really want them to win this.
Let's finish this cap.
Swing around.
He needs to win at least one
We'll
game
have to
on
do
stream.
stinky edge.
Could you?
Well, he capped the round.
Yeah,
That's a good start.
good enough.
We're getting it in there.
Just 3 more times. Got
It just uses gauze and
$100
toxic
from
lichens.
Spartan Wave Dave. Great to see the community come together to get rid of cancer, which isn't exactly what we're doing. More about giving kids a chance to feel as though they don't have it and enjoy a summer. But if everyone donates, we can also get rid of Filthy One Tricks, Tracer, and Mercy all in one weekend. Seagull will be so happy.
Wow.
That's a very salty
Wow.
donation.
Just everything about it, not happy. But he wants people to be happy, so
That's what matters.
yeah.
Get some more
That's a
freezing
good point,
grenades.
though,
Those are
'cause,
pretty good.
You know, and it's great to donate to, and essential to donate to all these causes that work to get rid of cancer. But, that's something that we will do, and, we hope to achieve sooner than later, but that's in our future, right? We need to do something now for people who, or especially kids, who are going through the tough time of dealing with childhood cancer. And Camp One Step and Children's Oncology Services, that's something that they do, right? That's curement.
Just
that's
craft, just
treatment
keep crafting.
now. The cure is camp. It's
Yeah.
for, I think there was a quote that we've been talking about the last few years, and I don't know it exactly, so I apologize if I butcher
Okay.
it. But it was something to the fact of,
There we go, we're
chemo
inventoried out
cured
now.
my cancer, but camp cured my soul. I
Yes,
think that's
I
what we're
remember
all
that quote,
about
yeah.
here. So, yeah.
So the technology is there to give people the tools to fight cancer, but sometimes you need that little bit of extra to
Okay,
actually be
freezing
able to
throwing
fight,
stars too.
have
Let's try
something
those.
in your life to look forward to, and not feel like you're constantly battling, to just enjoy yourself and be able to
Okay, now we got a silenced
going.
gun.
Right.
And that's something.
That was unlucky. I witnessed that. That was Seagull's fault.
That was an awful
I'll admit that.
Alright, let's actually turn down tip of the hat
Brian,
some.
$30. Can't wait for the new Overwatch dinosaur patch. Sooner than you think.
The Ungoro crater patch.
Oh,
Oh,
they
unlucky.
have a Brigida.
Yeah, that's the unlucky thing. They have a Brigida.
That's how most horror stories start. They have a Brigida.
Oh, I thought you meant the
There we go.
dinosaurs.
Well, that too.
So now,
What do you guys think about Brigida, our 3 pro players?
I have a video about it. Oh, you asked the pro players.
ah,
What about you?
Oops.
I think she's necessary for a lot of reasons, but the fact that she has so much CC makes her very unfun sometimes.
either anyone that has any. These are real
Plus or minus,
slums
you go minus,
quests.
Seagull? You-
I go plus.
Shroom
Well,
potion.
in terms of how you
Let me
would
get some
fix her, would you go
interesting
for
rewards.
ads, right? Take your stuff, or
Anti-gadioid
would you
gun.
Change things, or
Huh. Maybe try that before we move on in the story.
right?
Zade's
The nice
flares.
thing about being a pro player is I don't actually have to design it, I just have to complain about
The
it.
electric cutter.
Very true.
Muma Kusta, what do you guys think?
Let's try to get this weird gun.
It was really good. Like it killed Tracer,
Gotta
which is
go
nice after such a long time of being a Tracer meta.
over
but,
here.
yeah, she's definitely like.
Our gun is silenced now.
He's nice.
With a can.
Yo, Natty, Seagull, go.
Don't get
I
flagged.
can't aim it now with the sights though. Not a straight upgrade, huh?
How do I booper?
Fuck.
I feel like I'm dead.
Nice.
Uh-oh, they
Get
got
the
an
nano
off.
off, though.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we are running out of time on the Daddy Reinhardt. There isn't much time left. I'm not sure exactly how much.
Alright,
it
well,
might
it's
be
definitely
at
got some
the top of
uses
the
if you need
hour.
to use the gun right next to zombies.
Yeah,
We are-
it might be at 5 o'clock that we cut that off. I
That's
don't
20
know
minutes.
exactly, but
Yeah.
they need to get their donations in on it now.
We are at 8,800 out of 10,000.
This thing's respawned.
Closer to 8,900. Right about there.
I like how it just-
$1,000
that's
low.
kinda
We
funny
want
how
that
it
Daddy
spawned 'em.
Reinhardt to happen before this Overwatch section of the stream ends.
trust me when I say that game mode is incredible.
Yeah, it needs to be played. And also, we need to say it again. I can't stress it enough. It doesn't matter if you don't have $100 or $200.
Oh my god, that just slayed him.
Any large amount of money to donate, any small amount.
The other one
really
just
matters.
despawned. This is like a buggy
All
area.
adds up towards the cause as well. So even if you feel like, oh, I shouldn't donate because I can't, you know, from $10 or whatever, even $1, you know, even $1 is a good amount of money. And like,
I've only been playing for 2 hours. It feels like forever.
Item donations as well. In Team Fortress
Not too
2,
sure
you
when I
can
want to
spare
end the
items
stream. I just know eating's gonna be a problem.
You can also donate them.
I don't have anything instant I can really eat. Speaking of eating, actually,
Straight into the donation.
gonna take me. I'm okay with eating at 7 o'clock. Let me start taking care of food for myself.
It's just you click on what you want. So if you want to see Daddy Reinhardt and you're going to donate anyway, the option is there. Or you could just help the people out who really wanted to see the little Torblets.
Yeah, no additional cost. If you're planning on donating and you want to help out, have our dreams be filled of seeing Daddy Reinhardt and his little Torblets, then please go ahead and do that now, and maybe we can all laugh together. And big old Reinhardt swinging that hammer.
I saw a boostio there. Was that you, Custer?
Yeah, that was intentional.
Okay. Okay.
As everyone is, you know.
I'll let it
I've
slide
never
for
missed it in my
now, but
life.
I'm warning you, when I get picked up for Valiant,
Are you a Lucio main with your rank 71?
it's gonna be hell to pay. Yeah. Gunning for your position.
A little bit of a longer message here from someone who linked his name as his SoundCloud, which I deeply respect. Trap Metal of $58. I moved on from TF2 after so many thousands of hours watching Comp TF2 to playing Overwatch. And
53% through story, so if I grinded the story, I could probably get through.
Muma, Siegel, and Pine, who had a history in TF2.
Now, this area was glitchy. I didn't believe I just slayed those guys in 2 hits with my weapon, though.
I am to have witnessed these great players make it big in Overwatch League. These unusuals, which
Yeah, stream will probably go on till like 8 my time, which is 2 more hours. We'll see.
Sorry, Muma, I still love you.
I might take a foodie break and just keep going, or I'll probably just stop though.
Except for the last bit.
I guess I mostly just have done a bunch of side stuff in this game.
Is that a Muma Ryan?
Yeah, he's practicing for the next segment.
Oh boy.
Just in case we hit that.
Unfortunately, what is... Oh, I mean...
$5 says, hi Muma from Oddly Awkward. Let's get some Muma daddies in the chat for Daddy Ryan.
Oh no.
Is this the real emote?
Yeah.
Unfortunately. What have you asked for?
Hey man, we gotta get there. We gotta make someone the daddy. Sounds like you have experience. I don't... I'm not sure what this is about.
Look at the flanking telly.
Yeah.
Siegel, put him behind, now he's back.
Backline access.
You notice the precast on the turret? So we can teleport the turret? I like it.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Hey, bye.
Evolving the game every day.
The meta is...
Muma's okay.
Gotta be able to snipe him.
Whoa!
That's a big gong.
Yeah, big
Warm
gong.
it up.
So close.
Do it.
You want me to do it?
I'd love you to do it.
Ready? I'm gonna hit the big garlic on the big gong. Again.
Oh.
Con cam.
I'm not missing.
No, don't.
I'm revving it. I'm not
Yes,
missing.
I know.
Guns are kind of lame in this game. I'm wasting a lot of ammo on something I'm not gonna do yet.
It's a build-up. It's a
Gotta
slow
kill
burn.
Rise's
Again, it's
outpost.
Day one. We got time. We got time. So thank you so much, Anonymous, as well. That guy.
That's crazy. $1,000.
That Anonymous guy every year.
Did that go towards Daddy Reinhardt?
Yeah, that
wait,
pushes
the
over.
comment was "Daddy, please."
Yeah,
I believe. Let me double check, but that has to be pushing us over the top.
Or at least
it's very close.
Within 100.
That's definitely a very tricky, doable but tricky
Oh, Daddy, please.
side thing.
Daddy Reinhardt has been met. Pushed a little bit over the top.
We did
there.
it.
Okay, so you go. You win these.
We can do it.
Thank you, Anonymous.
Winnable.
Yeah, not easy.
He wants to remain anonymous.
Winnable.
I see your nano. I'll raise you a nano.
Look at how strong he is. Oh my god.
Powerful.
Yeah, we had delivered
He's got
drops
that
to
high
quartermasters,
charge,
and we get like a free level up.
Such a powerful player.
So powerful. The whole time I was thinking, like,
Who dis?
this seems about normal for Zarya.
A 100 energy Zarya.
Yeah, it's just like you have nano and full charge with.
I'm a runner too.
Seems like you're
Well,
Zarya.
almost.
Oh, Muma's close to that ult.
I'm out of commission. Can you help me out? I need you to finish this run for me.
We take on an outpost.
Or something, but I've got other things to take care of.
Quick way back.
You don't have anything more important than this.
Oh,
I
no.
guarantee
Make
it.
it back.
All right.
Special gun.
Tell me what you got.
The source
Oh
of the
no.
Where?
Okay.
Get in there, Siegel.
I'm in.
We gotta reset this, boys.
already collected.
Oh,
That Doom.
Rest is on you.
So weak.
When you've
See, the
got it all,
Doomfist
take
pressed
it
the
to
button, so he
David.
got health.
That's
That's happening.
how it works.
You'll find him at the
Super
Royal
winnable,
Canal.
though.
Tell
Well,
him
drawable.
Spy
Not
sent
exactly.
Super
What about you?
drawable. But it's better than the loss.
I'll be fine.
Hey man,
Just
draw is
help to
1% of
read.
matches.
That's all that
So
matters.
you gotta play 100 to get one.
Hey,
Statistically. No, that is true. Because the devs said it and they
Doesn't
would
feel
not lie to me.
You a mathematician.
Well, you know, it's the language of the universe. Once you go beyond, you're gonna need to know math.
Just like back here, on me, on the right, I need Siegel. 3,
That's not the
2,
easy every day.
1.
Oh, I wasn't around the corner
It's
yet.
one.
I like it.
Okay, we almost have
I'm noticing.
Oh,
Get ready, Brandon.
you gotta do it. Do it, Dad.
oh, did my sword just pierce him? Huh. I feel like we have to infiltrate an outpost in this mission. Oh no.
Your team's losing and you go to bed?
Oh, heck.
Imagine outposts are not very fun, because fighting against guns in this game is pretty stupid. And not fun to like use the guns.
Try.
Other than maybe just nade spamming
Yeah,
and
I'm just-
explosive arrows.
We used to have a GG button.
How you make that fun.
GG.
I would have liked to have seen someone win today, but maybe
Oh,
maybe
you
we
will.
can see
You
a
will.
Daddy
I think
Ryan
I'm
win.
due to play in the quick play games next.
I'm talking about the Daddy Ryan. Hopefully they can
Are you sure you're gonna
get
win
that incentive met.
Gameplay might be a stretch.
It's gonna be prime.
Like Optimus?
Not time yet, Gun Gun. Kitty wanting to be fed.
Rough one.
That was fun.
Those were some rough games.
I believe we're going to be setting up the Daddy Tour because the incentive has been met.
Oh, we going
I
straight to
keep
the Daddy
saying Daddy
Tour?
Tour. Like, I just keep thinking his body just
I mean,
can't get over it.
to fit our schedule, we are doing kid,
Well,
but I could be wrong.
I would imagine the incentive trumps schedule because the incentive
We have a video
has
to
been
play
met.
to do with the quick play, which is why I thought it would be.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
Well, the video has been thrown out.
Okay.
The video has been
Done.
thrown
Going
out.
home.
All your hard work.
Anyway, it's incredible just scrolling through this how often $100 donations are coming through. I think a lot of people want perhaps that golden frying pan, which is the $100 incentive as part of our sweepstakes. Jason Lee, $100 says, "Hey sir, really nice to have you finally here this year. Thank you all for making this possible, especially the people behind the cameras. Love you all. Want to hear a bad joke?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm always up for a bad joke.
Why doesn't the sniper have a girlfriend? Because he only hunts men. We got some class. We got some fans. Excellent. A+. Thank you, Jason Lee, for writing in. We have $100. Love what you guys are doing. Happy to support. Lots of good sentiments all around. Jester, $20. I lost my mom to cancer last year. Unfortunate. Sorry to hear that. So I have a newfound respect for events like these. I really appreciate what you guys are doing. Also, Kusta Babo. Babo.
Idiot in Korea.
Yes.
Oh. He seemed like such a nice guy, too. Like, really just snuck it past me. I had no idea. I didn't know I had to learn Korean for this. Questionable here, $100. Nice stream. Feels good, man. It's good, man. Anyway, guys, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to throw it to Quick Play after this, but Quick Play is coming up. If you just sit through a short break right now, we'll be right back in just a moment.
Quick play, I guess, yeah. Overwatch doesn't work. Doesn't let as many people participate. Way the game's designed.
camp was started in 1978 by Dr. Baum.
After 39 years, over 14,000 campers have come through the program, and now we have 11 different programs.
It's kind of like each different program is a family reunion.
Camp One Step is an amazing place. It is Maggie's home. That's where her identity is. That's where her friends are.
We had all these different names. When you're trying to talk to new campers and new families or new volunteers or donors, are you Children's Oncology Services? Are you Camp One Step? Are you One Step Programs? Are you One Step at a Time Summer Camp? It's when you look at these things, it became more difficult.
We felt that it was time to do a bit of a rebrand for the organization so people can, when they're talking about the organization, when they're donating to the organization, they're all speaking the same language.
Whoa, which?
Community is what we're all about.
Throughout the process, Jeff talked with a lot of people, including campers, parents, board members.
So one thing we quickly realized, yes, they are Children's Oncology Services, but the camp aspect of them is so much more powerful.
We felt that Children's Oncology Services was important, but we didn't want a corporate name to be the definition of who we were. And everything that we do is about moving forward, taking that step together. So we didn't want to lose that one step derivative. And we tie it all together, it's camp, one step forward together.
Man, managing equipment, I wish that froze the game. That's my only thing.
We even look at the graphic element that defines what we're doing.
The new logo is a ring made up of, I consider them little people. They're all in a circle and they're hugging each other.
It also has the colors of each cancer that is at camp. So there's like leukemia, brain tumors, all these different ones.
People can also interpret it as a friendship bracelet that we get at camp, showing that we're all connected together.
We think the power of camp and power of One Step and the power of
God
forward
damn it.
together.
So now, I don't know. It's like, it's just gonna spawn a million of those guys while I try to figure out what to do.
Spreading the word, really just being an ambassador of the organization and of
Now that the devs realize the way they designed their game, it's kind of hard to figure out things that take more than 5 seconds.
One step as a family, one step as a community.
Oh god damn it. Now go to the door and... Holy shit. There's just an invisible zombie you gotta just kill. Huh. Like, there wasn't even a prompt. I might have just accidentally gotten my prompt for, what's it called?
Take this opportunity here to read some donations. Some of this is kind of like serious. This isn't get well like a funny guy.
Bullets are just a...
We have try to get through as many as we can for the next section. $10 here from Grandfather Potato. Some of these will be about meal or lunch that we just watched. $10 from Grandfather Potato. Let's hope we can. Hope I'll be able to donate more next year. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Iced Gervin, $50. And it's smush. Lucky to put the sometimes, you know, they're like flying the flag with the sub, you know. Tip by $25, third time watching, first time donating to Toth. Keep it up for this great cause. Tip by. Fluffy Raptor, we got a lot of the dad.
God damn it. Am I seriously gonna die after double mauling that area?
Sulaco, $30. So nice of Seagull to offer play Tracer for the viewers. Mr. Gold, $20. Seagull would win if he just went demo night. Oh, I see. Also, hey, Sturb, been a fan since you had the other vowel. I'm the same. I was saying to him, I still call him Star, really. Let's see what else. We have $10 here from Kat Whitney. I don't have much to donate, but I recently got a clean bill of health on a tumor biopsy. Heck yeah. Donating for Muma since his streams have been keeping me going lately. I'm happy about that, Kat Whitney. I'm glad you got the good news. $93.97.
Where do your voice get as, like, so throwback?
An anonymous $50 here. Give me some of that seeing daddy action. Yikes. This is like too hot for TV a little bit, almost. $30 from Pete Pluralo. always love you guys. It's such a fun tradition to watch the streams every year. Love the lineup this year. I'm with you, Pluralo. This is probably the best one yet. By the way, Germa needs a better excuse to skip Tip of the Hats than gambling in Vegas. Well, that's your opinion. That's not what he's doing. Moira, we're going to call this person, $50, says, can't donate $29 exactly, but wanted to ask the type of hero that Bren, Harsha, and Seagull would like to see added next in OW. Maybe that's something maybe they'll address it on their own, maybe not. I
Hey.
can't tell you. I'm going to read these until someone tells me to stop.
Interesting type of zombie. That probably was introduced on purpose, maybe?
$50 says, dude.
Hi, guys.
And one last one,
It wasn't that hard to kill him. Just go to him with the shotgun.
and back to the guys at the couch.
Oh, I'm like, why do I have this crazy audio desync? It's because the audio and the video are two different devices. What I can do about that?
Hey everybody, welcome back. Good to have you here. Super excited for the rest of Tip of the Hats. So much more to come over the next couple of days. Right now we're still in the Overwatch segment where we're just kind of laid back, goofing around, have some quick play games coming up. A couple things. Still have to do the Daddy Reinhardt at some point here. And on Sunday I'm still really excited to see the matches where Seagull and Clockwork would be yelling at Harsha and Bren as they play ranked and trying to get them to do
That's gonna be so good. Harsha's been a coach for like the last 8 months or something, and I don't think you're.
Yeah, they fell down.
As hard as it will be.
Definitely
when
need
you've
to
got
take
Clockwork
these
peering
back
over
at
your
some
shoulder.
point.
The other issue is I haven't played the game in maybe 8 months, so this will be quite the experience.
It's what do you normally play?
DPS.
DPS.
Yeah.
So does Bren. It's gonna be a travesty, an absolute travesty.
Well, you need the like 1 in 100 to actually be able to lock DPS. So let's see if that even happens. But naturally, also we had a little couch switcheroo.
Little switcheroo.
Yeah, welcome to join us. We've been around Bren a little bit too long, so we wanted to get him out of here.
You know what? People always call me Bren as well. It never works the other way around. No one ever calls him Sideshow. But when we were at the Overwatch League Grand Finals, everyone would come up to me and go, "Hi, Bren, how are you doing?" And I'm like,
well, that's good. You get credit for 2 people.
I guess, but I feel like I don't know whether to acknowledge them and you know, like accept the fact that my name is.
This
now
is
Bren,
like
or
technically
whether
not a
I'm
I don't know
supposed
why
to,
that
like, just
shows
ignore
up
the
when it's
blanket
technically not a
ignorance
random
when you
event.
tell me the wrong name.
If someone walks up and says Bren, just
just give them the hand.
It's easier to say Bren. They mess it up. Maybe they
Get that XP.
you need a shorter name. You need to be Side Bren.
My name is Josh. That's a fairly short name in itself, really.
You go by Sideshow. This is why.
What would you shorten that to?
Shell Side.
Yeah, just Side.
Two conflicting opinions there.
You could just correct them.
I could, but that's very awkward to correct 50 people in a day who are just...
No!
Don't. You're a mean person.
Oh no! No, I'm dead.
Yeah, I can just act in terrible,
I'm
unethical,
still pretty much dead, but
immoral ways, and people will think it's Bren.
There you go.
We'll kill his career en route.
Anyway, we're still here for Tip of the Hatch charity stream promoting One Step Camp, a camp where kids go to just be kids who do have cancer. So trying to give them a nice summer vacation away from all of their problems, just feel good about it. We have a whole bunch of our nice things that are going away on the Teespring site.
Boom, headshot.
Designs always look like super good piece. This year's honestly twice as impressive. The one blue shirt up there I really like. Also giving away a Nintendo as part of our sweepstakes. All the sweepstakes, all the information.
okay, well, we're out of mollies. Need those.
So you just go to the top of that website. Really easy link. Super amazing easy to follow. So big shout out to all the production that set that up. And
Well, we could use like ice nades and stuff too, like my freezing throwing stars.
Translates it to the real world money value of those items for us. We handle everything. It's incredibly easy to do. All you need to do is make it past Steam Guard, and I think you could do that for kids because, come on, for the kids.
For the kids. It would be amazing if a bank could do that. If you could just bring any item to a bank
you're
and they would just
describing a
instantly
pawn
liquidate
shop.
it.
We're basically a pawn shop, except it's for a good cause and not for like some big sweaty guy with tattoos all over him.
Yeah.
You know where your stuff's going.
There are a
now.
couple of them in here as well.
And listen,
we don't like to name names.
And you know, we're giving away those prizes, right? So you want to make sure you're in the sweepstakes. So go to the website, find out all about how you can be in those sweepstakes, because we're giving this stuff away. Like someone's going to win
Someone
this stuff.
has to win
could be you, and we have some really cool things.
It could be you.
It can't be me, actually.
Can it?
It can't
Guys,
be
sure.
Can't be you. Can't be you. Can't be me. But it could be you at home.
Yeah, and the one big
tuning
ticket
and
item,
watching.
the golden frying
Safe zone,
pan,
huh?
even if you're not super interested in TF2 joining us here on the Overwatch segment, you'd be like, I don't know.
Batman.
It's worth about $2,300.
How is that even possible? It still
Well,
blows my mind.
Well, here's the thing.
Supply
The
and demand.
only way you can get it is a very rare drop through man versus machine, and nobody
When
will
talk about
ever
the
play that
weird
ever again.
zombie, the
So it's-
guild.
There's a very limited supply of
what
these
this is
things.
all about.
They're really not around, so it's a pretty rare thing.
I thought you knew. I know it
And
involves the
all you have
source
to
of the
do is be
epidemic.
entered with, I believe,
Yes,
a
the
$100
meteorite.
minimum for that,
I know
and that
where
is
it
also
landed.
the only
You
item
think
on the
the
list that's
epidemic came from
cumulative.
space?
So if you give us
You think
$1
that's a coincidence?
100
You have some
times,
proof of this?
you will be entered for that
I did.
sweepstakes to get that item.
Rice's
and
man just took off with
you know,
my
then
last
it's yours.
samples.
Then you have a
I
frying
was
pan
going
in
to
a
send
game.
Spider out for some
I heard
more.
you give this analogy
Did you
earlier
do it?
about if you give $1 and then find another $1
Oh, yeah.
give that 99 times. I don't know what kind of like tree you're going to that keeps giving you $1.
Well, I
every
mean,
time
you go,
return.
oh, I have $1, I could donate, and then the next day you're like, wait, here's one more, and then the next day here's 98 more. You just keep finding them, and then before you know it, you could have.
I gotta go the
Is that
other
a
way.
regular
Okay.
occurrence in your life, just finding dollar bills all over the place?
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but something I did in my past. I have mattresses full of them. They keep showing up everywhere I look.
That's not appropriate for us to dig into
If
any
you're
further.
not stir, it might be easier to just donate the $100 though.
It could be. It could be. Or not.
But there's not
Or
transaction
maybe.
fees. You're not getting destroyed by that or anything.
And you don't
but,
have to donate the $100. There's other prizes in there, so definitely it behooves
There
you
we
to
go.
go to tipofthehats.org.
That's what
and
makes it medium
check out how all the
difficulty.
different ways you can be entered into the sweepstakes.
Even if you don't have anything to donate this year, just super happy to have you here because we love throwing this event. We love building the community around it, all the people that come back every single year. We're just happy to have you here. And like to reach some donations to the people that have been supporting this awesome charity. We're at 68,000 already. I believe at the beginning of the segment we
Gotta
were
reach
below
the site. I don't see anything.
60,000. I remember gonging
Yeah,
for
yeah.
60,000. So we're pretty crazy how much this is growing. Again, we keep saying it. Cheerful Pessimist has donated $250. This comment could go either way. Not sure yet. This charity is a brilliant example of what we as a community can accomplish. Cancer is a terrible disease and takes
I
an
don't
immense
see
toll on
anything. You're
patients.
such a.
Camp One Step helps kids recover from their struggle with cancer by offering a fun and inclusive experience that helps them feel kids again. Like kids again. Excuse me. I cannot overstate how important it is. Stuff like this can be crucial for someone who has been through something like cancer. Lifting their spirits can make all the difference in their recovery. It's genuinely heartwarming to see TF2 community come together to help support this cause. We were all kids once. We had fun and did great things. Let's make sure other kids can have the same as well. That is the perfect script for me to explain, what One Step is really doing.
Yeah. Helping with the mental part of recovering from cancer. When I think almost everybody else thinks of it as such a physical illness, right?
Oh my god.
Especially when you're a child.
I think I'm dead.
In your formative
Okay.
years of getting those incredibly important childhood memories and stuff.
And you go to camp and you see other kids who have experienced it, older kids who have experienced it and gone through it,
Yeah.
counselors, and it
Inspirational.
Really, yeah, and it really helps them. They get to see, the sort of the after effect, and like you said, the cure for the mental health. So it's a great cause. And thank you for joining us. If you can donate, we thank you for that as well.
Yeah.
There is actually no cure for the mental side of rent. though. Which scientists have been searching for that for many, many years.
Scientists hate it.
I can hear you guys.
Good,
Oh,
good. That
You need to hear this.
That wasn't supposed to be some kind of
very rude
backstab that you weren't allowed to.
Direct
listen to.
shot to the face.
So it looks like the match is already underway. We're
Well,
just messing around in some quick
first
play.
hit
So
was Brent.
We've only just started watching.
We've just started watching, and Bren fed immediately.
Maybe use the UV light?
You know, when I'm thinking about the Overwatch segments, because I'm pretty deep into it, and I was helping out
Oh,
Toth by
or the
thinking
game
of some
just-
cool
never
stuff that
mind.
we could run. I thought, why don't we play ranked? You know, that'd be awesome. If couple of the guys could play ranked, we'll have Bren play with. Wait a second, he's in plat.
Yeah.
Can't really play with the others. So quick play, here we are.
Why are you doing me like this, eh?
hey, you know, there's a place for everybody. It's just unfortunate. Sometimes it's quick play.
We call it platinum.
My team is owning right now. Have you seen how far forward they are? I'm on payload duty as Widowmaker.
I think you'd be on payload duty regardless of the hero you're playing.
Siegel is doing my role whenever I play, which is chaperoning the kids.
Wait a second.
Just make sure we're all in a line. You don't lose any of them.
What I love about watching this as well is that Wyatt's utilizing his 2016 knowledge of
This
Overwatch.
game certainly nothing's changed a bit. This map, of course, came out at the beginning of Overwatch, as we all know.
The last thing that
may have been
Wyatt was ranked as was like 79.
Yeah, I don't like to brag,
Ooh.
but my ELO season 1, high 70.
Come on, man.
That's still the system they use, Brian.
I think you were right up there in the 70s with Bren.
NG1.
Who else we got back there? We got Houston Outlaws, Clockwork.
We do indeed.
Hello there.
Recently gone into a managerial coaching position for the team because he was that good. It was just unfair to keep running into those games. Divas were getting D-mexed all over the place.
How's it going, Clock?
It's alright, it's alright. I'm in a bad mood now that Sasha made fun of me.
I'm happier.
I made fun of you, I insulted you.
PMA.
I was going to say complimented, but the Freudian slip. I just couldn't help but say the truth. How are you liking the recently buffed Soldier 76?
Not on live yet.
Is it not on live yet?
No, it's not.
Oh, it's on
PTR.
That's cool.
Shows something free as well.
I've not been paying.
Ah, I do have unspent skill points.
That certainly was not a waste of
New Pharaoh.
Oh, I thought I had a different item equipped.
Get him.
Do it.
I know you're
Dude,
One second.
no,
I'm gonna cuss up.
no man left behind.
Just press custom.
I got this. This is fine.
Oh boy, I'm dead. I got knocked over.
He's practicing for.
It's huge.
Nice charge.
The role
Oh
of
wow, I've
Daddy
used up
Ryan,
all my medkits apparently.
Who will take this coveted role and surely win a Grammy?
I keep seeing Bren in the right side of the kill feed.
That's not good.
Oh.
Is that a bug?
I think that might be a bug, guys. Has anyone got Jeff's phone number?
Is that Jeff from One Step Camp or Jeff from the Overwatch?
Call them both.
Is everyone in a
As much
position of
help as
power called
possible.
Jeff? more news at 12?
Oh no!
Well, I can tell you who they're not called. It's Brett.
We've got 300 big ones here from a man named Fuzzy. Thank you so much for the stream. Hello to you all. More and more kids and their families need all the support they can get to find moments in their lives that they can enjoy to the fullest when times feel so gray. What all of you are doing to change that around, to give families the sun, the stars, the universe.
I like how I didn't even kill it and he's just a plain old zombo.
Is absolutely heartwarming. Thank you for supporting humankind and the love and kindness behind it all. I couldn't find the words earlier, but all of you deserve so much. So many are smiling upon you. Keep it up.
And that kind of comments like those, it's not just us he's talking to. He's talking to everybody at home. It's all of you who have been donating throughout the years to put us where we are now. I think we're well, certainly now over, but over the course of 5 years, we're close to 750,000.
We were already past the 50,000 when we began this, actually.
Right, so another 70?
Yeah. I mean,
There we go.
this could be the
We'll
year to
summon
pass
them all.
a million. It could be. It could be. Don't wanna call it too early, obviously, but we've had incredibly generous donations in the past. And the communities that surround a lot of these games are just they come out in force for causes like this, and it's honestly inspiring to watch.
And it's like the comment said, it's because of all of you. So thank you.
Bren's on the Rhine high here, so I want to see if he's supported by who's on
Dude,
Zarya.
pay
for this team?
attention to my shatter right now.
Okay.
I have the ultimate ability. It's called Earth Shatter. I'm ready to use it.
Tell
I'm ready to see him shatter the earth.
Paying
You
attention.
ready to see this?
What's
Mummy.
going through your head
Yo,
here,
Mummy, you're gonna be
Bren, as
proud.
you?
Not much.
He actually got someone.
Wow,
Who did he get?
You're mine now!
Wow.
Maybe I need to do this
gets
again.
into it. This man
Honestly-
wakes up in the morning and he's into it.
I'm role-playing as Reinhardt 24/7.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Muma's fault there. No bubble on you.
That's true.
I was anticipating the
I
triple
blame
air
Muma.
shattered.
The heals just weren't enough, you know?
No. Where was the Anna?
It was basically everybody's fault except for Brent.
As it always seems to be with him.
I think it was the other way around. It was no one else's fault.
I got bubble for you, Brent.
Okay, I'm gonna
Here we
charge.
go.
You need it, pal.
Whoa, what?
Perfect.
What a great charge.
Nice boob, dude.
Here, pal. Here, boyo.
Oh,
Well,
I got
really made use of that bubble.
Hey, don't blame
use,
him.
use
It
the
was,
space
it was
jam.
the supports.
Use the space jam.
Big grab.
Ooh.
Oh. Solid work from Custer there.
Good main
Easy
call
medic
by
pick.
Brent. Oh, we're actually gonna win and I'm not even on the card. Guys, stop.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, no.
You don't have the right items
When we
equipped.
win.
Guys,
Oh,
where's
no.
Bren?
He's on card duty. He couldn't
Very
even do
important
that.
donation. I hate to interrupt, but this is top priority. Who him is? $33. Update on the snake. We've all been waiting. My boss says he knows a recipe.
Alright, it's definitely been more than 20 minutes since I went out to turn the oven on, but fortunately you get missions like this that just take forever.
It made a very satisfying.
Yeah.
Satisfying to you, not production.
No, I mean,
Should we just go to the thing now and like play it? Like work it in somehow?
work what?
Come back with the video? As if like he did it? you know what I mean?
The video begins with his.
Snake in the yard or something.
Okay.
And he donated it to let us know he found a snake.
Oh.
That
We've
was
had
it.
a whole
Okay.
Yeah.
Need timer.
This is really not the time or the place.
No.
Hold up, guys.
To discuss snake.
So I got 1 hour, which is 7 o'clock.
I think I might have, yeah. And
Hmm.
it tasted a
I
little.
don't know.
I know this sounds very cliche, but it did taste a little like chicken.
Why do you think?
Don't
you might-
know.
Why don't you know that for a fact?
Why don't I know? Because I've eaten a lot of weird.
That timer's a little off, but that's okay. Extra crispy wings.
Food everyone has tried.
I had a delicious.
Sounds good to me.
Kind of nugget of kangaroo yesterday.
I also tried a piece
Yeah,
of
wait.
that kangaroo.
Yesterday?
2 days ago.
2 days ago, sorry. Yeah,
Where?
2 days ago. in Chicago because I was still here
At
2
a
days
sushi
ago.
Yeah, I was like,
restaurant.
oh, Australia, kangaroo.
Boy, is the problem with the
Chicago,
Nvidia Shield
Chicago, they had a
tablet? It like
kangaroo
dies as you
fairly,
charge it.
Close by, actually.
Which is the
And,
craziest thing.
Yeah. It's I don't know where it is. It's probably nearby. Yeah, in
That
Chicago.
sounds terrible. There's a kangaroo farm?
That's exactly the same as having a chicken farm, isn't it?
Well,
Yeah.
Kangaroos.
chickens don't carry their young in a cute little pouch.
No, well, they had to increase security recently, I was reading as well, because they broke out a couple of years ago. They've got absolutely enormous muscles.
They're huge.
Yeah.
This
Well,
was much more.
Alright, so let's play this game for at least an hour more. Try to get this quest done and then probably move on to whatever story.
Yeah, I hear in Tekken very powerful.
Yeah, and then they have loose kangaroos in Chicago, which is just frightening.
Imagine seeing a kangaroo on the street.
So you're doing society's half by eating. Gotta keep him in control.
You got it. He's really good. They need to be kept in control. Otherwise, they will.
There's just like 8 million zombies. Like,
I can't argue.
I mean, it's probably good. They're very intelligent. They're more muscly than you, which is dangerous. So, yeah. Fair enough. Our players are recovering, and then they'll get back into
Yeah, so are we. There's some emotional recovery required. I know that production actually had set up like a fail-safe in case the internet went out, so I believe that's why it stayed live. But the precautions of everything, I wouldn't believe they're that prepared. I didn't give them that much credit. I gave them a lot. But
Even if a meteor hits,
So do we
tip of the hat will remain running.
Yeah.
okay, let's turn this back on.
I think it was as we saw. It's
Yes.
not everything.
So they saw what you did as well.
Yeah. That's gonna be I'm gonna bring this back on track. Maybe talk about some donations here. We got one from Tristan Milk, $150. Giving children with cancer the opportunity to just be kids is such a wonderful cause. I love all of you for empowering this cause. I love all of those who are so generous supporting the cause. I'm proud.
Oh, there it is. I was like, it's underwater, but it's just you can't see it.
Delightful.
Alright, that was an annoying quest.
Delightful. Happy to contribute. You guys are great. Says, wow, Christian, $10. I'm so bad with some names.
That really, I was expecting when you said
No.
wow that it would be a very complex name.
I've told this story on my stream a few times of how, like, in first grade, it still haunts me. I completely failed the test 0% because I thought Michelle was Michael, and I used all the wrong pronouns. I know, using the wrong gender pronouns, I fail, but I don't know. Christian as well, the way it's spelled, just something about that name, like, I don't know. It's not even hard.
No. All
Oh, he's in the safe house.
That might throw you for a loop.
Let's level up, too.
Like the crush.
Agility level.
Yeah, but there's like a
Almost up to max, huh?
I'm gonna bring this back on track.
Grapple, drop kick, which I haven't used, leg breaker. I can't slide, yeah, it just says crouch while running.
Yeah, there's no J.
Right.
Bristol stuns the biter, that would probably work, or look behind, or regen.
I'm from New York.
What's going on?
Yummer bummer, $100.
Let's
Feels good to finally be able to
get
donate
one of
my
these two.
own money after years of watching, which I find strange because
Yeah.
who's were you donating before? I
Mom's
says
credit
maybe
card.
next year I'll donate $200. I hope
it
it's
was
yours.
family and consensual.
Yeah.
Let's get
steal from
this, so
people.
that way we
Donate
can
to
attack
the
better.
house.
If we can
Yeah,
kill
because
them
you're
all, we
doing
don't
good,
have
but
to
you're doing it in a bad way.
heal as
It
much.
cancels out.
Alright, I've got
I'm
your
not
media
sure which
fragments.
way-
It's called neutral karma.
I'll
Neutral.
load the shards into the accelerator chamber.
Neutral.
And we'll be ready to take
So
the fight
if
to the
you end your
reptilians.
life with
Whoa,
completely
wait, whoa.
reincarnate
Who are we taking the fight to?
Yourself again?
Okay, technically,
That's
they're
actually not that
gadoids
bad.
Yeah, that
from
sounds-
Orion,
That sounds good.
That sounds
reptilians is a
miserable.
recognized euphemism,
I-
even if it's a bit redneck.
I
The
gotta do something
gadoids.
bad
These
quick.
gadoids do. What now?
Anonymous, $100. Love what everybody's doing here.
These-
$100
they
each
came
here
to
is
Earth eons ago.
so far.
And
Let's
from
get
the
those
Order of the
Benjamins
Illuminati.
flowing.
They want to dominate us and
River
spread
full
around
of
the entire
Benjamins.
4th level. They have been turning people into slaves.
Doesn't have to be Benjamin.
But now
It
you're
does.
going to stop them.
What is the name for the
Because you have
$1?
this.
Does that have
I
a
do.
name?
Remember, it's not going to cut
George
your fast
is
vessel
it
with
George
gamma shield,
Washington?
but
Yeah.
short of
George's. Does
No,
Nobody says
anything
George
of
does no one
Washington's.
say
Right.
that? I really think
Got
they
it.
should. You know?
Collectively,
Anything else?
bills are called dead
I'd
presidents.
estimate you can count on
That's
500
morbid.
charges
That's
before you
very
need to replace
morbid.
the
It is,
meteor
but
shot.
Got a wallet full of dead
So go
presidents.
get them, soldier.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Oh, okay, now we have gun.
Envoyez-les à l'enfer.
That's how it works. You know?
Thanks to
The
you.
French South American. I guess those do exist. What's up, John the Gamer?
I don't think that's how
No, is
currency
that not
works.
how it works?
No, once technology catches up, we'll be able to
Are
bring
you
one
kidding
back,
me?
but only one.
Okay.
Which one do you bring back?
There we go.
Benjamin seems to be worth the most.
He's not even a president!
Ah, true.
God, you're calling them dead presidents. You're being disrespectful. I'm moving on. $25 anonymous. This is my second time donating. I love this cause. I'm so proud to be a part of this community. P.S. I love you, Stir, and it's so cool to hear your voice. Dude, my voice is all over anytime.
Interesting. I think I know what it's talking about gadioids. I haven't been explained by the game what gadioids are, but...
$100. Hello, this is my first time catching this stream so far. I have a big donation. Oh, so I have to give a big donation to an amazing cause. Reading.
Not your strong suit?
I've read a book or two.
Yeah?
Next tip of the hat segment.
That you read?
I think
Ever.
Overwatch is like 3 hours today?
Dune. I go back to Dune because it's only
Can't keep track of time. The stream's been less than 3 hours, so I think the Overwatch segment's still going on.
Sci-fi, and they just
Interesting
blew over
gun.
Dune.
I thought you were going to say sand. I thought you were going to say Star Wars really ruined people's perception of
Sand.
You know, they think it's too coarse, and therefore they don't like Dune because it brings them back.
Gets
to
everywhere.
Yeah,
it does.
the sand of like Tatooine, they just...
Yeah.
Is that a sandy place?
Oh boy.
In those Star Wars?
Yeah,
Probably.
Okay,
Tatooine
dude,
is just covered in sand.
that feels bad. That's like
You're a buff.
being
Ah.
in culture enough to know what Tatooine is, but never having seen a Star Wars. Just like,
You've never seen a Star Wars movie?
I saw one.
You saw a Star Wars?
I saw, yeah, I like actually
Loading
sat through
arrows,
only
heck
one.
yeah.
Did you see the Dune movie?
Is there a movie?
I did,
It's
yes.
a terrible movie.
It
Oh,
is
really?
a terrible. They had a movie, TV series as well, not very
What?
good.
I already have max
They had a
pistol
video
ammo?
game.
When did I get that?
Okay. It was based on the Command and Conquer engine.
Love video games.
Yeah, video games are pretty.
They are
nifty.
pretty good. We'll give you some more video games later on. After we finish the
Right
book
here.
review series.
Yeah,
More video
I think
games.
We're still recovering
Heck yeah.
from a
Y2K.
blow-
Oh, ammo. I guess you
Yeah,
can't
we had
sell it.
Y2K in the studio.
It happened finally. It's
Yeah.
been 18 years coming.
It was a minor inconvenience at most.
Yeah.
Still.
Okay, I guess we got max
$25.
pistol ammo.
Just wanted to commend you guys for all the great work you do. Also, to the community for being awesome.
Go.
Beyblade
Or we do
moves,
story.
$10. Finally able to donate to this is nice. Keep up the good stuff. Zoink, the powerful, $101. Yeetus deletus. What is a Yeetus? Am I missing something here?
Sounds
Is
like
it-
a Harry Potter spell.
Oh, Yeetus
Yeetus
deletus.
deletus.
Is that how you get rid of Yeezys forever? People just stop talking about them? Yep, okay, confirmed. Don't cast that spell. Too powerful.
Hey, we need to go towards the quartermaster.
Goosemaker.dmx. $5. That's all he says.
I think he's asking you to pick a
Pickamene? Nope. Chuck Testa.
There we go. There you go.
That was a twist. You didn't think I was doing it. You thought that was denial. You thought that was... Thought I was giving it up.
Use me?
$5 for the kiddos anonymous. Hey yo, I love this taunt. Oh, he donated a taunt. A simple taunt worth $2.82. I'm happy to give it to you guys for the greater good. Also, we can go against YouTube because they striked me twice for trying to stream. What? That turns so weird. Thanks for the taunt. I'm sorry YouTube striked your channel.
Speaking of Twitch, if you subscribe, it's a great way to pledge sort of your support for the
Favor.
charity throughout the year. 100% of the proceeds do go to
Got
Camp 1
something. It's a weapon throwing item, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah,
ahead.
go for it.
Take
Yep.
it away.
Throwing knives, were those any better? Kinda.
You were gonna smash
Smash
this one.
it to pieces.
Dude, Amazon Prime, money laundering through Prime, subscription that doesn't even exist. the money is nowhere, and you're giving it to charity.
Yeah.
How hard is that?
It's
if you have a
perfect.
Prime sub and it didn't go anywhere, what are you doing with your life? Come on.
So you're essentially wasting money. You're throwing it away.
Don't waste money.
Maybe that's where you'll find in all those $1 bills.
Oh,
It's
all my
people-
unsubbed Prime? Yeah,
It's all those
maybe.
people that haven't used their Twitch
This.
Prime sub.
Perhaps, I don't know.
Who can tell?
How are they even getting them then?
And remember,
Stay out of my house.
if your
Oh.
family has an account, you can
Possibly
connect
use
in.
that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why it wasn't that guy's money.
I've already heard this one
Yeah,
like 3 times.
Stealing,
Amazon Prime
yeah,
account.
I steal their Prime.
Having said that, if your mum has a favorite Twitch streamer that she really wants to use her Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime to go for,
Let her do that.
let her do that.
Yeah.
But maybe persuade her because this is a really good cause.
Hello,
And
Mom.
if your mom does have a Twitch account, you can gift her a sub.
That's
It's the
absolutely
new thing
true.
this year. Go ahead and gift your mom a sub to Tip of
Wait.
the Hat.
That sounds silly, but
Why is
my
there a thing to
mom
search in
gives
here?
my
Okay.
subs.
Save zone.
We're back in the game.
Why are you on Torbjorn?
Newest map
Don't
here.
worry about me,
Classic.
Seagull. You just do you, and I'll do me.
I've never played this map before in my life, and I already know
I got a
Torbjorn's
level
not
2
good on it.
turret.
Bren, why are you on
Don't
Torbjorn?
worry about it.
Thankfully, Clockwork is carrying, but you are a feeder.
Dude, my turret is owning.
It doesn't really matter if he's on top or not, let's be honest.
Yeah.
All right, Custa. Okay.
Bren was like, yeah.
Wait, how
Did you
is
realize-
oh, okay? It's like
killed
Seagull's
Zarya.
right above us. What?
Well done.
Nice.
You got the
Good job,
final
turret.
kill.
I did more work.
Genji on the flank. Genji down. He's deceased.
You didn't get that kill.
Level
I'm
up.
just making calls because Custa isn't. I'm the only one with my head in the game.
Oh, we got a blueprint.
Wow,
Go
you're
ahead.
right, you're right. We have $50 from Craze. This kind of ties into the not your
New
money. I've already
outfit.
donated $100, but my
Sure.
mom, spelled mum, which is weird that
There you
people
go.
do
See
that.
what this is.
Who beat breast cancer a couple years ago, heard about this. She asked if she could donate another $50 for her. She says, "Thank all you guys for doing this amazing thing for the kids." That is so polite.
Hold up
that
here.
his
Yeah, we
mom
got a
would
ton of
ask
XP.
If she was allowed to
Yeah.
donate.
Thank you, Mum.
Thanks, Mom.
They seem Canadian.
Score more critical hits. I guess maybe those like
I didn't know
electric
Canada-
ones are
I-
critical
I
hits.
didn't
I don't know.
Just
Just
Like
like-
shield sucks, so don't bother with them.
Yeah. Could I please give him more?
Maybe activate
Yeah,
more traps. We'll do this
We
first.
give everyone permission in chat to donate $50 if you would like to, or any amount that you have available and would like to donate.
I guess.
We're
You
hanging
know,
on the
1,
cusp
2,
there,
3,
almost
5,
70,000.
7.
Be cool to get to.
Yeah, so you get up to level 25 in
We'll
each
get that
thing, I
gong
guess.
slap in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many times have you struck that gong, Stir?
I'm the best
I
fighter.
think I'm counting gongs.
The best free runner.
It's at least 3.
If I was allowed
I'm
to
a
strike
legend.
the gong,
Oh,
I
the
would,
big one.
I would count.
Those memories will stay with me forever. I'm pretty sure I've done it a number of times.
It really sounds very
yeah,
memorable.
it's sticking with me.
Now I
even
need to find the stash.
Bren, are you still on tour?
Right, look at my stats, dude.
Yeah, I don't-
Look at these statistics.
I don't know if you realize, but
Try our Juggernaut?
His turret's popping off.
I'm owning.
Bren is the only one on fire.
New outfit?
His turret
Unlock?
is dead, and I don't really believe he's having an impact in the fight.
rigged.
I think
do genuinely
we'll
feel like
keep the
someone else is
anti-gaddoid
doing more
gun.
than he is.
That's
Good.
Like this can
Bren
go
has about
away.
2
Probably don't
heroes
even
that
need a
can play
medieval
well,
throwing
but
axe.
neither
Since we
of
can
them
just
are
craft ones
well, I
that
wanna
are
know
better. We'll do that.
What's the motivation for playing Torbjorn when he's he's about
a-
to change? He's
he's
about
a
to get a
fun
total
guy.
rework. Are you practicing old Torb?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
if
a
like
fun dude.
freezing ones
think
aren't
this is what
better
happens
in
when
damage,
playing
aren't
Torbjorn.
fire ones? Yeah.
No, that's
We
maybe
bullied
true.
him too much in the previous game. To be fair, he was abominable.
He brought it upon himself.
Dude, I'm owning.
All right.
He has his ultimate. You think he's gonna do anything with it?
If I had to guess, I'd say the chances are roughly 10% of something happening when he pops Molten Core. And 90%
Another
chance
premium
that
saver.
Clockwork and Seagull kill everyone instead.
He is.
We'll just
focusing
keep
on
it for the heck of
killing
it.
the
Hammering
enemy.
away there.
Wow, if you actually get I was gonna say if he gets
Oh.
that built, that's like -1 kill. 'Cause he,
I thought we were watching
know.
TF2 for a second there.
Okay, so that sword is
What do
just
we think
extra.
about you, Torb? Gamers? Anyone have thoughts?
Splatoon.
Interesting.
Yeah.
With his A, he's like one of the strongest characters in the game.
Right.
Like he's like super fast, does like a ton of damage.
I think it's about to be night.
These guys are walking all over us. Who's this Carpe guy anyway?
I think the increased turret uptime will really help Bren.
Really, yeah, it's 8 o'clock. Go ahead and go to sleep and basically make it morning.
defensive character in the game. Let's give him 30% move speed. I don't know. Just throw it.
Ah.
Like, come on.
Looks like you lost that first round. I can't quite point to the reason why that might be, though.
How
Seagull,
bad
can you
do you have
step
to
it up,
be when
please?
you're on like the stacked quick play team
Yeah.
and then lose?
I
Yeah,
know.
we
It's
survived night.
unbelievable, isn't
Heck
it?
yeah.
You got a
10
former pro
hours of
player,
sleep.
2 former pro players and 2 current pro players, and then Mailer
Top of
and a
season 1
Mailer and
leaderboard.
a
In my prime here in season 30 or whatever this is.
Oh, why don't I have more pistol ammo, Gunga?
You've recently picked up a coaching position.
Oh, because this probably uses subsonic ammo, doesn't it?
Lose you this quick play game.
Yeah, could we just get another
That's
grid?
what it is. It doesn't use pistol ammo, Gunga.
That's going to be a negative, sir.
Not Torb.
Did
no.
someone just wall
Yep.
off the team?
Yes.
I tried to wall off the Torbjorn, but
We craft subsonic ammo?
A valiant effort indeed.
We'll see if he can get it to level 2.
Clockwork, you've recently taken a coaching position. Can you reach over and turn on Brent's monitor?
You wouldn't believe it, but it's actually on.
Interesting. I didn't realize that. It needs different ammo.
Okay, good job.
Not sure where we get subsonic ammo.
Thank you, Brent. Let me get a bit of that healing aura, and I'll leave you.
Their gun's a little useless. We're almost out of ammo.
Back to the turret. Back to the turret. Gotta really make sure that turret stays on 300 health the entire time.
Minus search. Don't really need money.
Brent's movement.
Currently?
I think if he was using, instead of a keyboard, a Dance Dance Revolution map.
standing still?
This is the
It would be
optimal
very
location.
Well, if you don't move and you don't move your mouse, you can't miss.
I think if you were to say dynamic, you'd be wrong.
Oh well, armor pack, molten core potential, but unfortunately, all of his team is dead because he's
Looking
not being
behind you's a
proactive in
little
any way.
weird, huh?
He did get a single hit on that Hammond.
I don't know why he refuses to play heroes that he's actually decent at, like the Widowmaker or the Genji.
All right, Josh. Don't appreciate your tone, lad.
There's
Not gonna lie.
a lot of people that could have been here, you know? Like, why is he getting the screen
Okay,
time?
so we gotta do this rise outpost, don't we?
Well, my
Get me
turret
in.
just got
Yeah,
a
I'm a
kill.
GM player.
All those
Yeah, man.
contenders players just waiting to show off.
Yeah.
It's actually
DC, if you need a player, hit me up.
it's actually just tradition at this point to ignore the contenders players. I think.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna know where the turret's being built.
Definitely hasn't been built in the same place every time.
What? Okay, I'm going in.
No!
Reaction time on that Genji.
There we go.
We're all just stunned in silence. Like, what do we say about this?
Costa is getting more kills on May.
Just leave him
you are
asleep,
on
he'll do more.
Yeah.
Alright, let's just go over here.
Honestly.
Well, part
Dude,
of the joy.
I've got 2 gold medals. What is my team doing?
Are the 2 gold medals?
2 gold medals.
Hero damage,
Participation.
hero damage, and objective kills.
Objective kills. You've put your turret on the edge of the capture point the entire time.
Yeah, your point is.
Imagine losing a round with all of these pro players in quick play.
These people are probably ranked about gold that you're playing against, and you are ruining the reputation of Seagull and Clockwork.
Okay.
Viewers
The
are just
reputation-
walking
Guys,
out of their
I'm
stream.
pretty sure this is cyberbullying.
Custer's reputation is already is already.
expecting big things from the May.
It's a bonus area, it looks
I
like.
have a donation here from Papa Shady. This is my boy. He hangs out in my chat. $25. Hey, Stern crew. As a leukemia survivor and my mother died from bowel cancer, this hits close to home. Keep up the good work for the kids. Thanks, Papa Shady.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Open box.
Brent, I got a speed boost. Are you ready?
Okay.
I'm hit it.
Ooh, I'm owning!
Gets one kill.
He's owning the one
He's
kill with a
owning.
molten core
And
against
he's dead.
a Winston.
This is really unfortunate.
I was owning for a short while.
Could you
Guys,
go a
I'm,
hero that
I'm
actually
genuinely
works?
trying. I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you.
Ooh, how good
This
is
is
this
genuinely my
machete?
best.
Machete.
I don't know. I've got 2 gold medals still.
Wizard Hyung, $5. Would Bren happen to have a team for Overwatch League Season 2 lined up?
73, it's a
not
normal
DC,
old
he's a
sword.
pro
Dang,
player.
didn't
Yep,
buff it.
3.
The best machete we can make.
Oh boy.
I guess Angel Sword?
You are actually going to lose this
Guys,
quick play
I'm,
game.
really not
I'm
looking good.
genuinely trying. I don't know
You're
what to tell
Here
you.
we go.
Why are you playing that hero?
Why does it look like Malin's reporting for gameplay all the time?
Not
Okay.
happy.
Okay, hold
I don't
E
think
to
there
go
was
to
any more I
this
could do.
west area. This is gonna be story with Tip-the-Hat's audio in the background.
Don't
know
want
if
to
that's
watch
true.
you
Whatever the Embers have in
statically
mind, if
on
it stands any
Torbjorn.
chance of working,
At least
I
if
don't
you're
think there was anything. Are you reporting me?
Oh boy.
actually reporting me?
Reporting him in quick play.
Dude. Oh my goodness.
Hey, he bought the game with everybody else.
8% armor up.
Okay.
That's
All right.
terrible. That's actually terrible.
Guys,
For God's sake, can you play a hero that works?
guys, listen. I know what needs to be done here, okay? I know what needs to be done. It's time. Follow me.
Whoa, this video. Hold up. If I had a beefier PC, then I'd be okay with streaming, playing this game, and putting the video on at the same time, but game's a little too beefy. Looks like we got Brenji. And he's silent. There we go, never mind. What? That ending.
What a transformation.
There's no way they're gonna lose another quick play game. Now they have unleashed the Brenji.
I don't think it's
Quick
possible.
play will be conquered.
I'm only going to use WASD.
Wow, you must have got your hand messy while you were rolling around in the streets of Chicago then.
Yeah.
I think he only needs to use WASD now that he's unleashed the dragon.
Okay, all right, team, listen up. We're going to go in. I'm going to build blades. I'm going to farm them up. I'm going to get the dragon blades. I'm going to shout Omaya Wamu Shindaru, and I'm going to bring them down one by one by one. You see this deflect? That's going to be them in their faces.
Should we wait for the nano, or you want to just...
I'm just going in.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Don't
Kill.
you worry.
He can't be stopped.
Support the brand.
You know,
Support me.
whoever wins this quick play game really comes down to who wants it most.
Oh, no.
Alright, let's level up.
All of it was for nothing.
No. He's just
Wish I saw that.
warming up. He's giving them the
Sturdiness?
You know?
I love
Which
how much
maybe
the
would
rest
be
of the team
nice.
are building around him. He's got the Zarya bubble. He's
That
gonna have the
slam
nano
is
boost.
useless.
He's gonna have
Basically, we can go
everything.
with more. We
If
can double
Brenji
damage
doesn't
at
deliver
throwing
now, they're
weapons,
like,
which would
no, it's
probably be pretty good. Stun, insta-kill stunned enemies, not that common. Stunned enemies, you can kill them pretty quick anyways.
Everybody, there's something actually even
We can
more
put
exciting
points
than Brenji
in to
killing
work towards
everyone.
getting
He
focus
just
and kill
annihilated their
frenzy.
team, but
This
while
one,
you
losing
blinked,
durability is
we hit
okay-ish, but
$70,000.
you don't really have
That's
a problem
big
with durability at this
That
point in
is
the
a
game
big
anyways.
Warm it up.
You get a damage boost for consecutive, and then you can get...
You have to smell it.
It looks like a dumpling. Does it
No,
smell
it
like
smells like
one?
garlic.
It's garlic. Yeah.
You
and
just get
hit
more
it hard,
XP for more killing. Yeah, so getting that skill pretty late actually is pretty useless. It'd basically be to get these last 3 skills, which to be fair, fine.
It's the only way I'm going to get value.
But do more damage with throws or take more damage
While we cut away, can you believe
in
the
general.
5K he got?
I think
Yeah,
take
that
more
was
damage in general,
unbelievable.
honestly. Still
Well,
get
Brent's
pretty hurt
demolishing
pretty
them.
quick.
I know you guys only saw the death there, but he was
Maybe,
carving
we'll do
So
blast.
it's not too common to see this.
Alright,
that
the
they haven't
Fiend's
gotten
been
out
just
spawn
maximize
for
damage, don't worry
56.
about
That's really just the meta at the
taking
moment.
damage.
Yeah.
You want to wait and spawn for a long time until you have your
think it's
nano
fine.
blade.
They have to play this aggressively
For
in the
now.
spawn so that they don't let the Brenji out.
Fighting against guns, you might wanna...
Oh, Lord.
Here we go, they're purple.
Longest
Things.
Oh, that reflects.
Wait, guys, I need 3 more seconds. Okay, I got the blade. Movement, go!
Oh, what are those
Okay,
that
next,
are going?
wait, reset,
Don't
guys.
worry,
I forget forgot that this guy
It was tactical.
Tactical reset.
has
Okay.
this
I
problem.
love that you wanted Muma to heal you up from 9 HP with the nano boost. Like, the most precise nano boost there's ever been.
Oh, boy. I think this guy's aimbotting.
No.
There's a...
I'm
I mean,
gonna grab them together as well,
We got all the ults for Brent.
okay, we got everything.
We're gonna beat in. We're gonna grab. We're gonna nano blade.
Go.
You done complaining that you got help?
Boost.
Blade me!
Oh!
Oh my god.
Oh, chuggers, dude!
There's
Incredible.
the grab. He's in it. He's in
They were in
there.
it.
Monkey.
Where are the focus calls, Brent?
I'm owning, dude. I'm on the Mercy. I forgot what she was called for a second.
Haven't seen
Dude,
that
I'm
one in a while.
pounding right now.
Troy said you're on your way. God.
I'm literally.
Okay, give me
Didn't see
a
me
couple of
jump
heals.
like that.
Juice
She'd
me up
never
real quick.
take me seriously.
Got a little crush, huh?
Next time you Dragon Blade, can we see the real Dragon Blade in action as well?
What's you're risking your life with a horde of flames to impress a girl?
I'll consider
Wow,
it.
against all odds, I think they might get
The
first
most
point.
impressive thing I've ever done was win a spelling bee.
I don't know, there's still a way to go yet.
She would have never even looked at me, so I'll take my opportunities where I can.
All right, fair enough. Tell me what needs to happen here.
All due to the hard work.
You know, I always thought
Okay,
the Brenji was a
I tried
legend.
to finish the job, but
And
I couldn't get past the
I
night.
think it's a legend.
Leave it to me.
What needs to happen is you
It's a
take
myth.
these explosives, turn on the gas
Banana
ovens,
boosted
and
that
plant
with
charges in a few specific
Don't worry,
compartments.
guys. I'm building
That'll
up
make a
another
pattern,
one.
huh?
I have it in one
One
AK.
nobody outside
Yeah.
Iran could mistake as random.
Actually,
explain this shit
he has
away,
been faster
we
than
are all
HKM
gonna
in
be
building
really
his wedge.
fucking
He
stressed.
has, yes. Sign him
Now,
up to
if
Dallas
the
Fuel.
first stop is on the 10th
Dallas,
floor.
What's there?
I know you
I want
like
to bring you in
marketable
on
players,
this one.
well, I don't think
I have a
there's any
name
more
to
marketable
read,
than
and I
you.
want the couch to
Okay.
understand why I can't read this name.
Is it Christian?
The one at the top.
Okay, just reset this. I have a blade. Mumo's almost got a nano.
There's like
It's
actually
gonna
an
be
item?
humongous.
I don't know.
It is every character that isn't a real
No.
character
I
in
think
a
it's-
row.
I think that's written in Norse.
They're
$100.
not
Like,
under
the
other
first hopes
though.
Go out to the kids. What they struggle against is the worst there is, but they deserve a chance to live life to its fullest. To you, a tip of the hat.
All right,
Bless
Muma, you
your
ready?
souls for this event. Sincerely,
Okay.
Subiabju.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's in.
The
I
Norse
messed up my
god of-
dash.
It's huge.
You got another chance.
Electric Ninja.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Oh, he's dead.
I think I've set this up for victory.
Yeah, the nightcap first.
Absolutely. I love your positive thinking.
I have silver damage. That's good enough for me.
Custer's got a fat graviton here as well.
Why did it say oh shit? Like isn't it obvious there'd be zombos in here?
You're gonna need some dash resets on this
Eating
one,
primal.
Brendan?
Okay, I've just respawned. I'm coming back.
Zombos literally anywhere else.
Here we go.
I think you all could also intentionally throw, and then Daddy Reinhardt
Gonna make a
on the
smash.
Table. So think about what you really want to have happen here. Like, do you want a Daddy Reinhardt or win this match?
Well,
oh,
that was so close.
Easy peasy. Like why would we take the elevator?
Oh god. They want to win.
No, I don't think they do.
They do.
Okay.
Just
I
gonna
don't
fall
think
down.
they
You
will.
already know.
That's unlucky, guys.
Go ahead and go through.
The
That's
Brenji.
why in
Sometimes-
matchmaking, no matter how good your team is, one
Sometimes
person
your team
will
were
ruin
just
it.
too This is one of those times. You guys were just far too
Oh,
heavy.
the Genji got the play of the game.
Okay, we don't need to see this.
Fine.
All right, then we're going to be trying to set up something maybe he's good at, being a little Torblit.
Yeah.
Beating
Being a
up on
little
Daddy
Torblit.
Reinhardt. We did beat the incentive earlier as people were donating to meet Daddy.
Just a second there. I don't know whether you guys saw, but as he went to create that group, we all saw just visual proof that Bren is plat. and I don't mean that in any way to disparage the other people out there who are in platinum, gold, silver, bronze, whatever. You do you. But Bren is an analyst for the Overwatch League and is supposed to hold himself to higher standards.
Well, isn't that inspiring?
No.
Please tell me in what way that's inspiring.
well, because if you're in plat and you're like, I'll never make it to OWL, and then you look at Bren and you say,
True.
wait, no, that's not Bren.
Yeah, we're definitely just gonna have to run out, aren't
That's
we?
true.
We
That's
already
true.
had a
All you
similar
have to do
mission.
Is dress as a... I'm not even sure we can qualify that as dressing as a Genji.
It's green.
Already got
certainly
mollies, we
green.
got
Are you
firecrackers.
ready?
Probably don't need mollies. Let's go ahead and get our things ready. We might want we
Listen
might
to
want the
someone
freezing
guys,
grenade
listen to
more.
them.
We might want a molly.
It's
The
the new
green
summer
face
skin.
mask.
Not the
shield
burning
pads,
throwing
the
star.
blade on
He
my
looks
back.
more like a mutant turtle.
More than the molly.
I've
We'll
got
see.
it all.
Or the grenade.
I've got it all. Are you ready to see some daddies smack some Torblets?
I'm ready.
I'm
I'm on the
ready.
10th floor.
I'm ready to see some Corblets get swamped.
And I am the daddy in this thing.
Are you really the daddy?
I am the daddy.
I'm
Oh,
ready.
that ruins the whole event.
It does. To be honest, yeah.
Well, I think he'll swap in and out with other people as well. I definitely want to see Seagull as the daddy Reinhardt at this point. I feel like that's just part of his character, you know.
So we've
One
kind
day
of,
Brandon's going to make us right father.
we've kind of been talking about this whole game mode, you know, as we were trying to hit the incentive, but now we're finally here. We've been teasing it a little bit, but here it is, ladies and gentlemen. And as you may see on your screen, as you may be realizing, there's going to be 6 Torbjorns, and they're going to be quite fast.
Bro, that's 5.
Yeah. There's only 5?
No, there's a sixth little Torblet somewhere.
Yeah,
Who are we
he's
missing?
coming.
Where'd he go?
Oh, no.
He's not there yet.
No, wait, what am I thinking? Of course it's 5. We've got 6 players.
So he's not there.
We've got a 5 Torbs.
Yeah.
All
The
right, so
lore is
there's 5.
interchangeable. I've explained this on the desk a little bit earlier, on the couch, I should say. It changes from time to time. Now, where are you, my little Torb?
Very quickly, I think people are reinforcing Bren's mentality.
Oh my god!
So just to go through how this is set up,
No!
Daddy Reinhardt moves a slightly bit faster. The Torbs move at 200% speed. They are very fast little dwarf men, but they can only use their hammer. Bren's best ability is this really fast fire strike.
Got the Earth Shatter.
Oh no.
Goes
Rip him.
Oh, he's counting the little Torblets.
Always 1 HP.
My issue with this is that we balanced the game mode for 6 Torbjorns, and Bren couldn't even defeat 5.
That's true. That is very true.
Sometimes it really be like that.
I love as well that he's dressed as an NFL player with a big stick, and he's just battering these dwarf men away from him. I feel like this could be a traditional sport if only ethics would allow it.
I mean, if you go back to the days of the Coliseum, I'm pretty sure they had something similar.
I think they probably did, yeah. This is gladiatorial.
I know the strats now.
Gladiatorial.
What is the strat? Can you walk me through what you're
Sure,
thinking?
I've got to wait for them to come to me. I'm pretty sure there's a scene in Jurassic Park like this.
Yeah, where the
I don't-
humans say we're just going to wait for the
Explosives
velociraptors
didn't
to
get
come
added
to
as an
us.
item, so I'm not really sure what's up here.
Uh-oh.
He does have the high ground.
He's camping the doors.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it matters if you can't shoot.
Let's planks.
No, don't coordinate. Don't coordinate, you velociraptors. Get out of here. Oh, God!
I'm running. Go!
He's backing himself into a corner here. It's good strategy.
I don't think they can handle the close quarters.
This is unreal!
There's too many Torblets in that narrow hole.
You know what he should have done there? You look down that left avenue, just charge.
So
You've got to
confused.
be able to hit a Torb. Easy insta-kill. This guy's a scrub. Get him off the Rhine.
He had the shatter too. There is
Somebody
actually
else want to
strategy
take the
in this
Rhine
game.
off me? I don't know how many rounds tonight.
Oh man.
Let's make it a best of 5. You're already 2-0 down. I was going to say best of 3,
Yeah.
but you would have already lost.
Okay, thank you.
I would have expected Bren as an analyst to already find the best tactics, but
I'm trying this strategy.
Well, he hasn't watched a professional team do it for him, so he can't figure it out.
That's true.
Yo, I think I simp.
I love
that
that the
high
fire
ground again?
strikes just
Okay, I'm
they
done
just
with the first
go there.
They're almost hit scan fires.
Yeah.
You're trying the same strat again?
Not the same strat.
it might work this time.
No, he's going to wait for them to flank
Yeah, well,
the left
Stride's
side.
show
of
gave
Put
the
on
him
the
the strat
stove,
now, he just
okay.
charged
They
down
didn't say
the
anything about
Charge,
that,
charge,
but
charge,
there we
charge.
go.
It's almost close.
Second opponent's done.
This is now a game of attrition.
Stop! Leave me alone!
Oh,
Oh, God!
What's wrong? Michael.
Oh,
Oh! Big. He didn't even charge. He's not even charging.
Michael, get out of
He's
there.
just
Get to
cleaning him
safety.
up. That might as well be a mop in his hand.
it's a 1v2.
oh,
Oh, no! Run.
Oh, he's gonna die.
Huge fire strike, to be honest, but Bren's a bot.
well, once we switch him out to be a Torblet, isn't it then going to be like a 4v1?
I got to play the game. Not bad.
What are the other candidates?
Check this one out, guys.
How did you manage?
Wow, I remember this one. I think you lost.
Little Torbers didn't know what hit him.
It was Reinhardt.
All right,
the only option.
They know who it was.
who's up next?
Let's go with Seagull.
I think Bren belongs to the spectators.
Metropolis with Daddy
Oh my god, this map?
So this is going to be challenging for Seagull because the charges.
This
there's
is
no-
wide open.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that, Bloodfire? Immediately the excuses from Seagull. Oh, this map.
But in his defense, the charging lanes aren't the same.
That's
They're not beneficial. You could fall into the pit.
He can fly strike from 9.
I think the
Oh, it's true. Have to keep the distance with the Torb.
I know, I mean, I think we should get close and touch it. That sounds like a better strategy.
I don't mean to alarm you guys, but I've got a golden Torb hammer with Seagull's name. ready for it.
Oh my. Whoever gets the killing blow is the winner.
It's very ambitious here to try and spectate the Torblets, I think, from our observing.
So how do I get up? What was the point of this area?
It might lead to nausea.
Oh, we found him. He's in the corner. Oh, no! He's stolen his down!
Was that Bren?
That's the third one down.
Bren's feeding already.
I'm sorry, gang. I've let you down.
I'm sorry, guys. Oh, no!
Hit him!
Now they're on him.
Oh! The fire strike.
Yeah,
No! Let's go!
Oh my god! It's insane.
Like I said, we balanced this for 6 people.
Or one good Reinhardt.
One good
Yeah, no.
Reinhardt, yeah, exactly.
It might just be the Seagulls better. I think I heard a very distinct lack of strategy.
Oh man, we have a very special donation.
Like how they all hurt. Like
969,
chemo does
very
nothing.
Special number from the Fragile. I miss these gamers on my computer screen.
Is that a child crying?
We miss you as well.
I was waiting like there was a pause. I'm like, someone missed Fragile?
Oh, okay. So I ran into one of them
Did he do
earlier.
something?
I
Too
thought
early.
there was more to his message.
No.
It was just so
misses you.
wholesome and short.
Why'd you?
What is this?
Alright, stick together, my
You've
man.
already
I think
seen
the
this.
problem
Last time is you died immediately.
We got
Yeah,
it.
I think the strat is Bren don't feed.
I think they're gadioids, so let's get the anti-gadioid gun out.
We got to surround. Do you remember the hunters of the age old, where they used to hunt mammoths by surrounding them slowly? This is what we need to do.
No! My escape! Oh no.
Oh no!
Let's go!
You
Who
guys
needs
are
to escape
throwing.
when they line up?
How am I? Oh god!
Oh.
He pushed all the little torpedoes.
Seagulls almost lost no health.
We got to go in little and often, little and often, little and often. Keep using the armor packs, lads. Oh god! No. Oh no! No!
Okay, well, we just threw a thing at it, so we didn't even need the gun.
Down to Bren.
Dead like a torpedo.
Numerous people have tried to get Bren to stop feeding before, but it's never worked.
Oh god! There's a pit.
He's trying to bait him into the pit.
I see what you're doing.
Can't search it.
See that? You want that? Don't you?
I can't kill him, but maybe gravity can.
Okay.
It's
The
like a
capture time,
matador.
I think, is set to 500% as well. So they've really got to fight over this capture area.
Oh my god.
Give me that.
The armor's so important.
I'd actually like to see this.
I'm trying to only pick.
Well,
Whittling away.
how does Daddy lose?
The Torblet is so fast that he can't even connect with the hammer.
Uh-oh.
He's capturing.
Uh-oh.
Michael, get the
He's
fuck out of there and
uncapturing.
head back to Troy right now. Just leave the detonator. Michael.
What? How was the...
How did we get down
You gotta
before?
step up your game, Torblet. You're getting outplayed.
You really need the torch to surround and conquer.
Yeah.
Why was it tiny, man?
Okay. You're all looking at me like I'm the problem
Because
here.
the last time
I
he
was-
baited us.
I-
First time he died.
Oh, okay, easy peasy, I guess.
Somewhere in the middle.
Guys, we got to... Okay, here's the strategy. Wait for your armor packs. Build them up.
Yeah.
Let them loose.
Break him down.
Break them down. Break them down. That's the motto of us Torblets. Yes!
That was the Matador strat.
The Matador.
We'll give a dong for every Rhine defeat, I guess. But we're not gonna do it often. I dropped my dongers.
I think it's called a gong.
It's a gong.
You know, do you remember the assorted bag of dongers being dropped in Twitch chat? The good old days. Memes were simple back
They
then.
were. It was better times, I feel.
Yeah, now it's evolved. It's very cruel stuff.
Yeah. Weird stuff.
No!
Memes are going too fast for me.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, it's a fast fire strike.
How
was that even... What?
You can't dodge these. This is how Reinhardt was designed.
This is how he was meant to be played.
Move it, you're too aggressive. Right, he's charged. He's on the low ground. Hunt.
No, he's baiting us.
10% armor to pack. Call your armors, everyone. Where is he?
Armor down.
Where is Papa?
This game is stupid in that regard.
Oh, I got
There's
hit again.
literally always a bomber as a quick time event. It's just not fun design. Like, oh, here's the room you go in. You sure
Oh,
to?
no,
Eat the bomber when you don't have rocket launchers or anything to use against him. Or something with that design, splash damage.
He didn't even hit the people on the right that fell over.
I bet he's
They were
gone
just
now.
shocked, like, what?
Just here's a free minus survivor points for the hell of it.
Seagull has a wrinkly brain. the strategy is just there.
In between the folds.
Yeah.
So much surface area.
Benjamin Button brain plays all over the place.
Gonna find him as a zombie.
I'll give you a pep talk, but I don't think you need it.
Where's he?
Oh no.
He's disguised.
Use your armor, Pac-Man.
He's disguised.
Alright.
This is actually a bit like camouflage. The skin.
Yeah, he was the tree.
Yeah,
Wait,
maybe
don't
Metropolis
you-
was a Ryan-favored map.
In the end.
I think every map is.
Free map without Bren on Reinhardt.
I'm not so sure. I think Muma, the
That
Rhine
what I was
main-
supposed to
I think
do.
Muma was a Rhine main as well.
Yeah.
I'd like to see how they do on Daddy.
Uh-oh.
This is fun.
This is fun.
Like, it's, like they literally put a spawn point right, put you back right where you were. Just like, here you go, haha, trolled. Free minus survivor points.
Really is. Well, we've only had 3-0 defeats so far.
No.
It was a 3-1.
Seagull
Oh,
did
yeah, he
charge off
dashed
the map
off.
immediately once.
Yeah.
That is true.
And gave us a free
Let's
round.
all ignore that. That never happened. Seagull was perfect.
Alright, well, bye.
Oh my god.
Michael died.
That Seagull guy is large.
I have the detonator now.
That was his zoning shatter.
He destroyed.
Press the button and then Michael's gonna say he's in there.
What was his team doing?
Yeah, where were they? 4 golds.
Calling
I'm
it.
surprised that doesn't say like 2 seconds objective time.
I was off on my first call, but this call,
Yeah.
correct.
Outlaws Muma, Rhine main, Owl level, Reinhardt.
They're going to develop their strategies. Meanwhile, Lil Moon, $119 worth of TF2 backpack items, first time donating. And while these items were birthday gifts for me about 3 years back, I only
There's a
hope to help
lock-picking
the cause.
chest.
That's a giver backer right there. But
It
we
is.
appreciate it because they're yours now. You do what you want. They're your gifts, man.
Yeah.
Cresta, $50. Love you all. Super bummed I'll be missing the surf segment. Hey, just watch the VOD. You can catch you later. Huge shout out to everyone that puts this together. Such a great cause. Love Truck Heart.
I always love watching the surf and the jump segments as well.
Yeah,
They're awesome.
everybody every year.
Yeah.
They're always, man, the people who dedicate their time to being the professional surfers.
It's
Just
so good. All right, what's
Where
the
is
so
Muma?
relaxing.
what's the Strat Veloster Torblet?
Where is
I
Muma?
think
exactly
we're being
Okay.
right now.
Where is
Oh, they're playing their bonus mode. Heck yeah, I gotta watch that.
Everyone crouch. Everyone crouch.
King mod was King plus 2 on everything, I think.
He's gotta be
He's
upstairs.
behind us.
Wait,
Yeah,
no.
wow.
Oh, he is.
The trap.
Where is he?
Guys, get
Use
out.
that on that ridiculous weapon I have.
Don't do
Hit
a
him once,
seagull.
hit him once. I missed my
Oh, he's
armor.
back at spawn.
He's at spawn.
Wow, that hit me.
It does that.
Oh
my
Go, 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 go.
Go.
Seagulls
What is it? Yeah, this. No.
I hit him once.
Yeah, this thing that does 500.
Oh my goodness.
Those fire strikes are on.
There we go. Let's just go ahead and use it.
Just take your gun out.
He's hit 4
Give it
times.
the upgrade.
Holy
We're winning, we're winning.
Yeah, just give it the king.
Seagull's good at this.
He's won, he's won.
More handling, dude.
I believe in you.
One I hear. I
Or
hear
plus
you
2 handling something? Plus 2 handling, 1 durability. It's probably good. Well, plus 2 handling, 1 damage, but
What was your health on Muma?
I decided to... enough?
Enough.
Like 28 or something.
or we can just see if we can be extra cheesy and just get another king mod.
How much damage does the Tornado do? It's not a number that I
can't
need
be
to
an even
reference
number,
very
yeah.
often.
It might be modded, so
It is modded.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Ah.
It's at 125% actually.
Ah.
So the Torblets move twice as fast. They do 25% more damage, and they take 95% of the damage received, I think.
and again the
He's on the
lore
right, he's on the right.
they're trying to
My
get
coast.
his credit card for V-Bucks.
Right.
Just to again
Yeah, that's the
to
law.
set in the motivation for why this is happening here on
Yeah.
Nepal.
They're robbing their father.
Yes, which we would not recommend.
No, don't do that. Only use
He's trying
your
to
own
bait
money
us
if
into
you're
little
donating to
lines.
the
Gotta be
team.
careful.
He's a
Okay, there we go. We went the wrong way. I'm gonna die.
He's going to Mega.
He's got such a large brain. How can we compete?
Oh, no!
Not
Catches the
Seagull.
twice speed isn't enough.
All right, we gotta just man up here.
Maybe we should wait until the cap.
Oh, that's smart. You wait until the cap, and then you zerg them up the cap.
Okay, I'm running away. I'm running away.
The Torblets are learning.
Okay, get the F away from here.
This is what happens when you have Coach Clockwork.
Get a healer.
Not sure why it wants me to go to some stupid specific spot, but it does.
Run away. I'm so tempted to attack.
Oh, Torblets!
Custer, you're so sneaky.
So, while Mumo lets them take point control, he also gives them the opportunity to...
Like, what is the game doing? Why do I need to be in like a super specific spot? Why can't I just have left and that's good enough? I gotta stay in some weird specific spot. Get in the area so you can press the detonate button. Why?
It's very hard. You want to get in a seat star. All you do is complain. You sit on your little podium. You read your donations.
This is so stupid.
But you haven't been there, man.
Garrett Copeland, $100.
I left. Good enough, right? Nope.
That's incredible.
So originally we thought this map might be hard for the Reinhardt, but...
Alright, so what if we all hide? What if we all hide?
Yeah, no,
We want to hide?
Okay, yeah, we just rush.
He's gonna screen
Well, that sucks. I have no idea what the game wants me to do, but whatever it is very specific.
Follow Seagull. We follow Daddy. Baby Daddy.
Baby Daddy.
The law's expanding.
The game's like, hey, it's right here.
Baby Daddy. We have a democracy.
Identify.
What? Wow.
The game says it's like under the street.
He knows his angle,
He's
clearly.
coming.
Makes no fucking sense. Oh my god. Sometimes video games can suck ass.
Whoa. Wow. A new emote for those who subscribe to the Twitch channel, the Brenji.
That's pretty good.
That is actually an incredible emote.
I like that 'cause
Significantly better than
it looks
the
like he's trying to kiss me.
And the proceeds from subscribing, again, go to Tip of the Hat. So if you've got a Twitch Prime subscription, up at the top right.
He's watching. Careful.
And that's one of many awesome emotes. We got a
Bren,
whole lot.
Bren, stop looking at him.
He's underneath. He's baiting. Stay there.
Daddy's underneath
He's
baiting.
running.
Careful, Seagull. He's coming for you, dude.
Wow, no.
Run, baby daddy, run!
Are there any jumps you think you could make now? Because
When you guys kind of put some
they're
armor
on faster speeds?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I'm throwing everyone throw your armor onto the...
A whole world of toss balls.
I just threw it into orbit, dude.
Yeah, I did too.
All right, here we go. We gotta
This
take
is
him out.
so
We gotta
infuriating.
shatter, so we gotta make sure we split.
Can't move on in the mission because the spot to use the detonator.
Bren! All right, get ready, boys. It's time.
Ow!
You gotta go.
Super fiddly.
We gotta take him out.
What's the shadow?
No!
Get him!
Big shot.
Dude. Oh, he's getting swarmed.
I'm owning.
Do you think they can do it?
I think they've
I
got
think
it.
they can.
I think they've got it. This was the strat.
I got him, 2.
Only thing I can think of, yeah, there's some specific spot up here that I missed.
They figured it out. They're throwing armor packs onto the point and then swarming the point with recharge.
I have to stand over here.
That was my idea, by the way.
Good job.
That's why you're a coach.
Oh, I gotta go back in the sewer.
Lower the Torblets IQ.
Why?
See
Yeah,
what
so,
back in Divas to
real fast.
just a reminder to everybody as well that if you have Amazon Prime, you do get a free Twitch Prime sub. Apparently, we just had a huge wave of subs after seeing that emote that really wanted to be able to kiss the Brenji. So if you're sitting on a Twitch Prime emote and you haven't used it, the money still all goes to charity. You already have it. You know, it comes with Amazon Prime as well.
I seriously need to go all the way back just to use it. Makes no
The
sense.
cropping on it is perfect.
It really is.
No critiques from me.
They've improved the cosplay significantly.
Yeah. The face paint is a lot better than what Bren was able to apply.
I think he's coming up behind us.
Okay. Same stride.
Yeah, we got the calm before the storm. I'm going to assume this is the point where you say we have time for donations. So Despo Boat, $369. Tune in every year. Keep up the great work for a great cause. Humbla Lambalamalos. Survival Toth looking amazing. Keep it all up. Thanks very much. Thanks.
We need to go
very
that
much,
way, Gun
everybody.
Gun.
Pretty amazing. We're here at $71,000 right now. We started this segment somewhere around below 60 at least, because I remember gonging for 60.
Oh, okay.
Gonging for 70.
Gong, gong, gong.
Everyone make sure you're
Little kitty.
armoring up the point, you know? Come on, Toll,
I
let's
tried to armor
in
the point
game.
and it rebounded into the abyss.
Kitty that wants to be fed, but
It's instant.
The
So
more
it's like
donations
it's
I read, the less communication there is. Giving them a hard time. Hey guys, thanks for doing what you're doing. This is Jugs for $100. I recently had a close friend go through prostate cancer. Scared me half to death. Became this is my 3rd year supporting Toss, and you guys are doing great things for kids. I was also afraid I was going to miss the stream this year because I'm currently on the other side of the world, but luckily they have Wi-Fi. Woo!
What was that, Mela?
I didn't know
To be honest.
Oh!
2 down. Single cluster. Oh, no must be
well, me try to do the backup.
Overwatch League Pro Reinhardt. Mooma for the Houston Outlaws.
There we go.
Cannot defeat 5 little Torblets.
The Tor brains are too big.
They're growing up in front of us.
I don't think they're growing at all.
Not based on that armor pack throw. How does he shoot? Why does he go so far? Actually lasered it into orbit. Why does that happen?
Dude, Torb is jacked. What's your
That's so weird.
Oh, he's coming already?
There must be 2 exits, and we just missed the other exit.
Oh, he's on the high ground.
Oh no! Oh, no! He's not a Torblet, he's a gnome!
That's really good aim for a main tank player.
Oh no.
It really is.
Like Demo Man?
Right, I picked up some metal off of him.
Sigo, no, that's not the play.
Okay.
Yeah, he's pinning. This is how he keeps up with us. He chain pins.
When is the full version coming out where the Torblets have to like harvest wheat and bring it back to their Torblet hole? And if they go out at night, there's the Reinhardt. There's a whole extra layer here that Blizzard just missed
The
out on.
chest.
There really is.
That's unfortunate.
If they're looking for a Halloween event for next year,
I guess at least the good thing about going the other way is I got my
Torblet's
upgrade.
little hole and the Papa Reinhardt.
Okay, so we have to leave from this way.
Well, because you're bringing the wheat back to the hole.
Detonator now. Let's see what this is all about.
Everyone loves survival games.
They didn't make it obvious you leave a different way than you came.
Run, Brent,
Yeah, this
run.
basically versus Saxon Hail, this bonus thing.
Oh, he's chasing me!
Look at all this armor. They farm.
So much armor on.
Oh, they're
the
here.
point.
Run.
Yo, let's converge this.
This is dangerous.
It all comes down to this. Mooma must be able.
He's got a shatter, boys.
Wouldn't we wait on everyone else?
Swift it.
This is for all the marbles.
A sad face.
You got it, you got it.
Wow.
I thought they were gonna spell letters.
The little Torblets win. Is that you?
Incredible gameplay.
It really was.
Inspiring, really.
So, do you believe me now that
I
I'm on
think
your
after
side?
this, I'm definitely going to go home and continue to never play Reinhardt.
We should start incorporating this as a proper competitive mode. I think it has great potential.
I
There's
mean,
a lot of skill.
If they did it with Lucio Ball,
Yeah.
sky's the limit on skillless gameplay.
Lucio Ball takes a lot of skill.
We're playing one more.
I know, but I lost my one and only way to reach him.
Oh, let's get. Should we get Daddy Wyatt?
Yeah, old Reinhardt player.
Okay, Jade, you heard that?
You know,
we have to meet.
Clockwork?
For the
Matt, you're
kids.
looking like you want to be.
Do you want to change the map as well? Because we've already seen the crop a lot.
Got the toy strategy
You should
unlocked,
swap
so-
it to that free CTF.
Yeah, which one?
Oh, yeah.
Yep, that one.
I'll
Okay.
be right with you.
I think it's
Oh, yeah.
Ayuthaya?
Are you Thaya?
Something like
Go ahead and meet Jade. How much time do I have on my timer?
Sure.
Sounds good.
I don't
6
know.
minutes. Okay, well, maybe we'll meet Jade and just get the mission.
Oh, yes, no idea.
I don't know.
Well, we're gonna have to do one of these Rise outposts, I think.
Is there a map that was available in 2015 when Wyatt used to play?
In a closed beta.
I love that Overwatch had to differentiate the different amounts of closed that the beta was in 2015. Okay, we
We have a strategy now, Torblitz.
I don't like this. I don't like Torbs using strategy.
No.
Yeah, they're thinking too much.
We're engineers.
It is a little like the Velociraptors when they used to.
Clever girl.
That transition.
Gonna be opening doors soon.
See, this is
Where is
Over here.
Bait him into a corner. This is the best map in the game because it's the CTF map.
I actually don't think I've ever seen this map either.
I've never seen it.
You guys ever seen this map?
no, this is like 3v3 CTF map.
Yeah.
Is it really good?
Yeah, it's CTF.
Have I been missing out? on
It's
a cool
invasion
game?
CTF. You gotta go get the flag and then.
Oh, sick.
Actually, it's not invasion. That's just
A
like
little known fact because no one in the world cares. It's top 10 CTF player.
Really?
Right here. Yeah.
There you go.
It's the only.
Are we just doing this?
person who
Are we
enjoyed it.
doing
I
this?
got trapped. I got
Yeah,
trapped.
just do it, Brent.
Are we Attack on Titaning this?
I think it's the vote. I think it's. We're committing.
Oh.
Here we go.
You got him. We got him.
Yes!
I think
We got so many hits in.
I think Wyatt should have had that.
Yeah, that really looked like it was his to win, especially after Muma.
Like how we get the super bright effect now that it's
Yeah, he hasn't played this map in a while.
I'm learning that.
This was like stage 1 Overwatch League, so it's
I
been a while.
gotta see what it's like.
Is that how you normally learn
right
that?
off the map.
Is the
Yeah,
Houston
you
Outlaws
roll out
mod
right
review
off the-
sessions just throwing yourself off the map repeatedly?
Well, it's the first time we've done it, so.
Because that really would explain a lot. Holy
the
crap.
trap.
Yeah, I think we wait for our first armor pack, and then we can rush.
That's the play.
That's the play.
Oh,
Ooh.
this is Crane.
Oh,
Rise is
he's
taking
nice.
JD.
Clearly
You
didn't
guys
get
are
the
in some
memo.
museum somewhere.
We
You
are
know what he's
powerful
talking
with
about?
the Torblitz.
Oh.
Oh, goodness me.
These fire strikes are so fast, but so are the Torblitz. It's crazy.
So 500% speed on the
It's not subtle enough to be a
projectile
trap.
fire strike.
There's gotta be a way to
attack.
sneak in, right? I mean, somebody to surprise him.
Wyatt's getting swarmed.
my goodness.
You get one little Torblit behind him, and you just lock him in. Where is he gonna go?
You hold him back.
I'll talk to him.
You gotta be doing cross map charges, I think.
Yeah.
Google
You gotta keep your distance.
Yeah.
Well, there's some really good hit and run tactics from the fleas right now. They're just kind of buzzing around everywhere. You can't get a good look at them.
Hammering at his knees.
Oh yeah.
The severe joint damage is what eventually kills it.
Well, not sure what to do about foodie break because
Wyatt can make the comeback.
wings are pretty messy and stuff.
Did you say,
Watch Tip of the Hats and eat on stream.
He's going behind us.
Well, Daddy Reinhardt,
I just had to be done for the day. I did intend on having a longer stream, but almost 4 hours is longer than I've been able to do recently.
I hit him 4 times. Let's get it.
You hit him 4 times already?
Get him.
He's won. He's won.
This
Not
wall
sure.
strategy is insane.
Last hit.
A darned eating thing.
He's won.
That is a number.
Oh, no!
Crypt of Shatter drops one.
Yes.
Out.
I was gonging for him. I don't even feel like it anymore. You're not very good at this.
Okay, got 2 minutes.
Like,
I think I'll go ahead and quit this. That was a good stopping point.
Great segue.
you know who wasn't lking good on Reinhardt?
I'm just
but
trying to
looked
make a
great in the
decision.
tip of
I
the
think
hat? That's Wyatt right there.